Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Adobe Live. Here with me today in studio is Joey Dowd, filmmaker from Los Angeles, going to be showing us how to create commercials, storyboards, and walking us through what that workflow looks like. But we are live to you from San Francisco. My name is Emily Poulin, and we are just so excited that you're here joining us on chat. If you are in YouTube and Behance, good morning. We're glad that you're here. Tell us if you're drinking tea or coffee this morning or how you're starting your day. We would love to know. But Joey, do you want to give us a little intro on who you are, what you do? If you want to show your portfolio, now's the time. We would love to see it.
All right, thanks, Emily. Yeah, excited to be here. So yeah, my name's Joey. My background is in documentary filmmaking and branded content, commercials, stuff like that. But also lately in the YouTube space and online space, I've been running a newsletter publication called VP Land, which covers new creative technology targeted for filmmakers and updates around that.
Oh, that's great.
So AI has obviously been a lot.
Oh, so cool.
It's been trending in that. So we've got a newsletter that goes out twice a week in the YouTube channel with a bunch of videos and stuff around a lot of AI content. So if you like this, you'll probably like that.
Yeah,
and a podcast.
This is where people can find you, right? Online. I'm sure we'll have links to your sites and everything in the chat as well. But if you want to follow along, if you want to flash that, wherever.
Everything's just VP Land, so you can go.
Perfect. That makes it really easy.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to talk about boards because boards is. I'll do an overview about boards.
Yeah,
right?
boards is pretty new.
Right?
So yeah, give us the overview.
Yeah. So Firefly is the Adobe AI generator bucket, and now it's also the Firefly model. But you can also bring in other partner models that are connected to it. Firefly Boards is cool because before boards, I would just make images and then use another online board system. But boards now, you can kind of use a online whiteboard and generate stuff on the fly inside the boards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really easier way to create and be creative inside boards. So the website's like Firefly Boards. It's on Firefly.
You'll know where to find it. If you type it in, you'll find it.
Yeah. And then you can make a new board. But what we're going to do today, I'll kind of show you the finished product, and then we'll work backwards, is this is something I did recently on an actual commercial we just shot.
Oh, cool.
I can't draw. And so in the past, it's like been, the script, and then I've had some notes and tried to convey it to the crew and VP and everyone.
This, right? Yeah,
like we're trying, I went like a medium shot over the shoulder that kind of looks like this. But with boards and Firefly and some of the other models, I was able to create a storyboard to be like, here, this is the shot we're going to do, this shot, this shot.
Great.
So then everyone sees it, everyone's on the same page, and they kind of understand.
And you don't have to
what's
draw.
happening. I don't have to draw. I can just tell.
You're relieved of that duty.
you have to do, it's a different skill set to try to get the AI to do what you want it to do.
Yep.
So yes, this is a fictional concept for like a brand, backpack brand called Pathline. And we're doing a commercial of a character wearing the backpack in different scenes, like riding the subway, going to the city, and then going out into the mountains to be like, you can kind of do everything with this backpack. So this is, we're going to try to recreate this board. We'll see how far we get in an hour.
Okay, let's get into it.
And also we can veer off if you have suggestions of other scenes or scenarios we should try. We can try it.
Yeah, chat. Let us know where you think this backpack should be seen. Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah, it's like a character wearing a backpack.
Okay.
Right now I kind of had a subway, city streets, and outdoors, but we can try other locations.
But backpacks go a lot of other places. So chat, let us know where you think it should go. And Stephen Overturf is in the chat. He says, yeah, let's go, Emily and Joey. Thank you, Stephen. Happy to see you, Cody. As always, great to see you. And Ryan, Selvey, and Drew, thanks for joining us this morning.
Before we start, because also boards is kind of newish, I'll do a quick, there's not a lot of buttons here, as you can see, there's not a lot of buttons, but you can do some cool stuff. Actually, some of this will probably be more familiar to you than it was to me.
Okay, because I'm a designer?
Illustrator background.
Illustrator, okay,
There's
great.
art boards in here, so if we go over to the top, oopsies.
Yeah, you got the zoom.
I'm going to try to zoom in, so we got our arrow, art boards, so you can collect
that is familiar to
everything.
me.
Yeah, that is, more.
I feel
I'm messing around
now.
with art boards. Text, basic shapes, and then you can import your own images.
Cool.
Also, you just drag and drop images in here, and so pretty easy with that. And then down here is where the magic happens.
We're sitting in front of it a little bit, so walk us through in case. I know, studio manager, you might need to move us around.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, now we moved too far.
I won't mess with it. You can,
there we go. Okay, teamwork.
So if we click down here, we can see. This would be, we can generate images, and so we have our prompt area. We have, depending on what model you pick, you can upload either reference images. With Adobe Firefly, you can import or upload a style image. So it's like,
a reference.
I want to make an image in this style, use that as a reference.
Helpful, yeah.
And then another one is composition, where it's like, I want you to follow the composition of this image, or if you are a drawer, you can kind of sketch something out I'd probably be pretty crappy. And then
you can do something like a stick drawing and
yeah,
it will
and then be like,
understand,
yeah,
which is so
hey,
cool.
honor this like layout, and then it'll kind of make that layout.
And when you say partner models, for people who don't know, could you show us where that is and
so
kind of an overview
here,
of what that means?
Yeah, and so partner, so basically
Whoa, that's quite a list.
in the AI model world, so Adobe's models, there's Firefly. Adobe Firefly models, and then there's also now Firefly is sort of a product that also
has
AI models. So yeah, naming wise, they overlap there. Now, the thing about Adobe Firefly models is they're all trained on commercially cleared content. So if you use any of the Firefly models, they are considered commercially safe. So the outputs you could publish and they're commercially safe. Everything else, obviously, is like a new area. And so it's kind of up to you and what the project is and what you're doing and of what types of models that you would want to use. In this case, because we're doing everything for previs, storyboards, the intention here is nothing's going to be published. We're just doing this to prep. So I'm using whatever model's available to make this happen.
When you say previs, as someone who's in the non-video world, and maybe our chat friends are not as familiar, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, and so this is actually a teaser of what we'll talk about later at
12 p.m. Yeah,
part 2 to this. So right now we're storyboarding, so we're just doing images, and so it's sort of like frames, so you can kind of see what shots we want to get. Previs, we're going to take that and we're going to turn them into videos.
Cool.
And so we're going to make a mock version of our commercial with videos, and this is great because we're on computers, we can mess around with stuff and see, like, does the script work? Does the concept work?
Right.
Before we start spending tens of thousands of dollars on actual production, and then you realize later in the edit, like, oh no, this didn't work.
Right.
We can mess around with it now where it's like very easy to experiment and make a previs version of our commercial, make sure it works before we actually commit to shooting it in real life.
I love that we're learning new words today. Chat, if you didn't know previs, now you do. So you better start using it in all of your conversations.
And so yeah, some of the other models here, Flux Context, this is from Black Forest Labs. These are a good set of models. Some of them are good for creating images, and some of them are also good for, you can give it some direction of like you want to change, if you want to give it an image and change something about it. Gemini 2.5, which is also called Nano Banana, which got really popular.
How many times have you said Nano Banana on accident? Be honest.
I have not said Nano Banana.
Wow, okay.
It's the rhyming about it. I'm probably going to say that a bunch of times
now. Yeah. But Nano Banana, we love it. It's such a fun name, and it's really helpful. Yeah. I've really enjoyed it. I don't know the difference, though, between Nano Banana and
Imagen 4.
Yeah.
So Imagen was Google's original image generation model, and it's more like text to image. I don't think it could do edits on image. I could mess. But Nano Banana was the one that was really good where like you can give it an image and be like, rotate the camera here,
really
change
cool.
this.
Yeah.
And so like spoiler, a lot of the stuff we're going to be doing with this is going to be Nano Banana because it's really
I heard
good.
the A, you still said banana, so good for you. We have Jacob in chat saying I say banano every time. Google did it to themselves, but it's okay. I'm sure they're happy either way if you're talking about
I think
it.
it's really funny that the name stuck because these were like internal code names that normally like no one ever knows, but it just got really popular.
It feels like that game where you would take like 2 names out of a hat or something and be like, it is now this. Like that feels like how they named it, but if you know the naming system, let me know. I'm curious.
GPT image, which is OpenAI's ChatGPT image, also very good at giving it direction to modify an image. Ideogram 3, I find they're pretty good at if you have something you want to have text in it. They're very good at putting text, logos.
And it being accurate.
And not all warpy.
Because there is an issue with that a little bit. Yeah, okay.
And then Runway Gen 4 image from Runway, similar to Nano Banana, you can give it an image and give it some direction change perspective. Also, with all of these, you could just do text to image. So you don't have to have an input. You could just be like, make an image around this.
How do you approach making your prompts? Obviously, this is a skill set that most people are growing and learning.
And we'll probably see some stuff in like experiments. That's the thing. I'm not a big text prompter. I like working visually. So I'll usually start with something kind of simple and see what it does and then kind of modify it from there.
Very cool.
Sometimes you have to be more specific or rethink of how you're trying to say things because I also use like cinema terms like give me an over-the-shoulder shot or a medium shot of this. And sometimes they understand it, sometimes they don't. So then I might have to be more descriptive, like put the shoulder on the bottom of the frame and the person's face on the left side of frame.
Wow.
To try to describe in a different way what I'm trying to achieve. So you have to weirdly think of like how to describe things that you would normally say a different way in real life.
Yeah, you have to be very accurate, and I feel like that's something that is unique to the creative field of like specificity. Whatever, being specific is very important for all creative fields, right? When you're like, oh, move it over, like just move it over. Well, how far? Like an inch or a half an inch. So it's kind of that same thing of like be as specific as you can to help, generate what you're looking for.
All right, and then we go back to our overview. We haven't jumped in yet, but Firefly overview. Let's say we switch to Nano Banana, so you see the kind of bottom changes, so we can put an input image, and you could add a couple images with Nano Banana. This is one of my favorite things with boards, because if you're using sort of the web interfaces with some of the AI tools, and especially with Nano Banana or those images, you're making an image, and then sometimes you have to download it to your computer,
just somewhere,
and then re-upload it again as a reference image, and then your download folder is just like a big pile of random images. The really cool thing with boards is you can just click this little eyedropper and click an image on your board and import that into your reference image.
I didn't know that.
So this is such a huge time saver for being able to, if you're trying to like merge and connect multiple images or make an image and bring it back in as a reference, you can just keep clicking and you don't have to like download a million files and then re-upload them.
I love the eyedropper tool. It functions differently in all programs across the Adobe suite, but it always does something that you needed to do,
You're
so
like,
it's always a
lifesaver.
Whoa.
And then this one is if you just want to upload a photo from your computer. Aspect ratio, so you have options of how you want the output image to generate. For most of the stuff we're doing here, we're going to do widescreen. This area, though, this would probably be my number one product request for Firefly boards. You have to be careful because every time if I were to add this image again, oh, maybe I just overwrote it. Oops. It changed it to landscape. So it changes the aspect ratio on the last image you imported. So if I clicked a square image, it would change it to square.
I gotcha.
And then you have to like change it every time. So I wish there was like a lock button to be like, we just want to be widescreen the whole time.
Firefly boards, if you're listening, we got a product request. So I see what you're saying, right? It's one of those things that you kind of get in the habit of doing just because that's how you need it to function, but you're like, this could be improved.
There are a lot of times where I'm like making a generation, I click stuff, and then I'm like, why are my outputs square? And I was like, because the last thing I clicked was square, and I forgot to change the aspect ratio.
Just one more step on that. Good note.
Then to what you were saying, so like, let's say add a woman to the platform.
I'm sitting in front of the generate button, but he pressed generate behind me. If you're looking at the output
line. Right.
I'm sitting right in front of it.
There is a generate button behind Emily. Yes. Click on Emily.
You'll never know. I'm hiding it away. Yes. Click on me and I will make it happen.
So speaking of the text prompts, there also is a feature in Firefly called Enhance Prompt. And so it will
Jacob, could you move us over? Sorry. There's some important keystrokes happening here. Thank you.
There we go. It will take your prompt and enhance it.
Could you believe enhance it? Oh wow, it really enhanced it.
Yeah, so add a lot more details and elements to the prompt. They might not be what you want, but so you can always jump in and change it. I've also found sometimes it goes completely off the rails and writes a prompt that has absolutely nothing to do with anything.
It's having its own hopes and dreams. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it is hallucinating. So definitely double check it, but it is handy if you're like, not feeling like writing prompts or want to expand it or have a starting point. You could, use it to expand this and then. I didn't read this prompt also, so
we did not take our own advice. I feel like too, sometimes you don't know the level of detail that you should be adding. It's almost like when you open a blank artboard and you're like, what should I do? I feel like enhance prompt can be kind of that guardrail to help you be like, oh, I should be more specific about where's the camera angle? Oh, I didn't think about where that should be, right? And adding that in a little bit.
And I think there's a lot of phases too with working with generative images where it's sometimes you're just like, I'm trying to ideate. I just want ideas. Like I don't fully know what I want, so just kind of make some more random stuff.
Right.
And then you're like, okay, I know I want like a shot of this person standing here. And then that's where you can get more specific.
That's a good collaboration.
Also
yeah.
Change the models. Yeah. And also when it comes to models, I mean, we use Nano Banana a lot, but I get asked, or it's like, what is like the best model? And a lot of times it's just like, depending what you're trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to do photorealistic stuff, so like the Google ones are pretty good for that. But if you're doing like illustrations or animation or other elements, a lot of times the models do better with what you're trying to do. So it's always good here. You can just click around and experiment and try the models.
That is helpful.
Also, everything generates just one image at a time, except if you use Firefly Image, it will make 4 images at a time.
Wow. Why do one when you could do 4?
Yeah, and that's going back to like giving you options and brainstorming. That is very handy for doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I could see that.
And also, I think it probably depends what the plan is, but so everything does use credits. But if you do use Firefly Image, it is unlimited generations. So
that is helpful.
And you can find out on the bottom here too how many credits each generation is going to use. So like different models use different amounts of credits every time you run it.
That's a great check for that. Yeah, I feel like especially as we continue into this new platform of AI and figuring things out, it is good to be mindful of that and what your usage looks like. So that's a great point.
Keep it.
Wait, what images did we get?
We got some. Yeah, so
she is confident on that platform. I see it now.
Drag it out here.
Cool. So it's going to generate for you, and then you can just drag and drop.
Yeah, and so it's very intuitive. That's what the nice thing where it's just like I like this, I'll just drag it here. And so I like working this way too. It's just like throw my images here, move them around, kind of work with them sort of how I normally would if I was using like an actual board or something physical. And then with the image that it generates, you have some options that hover over, and this is really cool as well. For one, it will track what model you used. So in this case, it tells us we use Firefly. And that's commercially safe. With this one, if we hover over here, that was a Firefly one. This one was Google, and so it'll tell us the info and track it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think if you move these images to Photoshop, I think the information stays with it.
It likely does. Content credentials is something that is showing up in all programs now, which is helping to know where this came from, who generated it, and who owns that for like usage and rights. So that should be in Firefly.
It's a great feature.
In Photoshop as well.
Especially as more stuff gets generated and more stuff gets shot in real life, and you're like, I want to confirm that this was actually shot with a real camera.
And to know, like, if you transfer that file to someone else, it goes with the file, which is important. So if someone else uses your, images or whatever, exactly where that came from. So that's awesome. That's a great point out.
Yeah. And then also, this is another great feature. Let's say, like, down the line, or even over here in the storyboard, I'm like, oh, how did I like this image I made this image a week ago. How did I make that image? If you click on the image and load, it will load the exact prompt that I used and the reference images that I used. Wow. So if I'm like, oh, I want to modify this, but I want to change the laptop to a black laptop.
Yeah, space gray only.
Space gray, or the gold rose, or whatever the color is. You can pull up images of how you made things in the past.
That's so helpful.
Pull up the prompt. So it saves all the information here. And in usual fashion, kind of.
It gave you a black laptop.
It gave me a black laptop.
It was not exactly what we were looking for. Oh, but it has a reflection.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, sometimes the stuff comes out and I'm just like, that's just
You're like, not
freaky.
what I was asking
it
for,
does
but...
freak. Yeah, it gets freaky.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
So we do have Alessandra joining us in chat. So glad that you're here. If you're just tuning in, Joey Dowd, filmmaker from Los Angeles, is showing us how he uses Firefly Boards to create previs or initial...
That's what we're doing, storyboards.
Storyboarding. Sorry, okay, I'm not using my word right. We're doing storyboarding for what commercial... videography would look like for a commercial type shoot. So he's showing us his brainstorming process and how he's utilizing Firefly Boards and kind of walking us through some of the models. So if you have questions on best uses for Firefly Boards or any other questions around that, now's your time. So feel free to drop them in the chat and Joey will be here to answer that for you.
Yeah, let us know. So images, I think we've covered everything in images.
You've shown so much. You've shown models, you've shown it all.
There's the generate video tab, but we'll talk about that at 12 o'clock. So
so come back at 12 p.m. Joey will be showing us how he takes this from Firefly Boards and kind of transitions that into Premiere to create, what's the right word? It's not previs then.
That would be the previs.
Dang it, that's the previs. Come back for that. But it's really cool to see how this is like just working into your everyday workflow and how you're using this professionally. So I really do appreciate you showing us this behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I'm glad to share this stuff because it really opens up a lot of possibilities, especially if you can't draw.
Or if you just don't feel like a bad day.
Yeah, or if you're just trying to communicate ideas. I mean, and so an easy way, let's get into the storyboard stuff. So let's start with, I have some of these shots pulled from like this. Let's say we have this fictional script here. So we have the script with some voiceover and different shots of our character wearing this backpack that is going through her day-to-day life. And we're gonna do a subway, cafe, and trails, but also if you have other ideas or locations, we can try to make them.
If Chad doesn't have any ideas, I will come up with them. So Chad, I would love to hear your thoughts first of where this backpack should go.
So there's a couple different ways we can go about this. So like, let's say the first one, we're not too interested in like having specific product or specific location. We just want to roughly make a shot, we could just do text to image. And that's like the fastest way to just make something. So let's say we're going to do, what are we on? A wide shot of a woman standing on a subway platform wearing a backpack. And this one I'm just using regular Firefly image.
And we're going to get those 4 options because we're generating with Firefly, which is really nice.
Exactly. And while that's running, the other nice thing too is you can start other generations. You don't have to wait for something to finish. Yeah. Okay. So, because a lot of AI stuff is just waiting for something to finish generating. And also we can try different. We can keep the same prompt and just see how it looks. So this one's Firefly image for Ultra. I'll make this bigger too. So
what's the difference with Ultra?
Ultra does use credits. I mean, I think it's just higher quality. Like you're gonna get a higher resolution output, or not resolution, just more. It's gonna spend more time trying to get more details in there. But honestly, look, I mean, these are pretty pretty detailed. Let me. Yeah, that is on the very bottom of frame, and I know we're like
Jacob,
sort of on the bottom of frame.
Could you move us back on over? So sorry.
So we can drag this one out. Now, the one thing is also, a lot of times if you're not too specific, like coming back to prompting, the models tend to default to look like a photo shoot, like she's looking at the camera, which doesn't really work for a storyboard because they're not going to look at the camera.
We're telling a story, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we can go back to our prompt and specify, watch if I'm on a subway platform, my backpack.
Stop looking at me.
Yeah, looking left towards the subway wall. And then I'll switch over to, and I'll, let's try Imogen. So yeah, Imogen you can't give it any input. So we can see all of the options to upload source images is gone. So if we were doing Nano Banana, we can upload a reference image. Yeah.
Interesting.
So we can try Imogen.
And you're choosing a less recent, a little bit older model from the Google suite. Is that and the reason?
Yeah,
for
Imogen's
that being...
a little older. Honestly, I didn't try this one when I was messing with this, and so since you asked about it, I'm like, let's just try it and see what it looks like. We can compare it to Nano Banana. In this case, I would remove this.
Oh, okay. We already got those new shots of
the
model not looking at us directly.
Yeah, they're better not looking off.
She's
still kind of posing.
Yeah.
Like still striking a pose.
But it's fine. Yeah, because you really want something more like that, or maybe not like that, where it's like, oh, this just happens to be someone that I'm seeing in the shot, right? Not someone looking directly at me.
Yeah, like it would just be someone waiting.
Yeah.
This one was the Imogen one.
Okay, yeah, I think that feels a little more
I feel
natural.
like she might be standing in the subway track.
Well, we can address that later.
And then this one was Nano Banana, which...
Interesting.
I mean, this one definitely followed the prompt
to
the letter. I mean, I didn't... like, she is staring at the subway wall.
You did say the wall.
I did say stare at the subway wall, and she is staring at a subway wall. But, let's say we want to start with this image. And so this is a cool thing about Nano Banana, because you can kind of, if you get an image roughly to where you want, or that scene, now we can load that in and work with that same image to kind of work in this virtual space to change the camera position. And that's actually some other tools here inside Firefly. Let me just move this so it's not so cluttered.
You have an infinite artwork, but everything's all in one spot.
I know. Infinite artboard, but very zoomed in, so I just see this tiny little spot.
Well, I forgot.
And so, some other things. If you click Vary up here, you have some options if you want more like this, or keep the style, or keep the subject. I honestly have not experimented with these two, but more like this.
Should we try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Whoa, it's going to...
More like this is like, as you can see, it just popped up a grid of 16 images.
More to me would be like 2, but it said 16.
No, it's going to give you all of them. Now, these, it is making with just the regular Firefly 4 model, which is the unlimited model. So it's just like, crank it up. Spit them all out.
I got time. Let's go.
If you want some variety. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't tried it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens with keep style.
Wow.
And
I fear we may break the... Wow, it's just cranking those out. You're right.
Fun. Keep subject.
I just want to say no other program could leverage this many artboards at one time. So this is wild to see it generate this many. Wow.
This was keep style.
Did we go into space? What's happening? All of a sudden I'm seeing a spacesuit. on that man.
This went a little off the rails, but it was good if you were trying to ideate.
I mean, I was gonna suggest space, so maybe it knew
maybe
that I said that.
It read your mind.
So AI can read minds.
You can read minds. And this was variety. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It kept the subway.
Yep.
It kept a person. It just changed.
They're looking at the subway now. They're looking at the wall across now.
Sometimes they're looking
cool.
at different spots. Yeah. And then this was keep subject. Change.
Whoa.
Oh, that is trippy.
That is Doctor Who or Doctor Strange. One
We're
of them.
taking a subway into the multiverse.
I think all aboard. Let's go. That's really fun. I really like that second one. I feel like, at the end, if you're feeling open to taking the backpack somewhere else into the future.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
I think it should go.
Let's try. We'll do that
great.
in the later one. Let's make a video of that one to see what happens.
I would, if you want to go back to these first 416 really fast and go over the corner, just highlight in this top right hand, or was it this one? Just click on this one, and then, see right here in the top right, it's saying the CR. So that's the content credentials that I was talking about earlier. That's what's following you through other programs too. That will show you like this is where this is from, this is where it was generated. Okay. So just to show what that was.
What's determining if it shows this versus just the Firefly logo? Like the other
great question. I don't know. I wonder if it's program specific because like if we're in Firefly, maybe it just shows that. But I know content credentials will show up in other places, so I really don't know.
Yeah, because I did notice this on some of the generations. I was like, what's the difference? Okay.
So around the same thing. I'm not sure when it is each, but I know that content credentials would be like the hierarchy that I've also seen appear on just like websites and other places that are outside the Adobe suite as well. So I don't know, but that's something to look into. Yeah.
All right, let's hop back to our original image. And up here too, if we click edit, this is a handy shortcut. Honestly, I'm not messing around with these tools. So they do have generative fill and generative expand, which I won't get into in this, but it's handy if you're trying to do specific changes. I was going to say as a tip, you could bring these into Photoshop if you're trying to do like, if you're doing this for like a client pitch deck or something where you're like, I really need to have specific stuff and make these look good and polished. You could bring it and do like in painting inside Photoshop. I just noticed this here, but I don't.
Should we try it?
Oh, you could.
Wow, it's giving you a brush?
Does this like brand new? Because
Let's try it.
I don't remember seeing this when
like last night when I was playing
around with this. So let's say.
Let's add a dog, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can. It's your stream.
No,
whatever
I
you
like
want.
That. I was gonna like try to clean up the graffiti, but let's add a dog. If that's more exciting.
I'm trying to improve the wellness space here. Do you have a yellow Labrador?
I do have a yellow Labrador.
That was very specific.
Yep. And
how to spell Labrador? I don't know.
I'm going to do my text to speech because that also saves time too. Add a yellow Labrador dog. Oh, it just wasn't capitalized there. Come on.
That's unfair.
Come on, autocorrect.
And it is speech to text in program specific, or was that something separate?
That's just something on my computer.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't know that feature.
No, I mean, you could use any dictation feature, but I have found it's kind of handy for prompting because you can just talk out. Like if you're typing this stuff out, you sort of edit yourself a bit.
Right.
But the text box can take a.
I was trying not to laugh at the dogs, just like, how'd I get here? He was summoned from a universe.
Why am I in a subway?
Dogs can't be down here. Wait, do we get more options? Oh, that was really cute.
I think that was really.
Why does he have kind of a big head? No offense to the dog, but something's not proportional there.
And no, I do think
this is crazy
that the generative fill is using Firefly.
Yeah, I would think so.
I would think, in Photoshop, is it just the beta version? They added that you can bring in partner models like Nano Banana and
yes, that is currently still in beta.
GPT. Okay.
But
so if you wanted to get that specific with this, but also call up Nano Banana or some of the other models, then you can do that in Photoshop.
Beta. Yes,
yeah.
And Photoshop Beta is available if you ever want to test it. It is on the Creative Cloud App Store, so you can go and download that and mess around with things that are not fully in regular Photoshop.
Yeah.
I love that we just added a dog.
I know.
So you don't even need to bring this into Photoshop.
No.
Now it seems like you have. I mean, there's probably more specific things you could do. You can also do with Gemini. Wow. So yeah.
This was I'm like.
That's helpful.
I'm like, was I just blind, or like, did this just get added like overnight?
When you're using the same programs over and over again, you have that where you're like.
Cool to know, because I know it'll be like, you could take this somewhere else, but now you don't have to. You don't have to take this somewhere else. You can just do it here in the board. So this is a great feature that is maybe new or maybe new to me. But the other handy thing that I was originally going to show is right-clicking. It's basically you're just saving yourself a couple clicks. You say edit with Nano Banana, and then it just loads the image into the bottom.
Gets it ready.
With Nano Banana selected. You could do this, you can go back to the bottom and be like Nano Banana and then load that image in, but this is just a faster way to work. So you're just like, I want to modify this image. Let me do that. And so going back to our storyboard for our company.
Sorry, we got a dog. I got off track. That was my bad.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Let's say we we're getting more specific, like it's for a company and the company has a specific product. And so we want to put that product into our storyboard so the storyboards feel more accurate and genuine. So we can click our little eyedropper, and I have an image of our fake product. But see, this is the issue that I was talking about. If we see on the very bottom, it changed my aspect ratio to square. So we got to change it back. But then it now recropped the square picture to horizontal. So now I have to come back in here and make sure that it doesn't crop my product image. This would be my number one product request feature to fix this issue.
I see the point. Yeah.
It adds a couple steps to the process. Okay, so now we have our source image. So let me say, change the backpack on the woman to the newly added image of the backpack. I will say I have to think of stuff on the fly.
Do you say please to your AIs or no? It's a personal preference.
In chat, I do.
Only chat gets things? That's crazy.
In image, well, there's no response.
There's no reason to say it. No, it's fair. And they say that you waste a bunch of energy on saying please and thank you.
Yeah, what did they say? It was like,
I'm still doing it, but that's me.
Let's see. Did it do it?
I
also do wish there was a way to I think it looks the same. I wish there was a way to preview these images bigger.
A little bigger.
Yeah, because the only way is you have to
These
drag
are some
it
real
out.
requests. But I will say that this program's very new, and so I think that these things will definitely be coming in innovation.
As we can see that they're...
The dog state, though.
Let's try this. See, this is comes to the prompting. Let's try replace the backpack on the woman with the...
What's your dog's name?
Sherman.
Sherman?
Yeah.
Named after any famous Sherman?
No, he was named after the tank from World War II, the big tank.
A historical name.
Yeah, he came with the name, and that was what he was named after. And we're like, it actually ends up being really fitting. He is like a tank.
Sherman's a good... I haven't heard the name Sherman in a while.
Yeah.
Are there any Shermans in the chat? If there are...
The Shermanator.
All
right, didn't do it.
All right,
again.
so it does not want to swap the backpack.
Yeah.
So what do you do in a situation like this? Is this where you're jumping into Photoshop?
Either that or keep trying different prompts or try to say it differently.
Okay.
Or sometimes it might not be the most obvious. So let me try to change the shot first. Oh, you know what? Let me try one. Oh, I deleted it.
Enhanced prompt, I was thinking, but I don't know if that would do it.
I could try that. I was going to try, there's a Nano Banana tip that I saw recently in prompting called Show Me. So if you use the prompt of show me the backpack on the woman.
Show me the money.
Yeah, that show me works better sometimes than change this or replace this.
Interesting.
I was going to try that again, but I just removed the image and I don't want to redo that. But let me try show me a medium shot from behind the woman.
What does medium shot mean? Not zoomed in, not close.
This is a medium shot. Us frame. Yeah, I mean this is wide. But
I was like, we're very small in that corner.
Okay. That camera is. I would call that a medium shot. That also does get tricky because they are kind of subjective when you're medium shot close up, extreme close up. So what I think of a medium shot might not be what the AI is trained on as a medium shot.
It'd be cool if at some point, sorry to cut you off, but at some point, if you could train it, when I say medium, this is what I'm looking for, right? Or when I say extreme, this is a zoom in, and almost I guess you have style reference and stuff for that, but I don't know, it'd be cool to be able to train your model on your preferences for shots and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, that is.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, that is a service. Actually, Adobe announced that.
But it's for
it's called Adobe Foundry.
Oh, cool.
But it's for enterprise clients. It's
Well, if you're at an enterprise, I'm glad you're getting my hopes and dreams. That's really cool.
Not cheap. I don't think. But to your point, yes, that is where things
really
are going.
Useful, so it might be worth it.
It's
if that's
if we
what
have
you're
this
doing every day.
foundational model like Firefly, but we want to customize it to our style. It is possible. It's just expensive right now, but I'm sure in the future, like all of these things, it just becomes more and more accessible.
I like that it changed the direction of the dog.
It changed both of them. This is the one trickiest thing I found with Nano Banana, where it's if you're like, I want to move the camera to a different perspective in the space, that sometimes
gets
tricky.
a little lost.
Yeah.
Fair.
Let me just say
So Steven in chat is saying Sherman is a great all caps dog name. And
agree,
Andy
Steven.
Paul Mars is in the chat saying hello. Well, actually, he's just saying hi to the chat. But
Hello,
we'll say hi to him.
Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Okay, so this one
Oh,
did
yeah.
what we wanted. So now, I would call this more of a medium shot. I guess sort of a close-up. I would think close-up would be more of underfed. It is very subjective. And then, let me give the backpack another shot. So sometimes I might just try to change the image so it's a little bit more detailed. And then, or clear what I'm trying to do, and then put the backpack in there.
Okay, Andy said hello, streamer. So now we are allowed to say hello to Andy. So thank you, Andy. So generous. Also, if you're just tuning in, Joey is showing us how he storyboards in Adobe Firefly Boards and kind of best case practices, and also ways that we are troubleshooting and figuring out how to get the images that we want using partner models, using Adobe Firefly, and just kind of orienting ourselves with what's possible in Firefly Boards. So if you haven't tried it out, definitely go check it out. I'm learning a lot. We are also learning new features that may or may not have appeared recently, and we're kind of learning together in real time. So definitely be a part of it and try it out for yourself. Also, we have about 20
This is the thing too,
minutes
like you
left.
can get sucked into just like one image.
Let me tell you, right? And you're like, I spent so much time on this. Yeah, so you have about 20 minutes left.
To the image. Okay, yeah. And I'll talk about, I kind of just want to give like tips and high level stuff too.
It's great. I'm learning so much.
Because I don't want to get buried in the weeds of trying to troubleshoot one image like this one. Also it's like the backpack's very similar.
I was gonna say it's gray and like
one last shot. Let me pull this image.
Could you like make it backpack red?
I'm gonna just do a better angle because it's like the input image. And I was saying if you were doing this as like a real life product, get different angles of the product, and so then give the input image of like an angle that matches. I think this would probably be better if I had a side angle of the backpack.
Okay.
So let me try this shot where we have now this clearer shot of the back of the woman with the backpack, and let me try running this again. Let me just make sure my cropping did not.
Yeah, eyedropper picks up. It seems like, or ratio and subject. Like, what is it sampling?
It's just bringing in that image file.
Oh, the whole image.
It would literally be the same if I like downloaded this image to my computer and then re-uploaded it again. It's just bringing that image in, but it is also updating the aspect ratio to the aspect ratio of that image of whatever the last image that you grabbed. So like in this case, because I grabbed this widescreen image, it didn't have that crop issue.
Right.
There you go, a little bit better.
Sherman. Love you, Sherman.
And yeah, the backpack is now the product backpack.
It did it.
Yeah. So,
wow, okay.
Yeah, so the angle, the input images and the angles do matter.
Does matter.
Yeah. If this was a real company, I would.
That's great.
Yeah,
great advice.
I would take a bunch of different input images. I did that here because I was we're talking about a product image, but another use case is let's say, well, for one, if you just want to kind of cast a character, so you have the same character in your storyboard, you don't, if it's more of like internal use for the crew, you can maybe just not, and depending on how much time you have, you can just kind of prompt and put the person in there. But if you're trying to pitch it to a client and you want something a bit more polished, you can either, in this case, I just generated the same image of a fake fictional character. But if you already know who your cast is, you could just get their headshots and use them in the storyboards as well.
That's really cool.
But in this case, I also made multiple angles of this fictional person, depending on what image I wanted to use and what direction I needed her to face. I would use like this for the front-facing image. I would use this for the side or this for the back. And that also helps with the issue we saw here.
Right. These are really good practices, especially for when you're client facing, and also how do you get those images faster for your client that are more presentable. I think that's great.
Yeah. And I would say too, like with this backpack issue, and if you're trying to do something more detailed, like this would be the case where I would bring this into like Photoshop and we could like much more precisely be like, just replace this
what
thing.
I said was this right here.
I just need this change, leave everything else the same. But one thing I also want to point out too that Nano Banana is really good at is like I was kind of like making an image, bringing it back in, and then trying to change that image. And if you did that with any other model before, you would kind of get this game of telephone where you would give it the input and be like, just change this thing, but don't change anything else. And then it would give you something that like everything was kind of warped, a little bit different.
Wait.
But if you notice with here, it was like
it really kept
everything has like stayed the same.
That's
except
awesome.
the person. Like it's kind of crazy. So I don't feel like I have that risk as much with Nano Banana to keep bringing like new generations in and trying to modify them.
Yeah.
It does a really good job of keeping everything the same.
That's awesome. Reverb Mike, a classic Adobe Live watcher, says who let the dog out. So if you have an answer on that, you let us know. But how did the dog get in the subway?
We don't know.
We generated that guy.
Oh, how did the dog? Yeah. I mean, he isn't a latent space AI dog.
A latent space? What does that mean? Is
that
AI terminology?
That is a space where the AI is hallucinating.
Latent space?
Yeah, it's a latent space.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You were just saying before that you like Interstellar is one of your favorite movies, and I feel like that lines up. Your concept of space and time is really large.
So yeah, these were the ones I had completed before. So these were sort of a variety of what we just talked about. Sometimes I would just take the image of the character and then say put this in a subway, and sometimes I would take an image of the character, an image of a subway, and then be like place this person
Make it happen.
in the subway.
That's cool.
I wanted to do a example of something I didn't do before. So you can grab images. Oops.
We're in latent space now. Help. So you took these images. These are San Francisco.
These are images from yesterday near the office. So the other cool thing is like if you also, and we're talking about storyboards, but I used this on the commercial we shot last week where I took pictures of the location we were filming at, and it was a holiday spot like Christmas, like because all e-commerce brands are thinking of Christmas right now.
It's that time of year.
And so I'm just like, show me this room decorated for Christmas. And that guided our production design of how we decorated the space. And then also I used that Christmas image to
it's like the plate shot
exactly for adding for storyboarding.
Wow.
And so you don't have to generate everything with AI. You can use what you have.
You can use your real life as well.
You could use real life as
that.
well, not just the latent space.
A new location is unlocked for me.
Here, load that in here.
Mike is on a roll. He said, I had Subway for lunch. Was there a dog at the Subway, Mike? We need to know. This is turning into comedy hour. I'm sorry. Okay, so what are you doing? You are putting this person in.
Yeah, so I was gonna say like Subway or Jersey Mike's. Like, what's the vote on that? But
yeah, chat. What do you have a preference for where you're getting your sandwiches?
Or somewhere else, Jimmy John's.
Oh, I do love Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's is really good.
Their branding is very confusing to me, and their brand voice, I don't know if I fully align with, but I do align with their bread. Their bread is really good.
You align with the food.
Oh, I really do.
Okay, so I took my real life photo that I shot in the real world by whatever this river is that's nearby.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was also not aware that there was a river that partly went through San Francisco. I took this side profile image because I want to have this character walk across the image.
Right.
So I'm helping the AI by giving it like a good angle. And then let's say,
Steven is saying Firehouse is 100. I've never been to Firehouse.
I haven't been there in a million years.
I've seen it.
I think maybe once on.
What does your memory say? Good or bad?
Is that Firehouse the one where they kind of like they like toast everything?
That would make sense with the name. I could see that. Like everything was burnt.
Good. Place the woman.
Sorry to distract you from your real
work.
work.
I mean, I
not
feel
your
like
sandwich
this is like
order.
not the best prompt, but let's just see what happens. And then again, I gotta change the thing and then uncrop the.
Oh, Firefly Boards.
Clip this and send it
We're
to
so
them.
excited for the day that you change this sampling process, but we still love all of the other things that you give us.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, while it's going, this will probably feel familiar to you too. Like as you drag around, it has all the alignment features.
Ooh, some snapping.
Snapping.
That's really nice. Oh, drag to highlight.
Arrange. I can.
Oh wow.
Mosaic. Yeah, so like you could. Yeah, these are probably more familiar to you. But when I was messing with them, I'm like, oh, that's really nice. You could just like nicely clean this up and.
You don't use the align tools in Photoshop?
Align I do, but Photoshop doesn't have like
arrange.
this,
Yeah,
like
not really.
Stuff.
Photoshop artboards also is something that people don't really use. Like they are in there, but a lot of people don't use them.
That's newer-ish, right? Or like.
Within the past couple of years,
Okay.
It's been multiple months with those ones.
Yeah, I have not used artboards in Photoshop
Yeah,
that much.
they're not my favorite, but for some things they're very helpful. So
yeah.
Okay, so we're still waiting for her to generate there.
It probably did. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. There she is.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Now, it does...
Those buildings did get a little... Wait, are they the same? I can't tell. Sorry. I'm like,
no, they are just
I'm
weird.
not farsighted.
That is real life.
That's what they look like. Okay, just a lot of windows.
Are,
I see where you are. You're across from
that Visa
The
building.
Visa building is really nice.
I was by the baseball stadium.
You were by the Giants stadium, yeah.
So yeah.
She's wearing Giants colors.
The lighting is a bit weird, but this would also look at put her shadow in.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But this is believable, right?
Yeah, and also for storyboard. And it got her proportions pretty right. I've tested this before, and sometimes it like makes them a giant, really.
It's pitching an idea. I was like, what if in the next scene she's a giant?
Yeah.
Would that be fine with you? You're like,
what
actually,
if she just like gets really big?
It's a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids moment.
What was it? Oh, I mean, the lighting's a bit weird. If you like wanted to polish this up, this would probably also be the harmonize feature.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Also in Photoshop Beta, harmonize, amazing, was snuck. Last year at Adobe MAX, they demoed this harmonize feature where you can take 2 images and it will run an algorithm and put them together, and it makes them look really great in Photoshop Beta.
Yeah, blend the lighting and stuff, so that would help a lot.
That's more accurate. That's great.
Where it looks... She does not look like she belongs there.
Something is a little off. But for, I would say maybe the untrained eye or someone who's just looking at this quickly, again, I think this is definitely passable and something that's usable. But for professionals,
And again, for like our purpose for this is like we just are trying to convey internally like what the shot should look like. Right. So this would work. You know, if we're just like we need a wide shot of our character walking, across the frame, this conveys that.
Absolutely.
And the other thing you could do, and kind of what I did with that other shoot, is like, let me get a better image. What else we got?
We're getting some love for artboards in Photoshop from Vandal, and they're right. Yeah, if you're trying to do a lot of different sizes at one time, it depends though. Do you want to do Illustrator? Do you want to do Photoshop?
Right, yeah.
But yes, that's when I use it too, when I'm making like different thumbnails and things in Photoshop.
One design and have different sized outputs.
Yeah, so but there's different things Photoshop can do if you're manipulating stuff. So, and that's why we love the Creative Suite. You got options. Wow, you really took a tour yesterday. You were all around.
It was so nice out.
It was really nice out. Getting some good weather. It's back to being cool. It was really warm in San Francisco, like last month. It's back to chilly.
Yeah. I mean, even just yesterday, it was like I was walking and I'm like, it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
And then like later in the day, I'm just like, it's freezing.
Cold. In Southern California, you don't get that. It's pretty much like either really, really hot or the weather's great, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, I cheat because like I'm on the west side. So like in the mornings, it'll kind of be similar-ish to San Francisco where it'll be like, oh, really cold in the morning, really cold in the evening, but like kind of warm during the day.
And the amount of fog that you get.
And we get the like
where
marine
you
layer
are. Yeah,
that,
you
like,
get marine layer where you are in LA.
Yeah.
Similar to here. They get a lot of fog here.
Yes. The coldest winter I ever spent was the summer in San Francisco.
What was that? Sorry.
The coldest winter I ever spent was the summer in San Francisco. That was a Mark Twain quote, I think.
Oh, really? I thought you said that.
Like, no, that's not. No, I did not come up with that.
That's accurate. It's cold here all the time. Steven's saying that the results you're getting are far better than anything he's ever generated.
Oh,
which is not, Steven, I've seen you generate cool stuff, so I don't know if that's true. But, oh, wow.
Yeah, so here, let's say I was location scouting, and we're like, we need to have, I don't know why Christmas is like on my mind, but we're like, let's just mock this up.
Yeah.
And I mean, pretty
that's
like proportionally like wrap the poles.
It got decorating. It saw the vision.
I mean, this tree is technically in the water, I think, but besides that,
it's working for me.
It gets the idea across, and then we could use this as a base layer if we like wanted to put our characters in here or move the camera around a bit. So it's also really useful for not just. I mean, we're talking about storyboarding, but
what's
location scouting and
all of that.
I probably did say previs. Basically, previs. I'm using that as a bucket term for just we're trying to pre-visualize our movie, video, whatever, because we can mess around with it here.
I love it.
When the stakes are low and we're not, we have time to experiment and see everything.
What's so crazy in that one that you just generated is that it like generated really close-up snow. It almost looks like it gave this like depth of field,
like as if
which
the
is
snow was
crazy.
just going in front of the
there's no
lens.
snow on the ground, just in front of the camera, but that's really crazy.
I mean, we probably could add snow on the ground.
Steven said, who wouldn't want to go to this Christmas market? You're asking the right questions.
I know. I mean, this looks like that one that's in New York, but they should bring it to the West Coast.
And we have the perfect spot for it. We'll send them this image. Hey,
I know.
We had an idea. Would you be open to this?
I don't need to explain my vision to them. I'll just be like,
this is the email.
Here it is. This is it.
Send the coordinates.
Christmas,
so cool.
San Francisco, now.
Weather is nice. Promise. Be there soon. Oh, wow. Okay, but no one has walked in the snow? Oh, they have. Okay. I was going to say, there's no footsteps in the snow. Everyone's floating, but that's fine.
Yeah.
The level of detail. And it kept the same scene.
Yeah, look, it kept the girl in the pink. It kept... It's so creepy. It's wild.
I'm almost upset. It's so good.
This is why I keep going back to Nano Banana for stuff like this. For the editing stuff and the tweaking stuff, It's just really good.
But it's great that you can like flow in and out of, playing to different strengths of different models and keeping it all in one place. I mean, there is so much to say just for having that capability.
Yeah.
And then even the refining of that. Let's edit this. Let's do this. Like, that's
yeah,
crazy.
like if I was trying to kind of do just more general brainstorming or background plates or cityscapes or mountainscapes, like Firefly is really good for that with that stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so and then you can do Firefly and then bring it into Nano Banana and tweak it or modify it. Or
Little this,
however you
little
need.
that.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
Bada bing.
Yeah.
Steven said, has SF ever seen snow? I am no historian, so. And Mark Twain says it was warm or cold, so.
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've
I'll
heard
Google it. Don't worry. That's what I'm here for.
Let's fact check
Has
this.
it snowed?
I feel like if it
in
has
Sam?
snowed here, it's probably one of those snows where it's like flurried and it didn't stick.
Right, right.
I'm sure in NorCal, like north of here, it's probably snowed.
Yes, it has snowed. Are you ready for this?
Wait.
The last significant snowfall was February 1976. So, what, 50 years ago?
That's like the
60
same.
years ago?
That's like Miami. That was like the one.
Really?
It like snowed one time in Miami. I think it was in the 70s.
When did it snow in Miami? What was happening in the 70s? It was
I know,
snowing
why was it
everywhere.
so cold?
You were so right. 1977, January.
Yeah.
Wow, so it snowed. So
That was
it
a
snowed
cold,
in
wait,
SF.
That's the same winter. That's the same winter, right?
A year
76 to
apart.
77.
Oh, you're right. No, it would be. You're right. 1 year apart. It's a month. Wait, no. February 76
okay, never mind.
to January
Okay.
77.
Different seasons.
So we're gonna, art and creativity, but timelines are a little. Wow, that's weird. Imagine being alive during that time. I'm sure everyone would be like, the world is ending.
It's snow.
Because it snowed. I mean,
it has frozen over.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow. The
where
more you
we at?
know.
We got-
Okay, sorry. Yeah, we have 4 minutes left.
Okay, so let me.
Do you want to help? Yeah, land the plane on this.
Yeah,
and then
let me. Yeah.
Keep guiding the plane. We don't
I
have
feel
to
like
land
we
it.
didn't. Yeah, let me kind of recap what I did here because
Let's
like I feel like we sort of like I mean this is what happens. You kind of get in the weeds of it, and then
And
you
the
can
weather.
either get very specific on a shot or spend a lot of time or kind of go through stuff quickly. I don't think this one did. Oh yeah, no, this one. Yeah, this one I was trying to get a shot of the boots, but that the boots were the character is wearing. So I just generated. I think this one was just a text to image, like
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground, literally boots on the ground. And then this one. So also I did help kind of steer the AI, where I just cropped instead
Right.
of giving it the entire character, and then it kind of gets confused. I'm just like, no, boots. Like that's all you need to know.
Listen.
So this is where the crop feature did come in handy, and then it kind of didn't get as dark, but then it kind of replaced the boots. So at least the boots matched a little bit, or looked a bit more like a woman was wearing them instead of man boots.
Those are pretty man boots.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy duty. Yeah, and then these are kind of just a combo of the scenes and bringing the character in, and then also what I would do, because if you noticed, if I fly all the way back here, I have an image of the product and an image of the logo, this fake logo I made. And so sometimes the thing with AI generations is most of the images, they're medium resolution. Like you're not going to get anything that's like super high res 4K. So what I would do if I'm like, we need a good, product shot, I would make the image of the backpack first, and then I would run it again through Nano Banana, replace the logo on the bag. So the original image was like a, green blobby thing, but then I would give it the logo image, and it would make it a much sharper image of the actual logo. So if you're doing stuff for client work and you need to have the logo crystal clear,
We always need the logo.
you can bring it back in as another process to add the logo.
I think it's so cool that you, again, can click on the image and it'll show you the prompt. That
Yeah,
is
that's
so
great
helpful. As
for
being a creative, as organized as you are, there always is going to be that one thing that you're like, oh, what did I do there? So this is really, really helpful.
Yeah. And this one was literally, I just took this image as the input, and then I just said, show me a close-up low angle shot of the woman's face facing left. And so it's just
Show
like,
me.
boom, boom, went in, got that
Yeah.
angle. Sometimes it gets it right, or what you're thinking of right away, and other times.
And if you're wondering why we're highlighting Show Me, you were saying that you've seen a prompt that's successful with Gemini or Google-based generators that Show Me is a little bit more accurate than Replace or Change this out. It's just a helpful prompt.
Yeah, if you're trying to change something, instead of saying like change the camera, move the camera here,
Show me.
trying to say like show me this woman from this angle.
Yes, amazing.
Is a prompt trick that sometimes gets better results.
Great notes.
Yeah, and then Woman in Cafe. This one was great too because I think I also added in the prompt. I started with a shot of her in the cafe, and then I said, "Let's show me the scene from outside the cafe through the window."
So cool.
And then I was able to get that window glare reflection for the storyboard.
Which a lot of people try and remove in other cases. But
Yeah,
we're
but this case,
adding
I'm like,
it.
no, I want you
But
to
that's
be
the
like,
story,
in.
yeah. That's cool.
And then same process with hiking stuff. This one I struggled forever to because it doesn't look like our character, and I was trying to replace with the character face
yeah.
forever. And I was like, no,
We'll let it slide this time.
Yeah, and then it's pretty much similar
Wow.
process for, mountains, character in the mountains,
Yeah.
and then just changing the angle.
I'm seeing the vision. This is really cool.
Yeah. And so then in the next part, in a few hours, we'll turn this into a previs video.
Yes, and previs means?
Pre-visualization.
So it's like the rough, not the rough cut.
We'll turn this into video and make a test cut of the actual video. So cool. We can see like, oh, does this edit work before we go out and film anything? We can like test it. Right. And then we can modify it, before
like, oh, we need a shot here.
Right, before you spend a bunch of money on production, test it out here when
smart.
Stakes are very low.
All right, well, can we take a look at the schedule? Show me the schedule, Street. It works, okay, great. Thank you, Studio Manager. So we just did storyboarding your video with Firefly Boards. If you stick around, I'm gonna be up next creating a highlight carousel for your Max experience of how do I put these images and all these cool things that I'm learning in Adobe Express. Then we're gonna do back-to-back Max content. I'm gonna be creating a bingo board. Joey, you're gonna be back hosting me. And then at 12 p.m., you are gonna be back again with what you were just saying, creating that previs video using Firefly and Premiere Pro. So how do I take this from Firefly Boards and start bringing this into Premiere? What does that workflow look like? And then at 1 p.m., we have a spooktacular project in Adobe Express for education. So stick around. We have a lot of fun content. And thank you so much for tuning in to this first hour. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
All right. That was amazing.
Cool.
Nice work.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Went by quick.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm here with Emily, who you just saw, but now you're back in the guest seat.
Don't be sick of me yet, guys, because I'm here all day.
And you're going to be creating something awesome, so why don't you jump in and tell us what we're going to be working on?
Well, if you can see my screen, this is definitely the final image. No, what we're going to be doing is I laid a little bit of a layout for us. We're going to do a carousel of Max memories in the sense of I'm going to prep you with a shareable template so you can put all of the images and all the takeaways that you have from Max, and you'll have this already set up for you. So next week when you go to Max, you can put all this in and you'll be ready to post ASAP.
Amazing.
For the recap. Yeah,
Wow.
So that's kind of the plan. So chat, if you have something that you think should be in my list, I have a little outline. So this is going to be my title page. Page 2, keynote highlight. So I think I'm going to do some room for like images and some text. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking as of now.
Like maybe favorite feature that was shown.
Great. Okay, let me keynote highlight. I'm going to just drag highlight, right, favorite feature.
Yeah, favorite feature that was launched.
Lots of exciting things happening next week at Max,
Yes.
which you can join online. How do people join online?
We will be streaming right here. Thanks for asking.
Right here, not right here, but right there.
But right where you are.
Where you are, wherever you are, find us here next week.
Yeah, we'll be
here.
streaming
Yes.
on YouTube, Behance, all the things. TikTok.
I was gonna say, and TikTok,
And TikTok,
right? On day
yeah.
3, some TikTok content coming your way.
So you'll have all of the inside scoop if you won't be there in person. Plenty of content will be online.
Ooh, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is a great prompt. So if you don't want to miss out next week and you want to tune into all things Adobe Max, we are going to be live. We're going to be covering what's new, what's happening, interviewing some of your favorite creative heroes. So definitely tune in. A lot of fun stuff happening.
Yeah, we have a lot of big names that we're streaming. If you want to see what our schedule is, you can check it out on our Instagram. The schedule is up now.
That's true.
Yep.
Yes. All right. So I also have one for sessions and learning, and then so like your takeaways, who you went to see talk. I know a lot of awesome speakers are there this year, as always. New friends. What part of Adobe Max is more important? It's probably the Adobe stuff, but making friends is very, very important. So
I think that's where we met first.
well, probably here. I don't know.
I don't know.
But this is our first time streaming together.
It is?
I think so.
Wow, cool.
I don't
Fun.
know. Let the record show. Chat, if you could double check us on that. Have Megan and I stream together? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I usually with Andrew.
Yeah.
And we just fight the whole stream, usually.
Well, if you want to fight, I'll see what I can do. And then on the last page, I did some swag because swag is also a really big part.
Swag is the best part of Max, I think. Yeah.
People making their own stickers. Adobe also, every booth, every vendor has really cool stuff. So I made a slide for swag. So I went to Adobe Max for the first time last year.
That was your
awesome.
first time?
That was my first time.
Wow.
In Miami. It was awesome. I made new friends that we are still friends today. So it was a really awesome time for me. So I'm going to use some photos from last year kind of as placeholder, and it just kind of give you a little like preview into what my camera looked like from Max. So
amazing. And I want to see everyone's version of this next week.
Yes. When I share the remixable template, you can definitely use this, and we want to see all your Max memories. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to choose my typeface because obviously this is not, if you thought this was the end, it's not. I'm going to use Poppins, I think.
Ooh. Is this your favorite?
Poppins. No, but I feel like it's...
Do you have a favorite?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold up. That's like asking, like, do you have a favorite program? And it's like, well, like, what am I supposed to work on? Like, if I'm working in, like, a photo, like,
Great.
Photoshop's my favorite, right?
You're right.
So
you're right.
type voice is always really important to the situation that you're in. So for this one in particular, I think Poppins is a very Max-esque typeface. It feels very bold. It feels very Adobe without being an Adobe official typeface, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So.
It does. I can see
Right.
that.
It's very...
As you zoomed that out, it was like I was watching a Max keynote.
Welcome to the keynote. It's me and Megan.
Yeah. One day.
You get to Max as me and Megan. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing you've seen. Okay.
Fun.
I also like Poppins because it has a lot of variations or like type weights to it, and a weight is a different appearance of the typeface. So we could do thin if you want to go to the skinniest Max that's ever been. This is her. But if you want Max with some presence and some attitude, we're going to do the black weight. I think
she's bold.
She's very bold, and that's very Max of us.
It does. Yeah,
right?
Very Max.
So I am kind of like what's the right word for this? I was going to say it in a crazier way. I use this shortcut all the time of dragging and copying and pasting. So I always Option Shift Drag. That's an Illustrator command that also lives in Express. So if you are an Illustrator or someone who is a graphic designer, it feels very natural to you. So if you see me doing that, that's the hotkey I'm doing.
Say it one more time, hotkey.
Let me do it again. So click on your object, Option Shift. So click, Option Shift, and you drag.
Oh. We need like a hotkey, like
A little pop-up.
a pop-up.
Yeah.
Hotkey.
Hotkeys. Here it is. Ooh, Reverb Mike is saying Gotham. That's actually a great reference too. Here, I'll show you what I think
Gotham looks like.
Which Gotham was all the rage. I mean, still should be all the rage. She's gorgeous. But Gotham was all the rage. I don't know, maybe like early 2000s. But yeah, very similar. Something I don't like about Gotham is it has this like very pointy M, and sometimes that's a lot. So it feels a little distracting to me at sometimes. So
I kind of like her.
Yeah.
She looks like Batman.
It's
which
very
is
Batman.
why it's probably called
Gotham.
Yeah.
That's, you know what, Megan? You
I
get
know.
it. She knows. Also, something that's interesting, and this is like very type nerdy designy of me, is this center point touching the bottom? Like, do we have a common baseline? And depending on the visual that you're looking for, like this could be a negative space, this could be something we don't want. So I wonder, the Max logo, I'm curious. Like, now that I'm trying to picture it, I don't know. Could you pull up a reference? I'm curious.
I will, yes.
But maybe
Max
Gotham is the right
LA.
choice if we want to look a little bit more Max-esque. Okay, so I'm going to pull up a date as well. Sorry, I'm like pinching and zooming so much here. We're getting a visual. I feel like it's flat. I feel like it's this top one.
Ooh,
it is flat. Okay.
It is flat.
So sorry, Gotham. The pointy M must
You
go.
know why? It's because the A is the Adobe A, and the Adobe A has the bottom.
Here's your screen.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Here's where you can sign up for online or in person.
Oh, I'm so glad you're demoing that.
Max.adobe.com.
Starting the 26th.
Starting
Oh, that's pre-conference. I was like, that seems early.
You can register now.
You can register now, but we will be going live on October 28th. I actually think I'm in the first stream of the day on Adobe Live, so if you're not sick of me yet,
Heck yeah.
tune back in at 11 a.m. on the 28th. 7th.
Awesome.
I don't know the day.
28th.
Check your calendar. Okay, so we're going to be using this top one. It's a little bit more similar to the typeface, so I'm going to Option Shift drag again, and I'm going to do 2025. I'm going to keep this as a separate text box because I want it to be a little flexible, and I'm going to do memories. Memes. Okay, memories. Let me spell correctly. I'm going to drag. Actually, I'm just going to type in maybe like 125. Is that how you spell memories, chat? Or Megan?
You're asking the wrong girl here.
You got the wrong guy. Okay. Max Memories. I was never at Cats. It's Cats the musical where they sing memories?
Yes.
Have you seen Cats? I feel like you're a theater girly.
I am a theater girly.
When we were in New York, you're like, I'm going to go see Broadway.
I did go see Broadway
What'd you
when we were
see?
in New York.
Was
I
it
saw
Cats?
Cabaret, actually.
Another C.
Yes, not Cats. I don't think that they do that anymore.
Taylor Swift did the
yes.
movie version. They said, that's it.
That's
a
it.
wrap. I like it.
Okay, Max Memories
Okay.
2025.
I'm already getting distracted with my plan here. I think I want these to be individual because I want to get a little fun with it.
Kind of like the little
Yes.
animation that's
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Max page. We love animations.
We do.
Also, side
me.
note about, content, if you're looking to like do content on social media, these kind of carousel posts are really popular these days.
They're performing quite well.
They're performing really well. So if you're like trying to up your views or interactions on your social media, these carousel posts are great. And the great thing about, I'm sure you'll show it at the end, is that you can export it directly from here into Instagram, and it sets it up as a carousel post for you. So I'm sure we'll get there.
Yes, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah,
if I
but-
can stay focused, we'll see.
Just a cool thing if you're trying to up your game on social media.
Yes. Sorry, I got focused on something. I'm trying to change the background, and now it's in a different place. So
Yes, it's right there at the bottom background.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Adobe Express is always changing and learning and growing, just like all of us. So I did load in some colors from the Max branding that I'm seeing, just to
nice.
keep us on brand. So I'm going to do Max Red because I feel like that's, punchy. You're going to see it. I also did add, so there are some
Ooh, there's some-
gradients.
Wait, that's new.
Would you believe it's new?
It's
Look,
new.
It says new.
That's fun.
I
Let's
wonder
just
if
play.
I can customize.
Ooh.
Wait, can I customize?
Probably
No.
not. But if you
But
want that
one
feature,
day.
you should recommend that feature.
I would love that feature. I also like the ability to rotate it. That would be interesting as well, right? Because this is only giving me left to right.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but I love it.
But something to think about.
I love
also
it.
did, if we go under my stuff and we go under libraries. Wait. Here's me last year. I was like, I'm going to
Oh,
Max.
cutie.
Aw. Okay, I did upload in my libraries, and under Max, I did upload some gradients of my own just
Oh.
because we don't have the support for it currently.
Yes,
So I made, let me get a little gradient. Make it a little
Cute.
interesting, right?
love a gradient.
We love a gradient.
I learned how to make a gradient on Illustrator the other day.
Did you?
Yeah,
How was it? Not too bad.
it's really easy. Yeah,
And now
I'm getting artsy.
She's getting artsy with it. In Illustrator now, you can also add gradients to your swatch panel, which you did not used to be able to do. But a recent Illustrator update honestly just makes everyone's life a lot easier. So would recommend checking that out. Okay, so now I have this gradient. I think it needs to be white. And I think these are going to be white as well. We just are looking for that higher contrast. I mean, black is always high contrast for the most part, but I think it'll just
The
be
white makes it
nice.
pop.
Yeah, and then something that's like really iconic to Max is this like drop shadow, kind of like extended behind vibe. So that's something I kind of want to try and bring to this lettering. So I'm going to do Option Shift Drag again. I told you I'm going to do a lot of that. And we are going to turn this into black, and then you can use just like an Illustrator as well, Command bracket. Command left bracket is send behind or like send backwards, and you can watch it in my layers over here. You can see my layers as I like move that around. It kind of is like jumping around. So
I love that you explain your hotkeys, because often people are like hotkey, 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 and you're like, what just happened?
like, so where are we exactly?
So
Are our programs the same? Okay, I'm just like tapping this around a little bit.
guess what?
What?
Chris said in the chat, if you can actually change the gradient color if you click custom after choosing a gradient background in Express.
Hold on.
Let's try it.
Can we hold the phone really fast? Because I need to know more.
Hold the phone.
Okay. I
was looking for the phone.
We have a phone here.
We have a phone.
Maybe the phone will come to us. Oh my gosh, Megan's about to hold the phone. This is going to be, this is the scene right here.
Here's the phone.
Everyone,
we're holding it.
hold the phone. You want to answer that call real fast? Max hotline.
Yes, Emily, teach me how to do a gradient
I don't know, but we're going to find
via
out.
Chris's.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Okay, wait, so what am I
so
doing?
choose the gradient. He's saying, Chris is saying,
Okay, yeah.
choose the gradient. And then hit custom.
Where's custom?
On the side, custom.
Hold the phone again, Megan.
I'm still holding.
Don't let it go. Okay.
I won't until we figure this out. Oh my gosh. Wait, go
hold
back.
on. Yeah, sorry. No, stop what you did.
Go custom. Wait, this is new. Chris, you're a lifesaver.
Chris, who are you?
Chris?
How did you know this?
Chris, thank you for calling. This is here.
Thank you so much, Chris. That
This
was
is
really
your chat
helpful.
if you have more life hacks.
Yeah.
All right, enough of that. You might see this phone soon if you're
I
at
think-
Max.
Yeah, that's true. Come to
All right,
Max.
Come to our booth at Max.
Someone else is saying, I miss automatic resize function. Once the file is downloaded, so it becomes a new file with the chosen size.
Huh. We're
Jacob.
learning so much today.
Clever answered, hello. Thank you, Clever. We knew you'd answer. Okay, what's interesting, I want to play around with this.
Okay,
So
play
you
around
can
with
do a hex. You can also do RGB. That's cool. What does this do?
Okay, what is Adobe Red?
Oh, yeah.
Hex code.
Is that public knowledge? I don't know.
Yes.
I'm guessing it's 100%. Let's see.
FF
0035.
0000.
So close. Okay. Oh, that is red.
Oh my gosh, Chris from Social and Stilettos.
Oh, what? Wait, Chris, you've been on Adobe Live. Okay.
We love Chris.
That's amazing. Chris is on 2 chats right now. Don't expose me. Chris, we're thanking
you're
you. So
exposed.
sorry. We have stopped working to help. You guys really do always come and save the day. We love you, Social and Stilettos. Okay.
Okay, this is so fun.
This is really cool. That's 100% Max Red right there.
That is Max Red.
Okay, I do feel like... Let me think. Okay. Let's do... Sometimes, guys, can I change the angle?
Wait, I'm so excited about this gradient
You
tool.
guys, hold on. Are you ready for this? There's also radial gradient, which is so nice. So radial, right? So this is linear gradient, where it's like very left to right. It's moving in a linear fashion. Also, our favorite girls. Oh, love you guys.
Wait, Chris, when was this a thing?
Yeah, Chris, can you give us
you
like
tell
a
us,
timestamp
yeah,
date of
when this
how
happened?
out of date? I have another feature in Express that's also new that I'm going to showcase.
Great.
And we're all just going to hold on. Okay, wait. Sorry, we're really invested in gradients now, guys. So welcome
I
back.
like the orange.
The orange is fun.
But what is this blue?
So I eyedroppered that, so I do have the blue in my swatches. So
Okay.
it's this blue right here. But,
Oh, but that's not gonna let us
how do
see.
I copy?
Go custom
Yeah,
and then copy the hex
you're so
code.
right. Okay, great.
I love a hex code.
I love a hex code. Hex codes are clarity. Okay,
You know what? That would be a cute tattoo. Like a little
hex
hex
code?
code of your favorite color.
but what if it changes? Just wondering.
The hex code or your
Whoa,
favorite color?
my favorite color. No, hex codes are forever, just like sequins are forever.
Okay, this looks cool.
Okay, so what's cool is you can do radial. You can do linear. Whoa.
Whoa.
Do I have 3 colors? No, that's just the mixing. That's just how colors work. What is this last one, though? Solid fill. Okay.
Solid fill, okay.
I was very curious on that. One last thing I want to test out. So this one gives you the option to switch which way your radial gradient is going.
Oh my gosh, last week he noticed that this was updated.
You can add a third color.
What? Wait, you could probably add more. You can probably add more. Look.
How many?
I don't know, but there's a
Sorry,
plus.
I'm going to have a breakdown on screen right now. Don't laugh at me, studio
This
manager.
is live TV. Wait, this
Okay.
is so fun.
It would appear that this is as many because...
Okay, 5? That's a good amount.
Okay, fine. I can be
Yeah.
limited to 5. Here I am usually happy with like a 2 gradient, so
That
this
looks
is fine.
cool.
Okay, but what I wanted to see, so you can switch the direction, but if we go radial, rotate gradient.
Oh, there we go.
So it's giving me corners now.
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like it's a solid 45.
Yeah.
Which is pretty accurate to the outline I'm seeing here. Emily, crash out in progress. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys.
Because Express is so cool.
Emily is so excited right now. Don't laugh at me. Be happy with me.
No, we're laughing with you, Emily.
Promise? Okay, cool.
Okay.
This is fine. So I'm going to focus again,
Focus.
which is really hard. But
On Max Red. Did
Max
we want
Red.
it Max Red?
Yeah, what was it? It was like
FF000.
Classic. Okay.
There she is.
I will do, so now I'm going to select the blue. Okay. I'm orienting myself. Max Memories 2025. Super fun.
Okay, I love this.
Okay. We're back on track, I believe. Okay. I had a vision. So, and another thing that was like a more recent Express update is that this side panel has changed. So we've changed
Okay.
some organization. So I'm going to add an element. I'm going to add a design asset. Or not design asset. I want a shape. Hello, shapes. If you watched me streaming with Express a long time ago, I had a really hard time understanding how things were organized then, as far as like what's this shape, what's a design asset. I have since grown. I have since become more familiar. But every now and again it does get me. Okay, I'm thinking that I want to make this like a faux badge. I think that'd be kind of like a fun,
Cute.
like conferencey.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
So border thickness, I'm dropping that down. I do want a border, just because I feel like not that. That's too much.
Yeah, there is a little border on your
Yeah,
badge.
let's not be crazy. And then corner roundness, because no one wants a sharp corner. And this is gonna be white.
So true.
Imagine a badge with a sharp corner. People would be being injured. Like that would be.
I feel like they had sharp corners last year.
Was anyone injured at Adobe MAX? Actually, I have a photo of me with my badge, so we'll find out. Okay, so send it back. Perfect. Remember when I turned on my white? My typeface is white. That's why. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this will work for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna change the color of my type really fast. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I was like, why aren't we seeing anything?
She's like, so you ruined it. It's interesting that I color sampled, I eyedroppered my typefaces, and so it's interesting that they, my color swatches, so they are not the exact same values. So we may run into some issues there, but we'll see.
The color swatching thing sometimes works like that. Like it gets like a darker shade
Right.
than you want.
And that could be the RGB of it all, but.
Yeah, the
Okay,
RGB
wait,
of
what was
it.
it?
FF000. I'm getting that tattooed on me.
That is company loyalty right there, baby.
Adobe Red.
Wait, is it actually also? Okay,
Yeah, it's
if
like
you
as
drag
red
it,
as you can get.
Yeah. Sorry, in the design world, 100% values of things usually mean other things. So like 100% cyan is like usually like, oh, it's like a print line, not like a. So it's just funny when there's like an absolute value for something like that. Do you think it's funny?
I don't, but maybe I don't get the joke.
It's not really a joke. It's just like a practice. Okay. I also want to draw a little line here because this is going to be like the 2025 vibe. I also need to add another circle at the top here. I'm not sure if this is like the end all be all, but this is where we're starting and we're going to figure this out together, chat.
Okay.
So how's chat doing? Are they worried about my my crash out? I'm okay. I'm recovering.
Well, Steven said that he loves this duo on stream, so thank you, Steven.
Steven, is this the first time you've ever seen us together? Because I think this is our first stream
I
together.
really remember being like, you do a really good job when you're teaching of like explaining everything you're doing. And I feel like I gave you that compliment before.
Well, I'll take it again. I need you to say it again. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm adding in a line. Go ahead.
We have another question from Steven. Can you add audio in Express for posting on social media? Boy, can you.
That means yes.
Yes.
You definitely can.
Maybe we'll show you later, Steven. But
Maybe
yes,
we will.
you can record your voice for sure.
And you can also do music and stuff. There's also
Yes.
stuff in here already. Okay.
And everything is commercially safe, so you can use it in an ad. You can use it all over your business social, whatever you want.
And you won't be getting flagged or
Yeah.
anything else. Okay, I actually want this kind. So I'm doing the little...
Is this going to be your face? Well, you know how on your badge sometimes you have your face?
That's actually a good idea. Sorry, I thought you were going to do just like a smiley face.
But wait, can we do something funny and like generate a face to go in there, but like a cutie face, like a little dog face or something.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Let's send my dog to Max.
Yes.
He would probably lose his mind. Mosby.
Mosby goes to Max. That's kind of cute.
Can my dog come to Max?
I think we should write a children's book called Mosby Comes to Max.
For all Adobe employee children.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's cute.
There were puppies last year at Max.
There was. There usually
I went
is.
and saw them. They were very cute.
Oh wait, is that the hole to like clip?
Yeah, so it wasn't a face, but I saw where you were going with it, and I was like, well, I guess it could.
Well, you know, sometimes your badge has like a face on it.
Yeah, for the identity.
Yeah.
Show your badge right now. Just kidding.
I actually had the same thought. But I was
like,
maybe not.
And the string gets taken down. I'm trying to think where we could do a face.
No, it's okay. I thought it's okay. You don't have to.
She's given up on it. That's fine. What I don't like is that, can we group?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to be cool about that one. Rotate this.
You didn't know you could group it?
You know, it's like one of those things where Joey was like, hey, has this always been here? And you're kind of like having those moments of like, did I just miss it or is it always there?
Group has always been there.
So I missed it. All right.
You missed it.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Okay, I do want to go back into my group. Go ahead.
This is how every time I host it, I just start telling everyone
what
to do.
Tell me.
Every time. What if we add like a little string from the hole so it looks like it's on a lanyard? I don't know how we're going to do that, but...
You can draw now.
What?
Oh, you didn't know you could draw? So the stream was just us one-upping each other on Adobe Express. But let me see if I can find it because...
Please show
it's right
me
here.
this?
Draw shape.
Shut
I
up.
will not. I will impress. Okay, but I want this to be like a bright yellow, or like a max yellow is fine too.
Max yellow.
She's not 100% yellow because that's also not a color. Whoop. All right, hold on. I got my mouse. Command Z. The one thing I don't like is it's not like, I don't think it gives you like curvature.
Yeah, it doesn't like snap it.
Yeah.
What's the official way you can say that?
I'm gonna do it like
that
this.
looks good.
Thank you. I held my breath.
Great.
So. Wait, it's fun.
The drawing. When did this happen?
A few months ago.
Socials and Stilettos.
Yes,
when did this happen?
Please
tell
actually,
me.
Social and Stilettos, you're now our Express historian, so if you could give us an up-to-date
Chris.
play-by-play. Chris!
All right, sorry. Unhinged. Okay. We're not even past the first page yet. But can I just say...
Yeah.
This looks like very professional.
Oh my gosh,
like it looks like it could have been made in Illustrator. A lot of credit to you because you are a designer and so you've got the eye. But this is really good.
Thank you. I'm
so
having fun.
Excited.
I think what's great about this too is like the shareability of Express too. Like I could add you into this document and you could add your things but I still have that control as a designer to be able to do things that I'm used to doing in my program that was very solo based. So I love all programs in the Creative Suite. I use them for all the different things that I need them for. But there is something about Express that's like, it gives me this professionality of like, I can do these things that I normally do in another program, but these other things that I can't do. So it's just cool to see how those things come together.
And like you said, you can upload things that you've created in Illustrator into here and kind of marry the two.
A great example. I'm a graphic designer. I work with this bakery in Bend, Oregon. They're amazing. They're wonderful, but they needed customizable labels for their bread baguettes. And so like old version of design, I'd be like, I will update all these for you. Like, let me do this because they're not going to use Illustrator, right? But now I was like, I'll build them for you in Adobe Express and then go on your merry way and like do whatever you need to. And it just was great.
Amazing.
Yeah, super cool. So I added this drop-ish shadow to it. It's doing something a little bit weird on these corners where it's like making them square for some reason. This looks like a miter.
Can you round it?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So in Illustrator you can. It kind of seems like this might be just like font specific. See, like watch right here, it's gonna like flip over. So it almost maybe has like a max output. So maybe I'll just like keep it to where it's like not that. So I'm gonna do it right here. Socials and Slows teach me how to go viral. They will. They know how.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to bring this drop shadow a little closer. You know, Brittany from Socials and Slows did teach me how to do an interesting drop shadow the other day that I forget what it was, though. Hold on. Effects. She did, like, a custom drop shadow. Girl, I'm sorry to out your secrets here, but the world should know.
We're going to have to find it.
Yeah, I think it was...
Put it on social.
Strong? No.
Maybe she'll make a video.
It was custom.
On our social.
Yeah, she should, because it was really helpful, and I was like, wait, that's really cool. Hold on, let me see if I can do it really fast.
I love a drop shadow.
You know what? There's a strong bunch of people who also don't like outlining fonts, don't like a drop shadow, but the time and place is right. And like, but this isn't like a classic drop shadow. This is going to be a little different. Okay, so I'm going to go to Effects, Custom, and then we want to do black, I think, because what I really want this to do is kind of be like the graphic that we're seeing there, where it's like an extrusion almost is what we want, not just like a light shadow. So I'm gonna do dark, distance, angle. I want it this way. But the idea is to get it close enough to the letters so that it like
so it just feels like a part of it. Yeah.
And then I think we just need to
up that looks good.
The border. The issue is I don't think I can up the border on this font because it's giving me that like weird
X
issue. Brittany, if you see me doing something crazy, remind me what I'm doing wrong. That could work kind of like that.
That looks good. You know, I just had this crazy idea. If you put it as...
That works.
It's like if you just copy paste
its own
the
layer.
Max and make it its own layer, you could like animate it to like slide. Yeah.
I won't sing, sorry.
To give it this like same effect.
That would be really cool. Okay. We're going to get some like
we
groundwork
are
for the design.
Literally still in the first slide. So
it's only been 30 minutes. And this is why design takes a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably worse when you have like a person telling you what to do on your design.
No, clients never make it more difficult.
No.
Never.
Never.
Okay, I think this is fun. I do want to add a drop shadow. I'm going to do one last thing, guys. I'm going to do... what am I clicking on? Yeah, why can I not do drop shadow?
On what? On your rectangle?
Yeah. Why would you do this to me?
Maybe because you're in... Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, not now, Siri. Okay, maybe because it's a group, so I'm just going to drop this. And then I'm going to fill this with black and then use my bracket keys to go behind. And I want to kind of match... the key to the illusion of a drop shadow is making sure all your drop shadows are the same. Otherwise... who knows where the sun is, right? It's all relative to like where this object is in time and space. Back to Joey, where we were talking about latent space. Do you know about latent space?
Nope.
Guys,
teach me.
Class
is in session. Teach me.
You guys. It was the idea of like where AI and like things exist in the ether cloud of it all. I don't really know. Joey will have to give us some more.
All right. Bring him back.
Yeah. I guess he can come back, which he will be back in about 2 hours or an hour and a half.
Ask him when he comes back.
Ask him. Let us know. Okay. Yeah. I am going to change one last thing here. I want to see what these will look like. White with a black outline. As I click black, a white. Hold on, don't worry. They're going to come back. Here's the black outline. And then I'm going to up this line thickness a little bit. And then I'm going to do...
I kind of just want to like color those in.
That's fair.
No. I like...
Yeah, as a person.
Yeah, as a person.
Yeah, yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah, but I don't want the blur. 0 blur. I want all black. Oh, wait.
No.
What am I clicking on? I want to be talking about
the
drop shadow.
You clicked on the fill.
Oh, so that stays white. You're right. Okay, I want the drop shadow.
Black.
And then I want it to match the other ones. So we are going to change the angle. And I'm just eyeballing this. Obviously, you can do the real numbers of it all. Distance a little closer. And I'm trying to visually match the Max up there.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, vibes are vibing. The only thing that's annoying about this is that this looked fine when I did not have the drop shadow, but now that it has drop shadow, there's this like awkward blank space. So I'm going to add some tracking. And tracking, do you know what tracking is?
No, tell me.
Tracking is the space, which this is, it's called letter spacing here, but tracking is the space between a line of letters or a word. So we're gonna just add some spacing here. It is right justified for whatever reasons. I'm gonna center justify that, I'm gonna scooch it over. And the opposite of tracking is related to letters, kerning. Kerning is the spacing between 2 letters. So if you want to talk about that, be like, spread it all out on this line, it should be tracking. And then...
Cool.
Awesome.
I definitely was following that.
It's fine if you're not. There's going to be, more of that throughout the show.
Okay, cool.
Here's our intro slide. I think this is fun.
This is so cute, Emily.
Thank you. One last thing that we could do
is what?
Nah, let's get to the next slide. It's 10:29. We got to keep cooking. All right, keynote highlights. So I have some photos that I took last year at the keynote.
Cool.
Oh, you know what? Shoot. Hold on.
Okay.
We're going back.
Oh boy.
But don't you worry, this is going to be really fast. So something that's new in Adobe Express is that it supports SVG files. So an SVG file is a scalable vector graphic, which Ryan Selvey, if you're still watching, taught us yesterday on our call. We're like, what's an SVG? So now it supports SVGs, which used to, again, only be supported in Illustrator. So now they're available to you to be editable in Express. I'm going to show you how to do that. So
insane.
I like to drag and drop. It's an easy workflow for me. So I'm going to drag and drop in the state of California.
Cool.
Just the whole state. And as you can tell, this is not the right color for like what we're working on. The reason I'm doing the state of California, not because we're in California now, but Max is in California this year, back in LA. So that's why we're gonna do some little California type graphics.
Cute.
As you can see, I already can edit the color of this, which is amazing. And again, this is a vector graphic, so it's being able to read that and change that for us, which is great. So I'm gonna do, I think the bright blue will pop and be really fun. What I would love, which I don't think we can do at this point, would be like, hey, could I add a stroke to it? But for now, we could just do the fill, which is totally fine for me. Position of it, opacity of it, fully editable, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna add this here. You know what I can do?
Tell me.
I'm gonna do Command-C, Command-V. Copy paste.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add the black fill to it, and I'm going to use my hotkeys again to like drop this behind, and that way I can get kind of the same visual treatment that I'm seeing with the other aspects of my design copied over here and kind of giving us that. Okay, California's an awkward shape.
I was gonna say, but it's okay.
We'll make her work.
She kind of looks like a sock. I've never noticed that before.
Girl, you're giving sock today. I don't know how else to say it, but okay, let's do some other vector graphics here to kind of bring this in. Oh, I dropped it off the artboard. Awesome. Command-C, I'm gonna drop it on the artboard so I can grab it easier. So just dragging and dropping. So California's state flower is the poppy.
Cute.
So very cute little poppy for us, but not the right color scheme. So we're gonna go ahead and update that, which I actually think it may have grabbed the yellow that I have in here. I'm not quite sure, but
oh wait, you can change all of the colors.
Yeah.
So it's not just one color.
So it's a vector graphic. Yeah.
Amazing.
And it's really great that it populates all of them, right? Yeah. So I guess the California was simple. You didn't know, but now you know.
But now I know.
And this green, we don't have a green, so I'm gonna try the blue. I think that's fun, or pink. Ooh.
Or I like the pink.
Pink it is. Okay, so
Fun.
here we are. California, because it doesn't have the outline, it's bothering me, so I'm gonna do one last one. Oranges are also very important to California. So kind of giving this like...
Especially LA, I feel
yeah,
like.
super LA. I'm sure it used to all be, what's it called?
Orange farms?
Yeah, orange fields?
Oh
Oh
my gosh, you said yourself.
That was my stomach growling, chat. I'm hungry.
We're hungry.
10:30. Okay, and we're gonna customize these colors as well. So we're gonna do that black fill. Let's do
a blue orange.
that's what I was thinking too.
Really?
Okay, wait, not that blue. This blue.
Yeah,
it gives
they
blueberry.
have blueberries.
All right, I guess we have to do yellow.
You can do the leaves.
Leaves can
blue.
be. Oh, let me click the right one. Hold on. Please hold, chat. Let's do. That's fun.
That is fun.
Or light blue.
Yeah, light blue.
Light blue. A
Yeah.
little more realistic. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I think this is fun. So Max
fun.
LA, very cool. You can now scale and recolor your SVG graphics in Adobe Express. Amazing.
so cool.
Moving on.
Finally getting to slide
If you could
number
believe.
2.
Everyone says hotkeys these days, and we're still saying keyboard shortcuts, LOL. It's okay. People say cut downs, people say clips, which is right.
Tomatoes,
you know.
tomatoes.
It's all about latent space.
Okay.
Joey.
Joey, you have to come back and talk about
Yeah,
latent
Joey,
space.
could you give us like a brief description? I tried to say it was AI, space, and time.
Save it for later when he starts his next one.
All right.
That's how we're starting the next stream.
Tune back in at 12 p.m. Joey's going to be telling you what latent space is.
If you want to know.
He will be embodying Christopher Nolan. Is Christopher Nolan the one who does?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, so we're going to do keynote speakers. This is a photo I took last year from the keynote. I am a designer. I would like to remind you as I show you any photo I snapped at a conference, okay?
Okay.
Don't expect anything. I'm just dragging and
good.
dropping. You know, I know my strengths. And there's other areas that I don't plan to be as strong in, and this is one of them.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
here's my photo from the keynote, and I'm gonna grab another one. I think I'm gonna do kind of a little layered. That is something else. Oh, me and my friends, Matthew. All right,
Hot
guys, I
Wheels.
have all the stories to tell you from that. Okay, so I guess this is the only other one that I have. So I'm gonna do this as like establishing shots, right? So again, dragging it on the artboard's always helpful. So let's do. I should have got like some Miami graphics. Oh my gosh, my stomach is going crazy.
We'll bring you a snack.
Bring to yeah, if we could. Next stream I will be eating, so if you're into and by eating it's design.
Eating of this design. Okay.
Okay. Bringing these together here, I think I'm gonna do a solid fill in the background. So I'm going to over here. Okay, background used to be up here, so I'm really getting thrown off of like where background fill is.
Yeah.
So stick
We'll
with
get
me,
it.
guys. I'm gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with the gradient. I can't.
You want more gradient?
No, it's okay. But
Okay. We don't need to get lost in that again.
I'm obsessed with it.
Okay, I might run the corners just because.
And the drawing, sorry.
No, the drawing is so great. I am still waiting, Express team. Love you so much. I am still waiting for curvature, like fitting and things like that, just because shaky hands, you know.
Oh yeah.
Not the opacity corners. And anyone's drawings look way better when you can curve fit.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't have that. Okay. I would like to. This is fine for me. Okay, so I'm going to use pop-ins because that is what I used on the first slide. Add your text. I'm going to say keynote. I'm going to say keynote. That's it. And that's all she wrote. I'm going to scale this up a little bit. I am someone who just like types in. You can also drag in Express, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But I like to type things in. I'm also going to add a box in under content, elements, just a regular rectangle. Do white, and I want a black stroke.
You love a stroke.
You know what? It's trendy.
It is. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we still doing that? Also, Express team, if you're watching, please add outline strokes. I will sell my soul to whoever I need to.
Outline strokes? Oh, on the drawings? Is that what it's talking about?
I wonder, yeah, where do you want the
What
strokes?
are you talking about?
I would like it around the frame of the image.
Yeah.
That's me.
I mean, you could just make another box behind it.
So there's always a workaround, which
Yeah.
Joey and I were exploring too. Like, oh, you could do it this way,
Yeah.
but sometimes you want the straight away.
No,
you
I know. It's faster. We want to speed up our workflows. Totally.
We're taking a walla break.
Cheers. All right.
All right.
All
The
right.
yapping continues.
Keep it going.
Okay, so I'm going to break down. Sorry to choose you. Just felt right. On images.
Okay.
Yep. Oh,
And
with the background.
With the background removal? Oh, so it's like almost like a frame?
You may have to sell your soul for that. That's a big requirement.
Yeah, that kind of is.
Okay, keynote.
Well, you could just put an empty box around the removed background.
I wonder.
Anyways.
We'll need to see the replay
Well,
of
yeah,
that,
well.
guys. Okay, what I think would be really fun, which I didn't use space for, you know what I'm going to do? Okay.
Wait,
Here's the
I have
vision.
a really fun thing.
I would love to have a fun thing.
Okay, so like what is your latest, greatest, favorite update to any of the programs?
Well, last year at MAX, which just came out now in beta, is Harmonize in Photoshop. That blew my mind.
Okay. I was hoping you would say something like the upgraded pen tool or something like that,
yeah.
so we could like plop a little pen in there.
Oh,
Like a little
absolutely.
Easter egg.
Okay, yeah. That'd be really fun. So let's do, are you thinking like add media or add an
Yeah.
element? Okay,
Yeah, let's see what they got.
Let's
You know
do-
how in the, I think it was last week when Tyler Pate came
Yeah.
and was talking about the pins that he created and how they all
They're
have
so
little
fun.
Easter eggs in them? I love an Easter egg, and I know you do too, Emily.
Why would you know that about me?
Just a Swiftie girl.
Is it because today I'm living the life of a showgirl doing 4 streams in a row?
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Just a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
I love an Easter egg.
I do love an Easter egg. Is there a thing as too many Easter
No.
eggs? Oh. Have you found, okay, supposally in the Fate of Ophelia music video, there's over 100?
I've heard. I've only watched
seems
it once.
unrealistic.
So.
I
Does it?
saw the movie in theaters and it was awesome.
Ugh, I didn't see it. Do you think they'll put it on Disney Plus?
I think so. I would assume so.
Good. Okay.
I'm going to take
Anyways.
away, I'm going to turn this black again.
Steven said, I love a chocolate Easter egg. Cool.
So we
Fab.
have the literal Easter egg. Okay, I needed just a fill color on this. I will eventually love if we could get like a live paint bucket in. I know I'm coming with a lot of dreams today, but that is the life of
No.
a showgirl, babe.
That's a good one because we now have drawing, so I feel like it's like a natural next
It
step.
couldn't be too far away,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I also love to be able to just match this instead of having to do it manually, but you know what?
Snap it in there.
A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Yep.
That's showbiz, baby. Okay. I'm gonna stop rounding my corners because this is actually straight. So I'm just kind of adding some color in here.
Cute.
Just a little workaround. And I'm gonna Command G to group these, which is another hotkey.
Hotkey.
You know what I'm gonna do, Megan? This is gonna make your day.
What?
You ready for this?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I hope you like it still.
Okay.
Where am I wanting to go? I wanna go. Your day will be made. Don't you
I'm
worry.
ready. I'm waiting.
Draw shape is what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm just gonna give us a little squiggle here.
For what?
Because we're gonna be like,
Oh, because we're
draw.
drawing.
Yeah, hold on.
Wait, I
Okay.
love that. You're right.
Wait.
That did make my day.
Yeah, right? But
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it better and shrink the outline of it. Okay,
Wait,
that was the ugliest line I've ever
love-
drawn.
No,
Hold
no.
on.
It looks realistic. Wait. Oh.
When you say realistic.
Bring her back.
No, I'm gonna bring it back, but better.
Okay.
Okay.
Take
media.
two.
Take
Take
two.
two.
Wait, I don't want media. I want elements.
Draw.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You did hit
I know. Please hold. Okay.
draw. Okay.
Here we go. Gotta steady my hand. Okay. All right,
Yep.
that's a little bit better.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
There she is.
That's the money.
Wait.
Fun, right?
So fun.
Okay.
So creative.
Thanks.
Like we're taking notes.
right?
at
It's
the
like
keynote.
it's happening. Are you about to like wrap? I don't know what's happening here. Okay, I'm gonna make this box a little bigger. I'm gonna center it.
What are we putting in the box?
We're making notes for our notes.
Oh.
Watch out. Hold on.
Okay.
It's gonna be good. Okay. Something that I want to make sure is not too crazy. Yeah. So what's happening here is the border thickness is increasing because I increase the size of the shape. So it's scaling relatively, which is helpful sometimes, but I don't want that. I want it to visually match. So I'm just going to manually punch this down to 4. I'm going to right click. I'm going to do send to back, which is again, an Illustrator type command. So if you like the hottest keys, stay up to date. I'm going to move this up a little bit. I want to kind of make this room for note taking. I may...
Cutie.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Wow, what a great idea to add the pencil tool.
Honestly, this really sings now that there's the pencil there. Okay, I'm going to add another element. I think you can actually do it. Let's see. I think you can draw a shape. I think if you hold shift, you'll draw a straight line. No, that's not true. In a lot of other programs, that is the truth, but not here.
They do just have lines and shapes.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. But I was hoping that I could, like, you know, just manually. That's the thing with designers. They're so used to being able to do, or so used to being able to do everything like manually that you're like, oh, I should just be able to do it, you know, manually. And sometimes it just takes a little brain switch. Okay, so I'm just like option shift dragging. I tell you, I live and die by the drag,
you really
copy,
do.
paste. Yeah. I'm gonna.
That's the hottest key.
The hottest key is
the hot key of the day.
Yeah, today is brought to you by option shift drag. Okay, I'm going to highlight click all of these position, and then I'm going to distribute these vertically. Just that one. I'll undo that for you. If you're like, it doesn't feel quite right.
Wait.
Whoop. All right.
I've been saying to myself, I wish that there was something in Express that could get these lines to be exactly in line. Please show me that again.
I just wish that my lines were straight all the time.
I wish that my lines were straight. Emily, show me how to do it.
Okay, so click, option shift, click, so that is like a multiple click or multiple highlight tool. So option shift click these, position.
Okay.
And the ones that are grayed out means they're already there. So
it's already good.
Or it's not available to you. Yeah.
Great.
This one's vertical. Okay.
I think is that new?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
But so one other version of this, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to rotate it this way. So now we're going to be doing it horizontally, right? Yeah. So if you're looking for it and you're like, wait, I don't know, it's not always going to be the same one, so this one would be horizontal. Okay. And so that would be that. So
amazing. Okay.
Yeah, Option Distribute is available in Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, Express. I'm maybe Premiere. I don't know what you would do in Premiere. But that's none of my business.
Wow. We're learning so much today.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my bracket tools and tap that to the back so we can just keep that going. I'm going to move this up a little bit so this is like actual usable space because design is art, but also it's communication. And so we want to make sure that these are usable and people are, able to do what they want. I'm going to right click. I want to bring to front. This seems like it's layering. Oh, you know why? It's because
it's grouped.
No, it's the pencil is transparent, so that's why we're seeing that. So I could add a little thing there, but we have bigger fish to fry, and I'm almost done with this stream.
We only have 15 minutes, and
how is this possible?
Do have 3 more slides.
Okay, one thing I do want to do. Well, I'm going to be back after this and doing more Max content, so stick around after this. I might just keep working on this carousel. And if not, I'm going to be working on a bingo card to do like things that you're seeing at Max, whether it's like, I made a new friend,
oh my gosh,
I saw a keto. Right? I think that'd be fun. So all Max content, getting ready for next week and setting you up for success as you go, or as you watch online.
Really, the life of a showgirl. Emily.
If I could sing, guys, I would sing for you.
Please don't.
But again, I know my strengths, and it's not that. Okay, good. I'm not going to do that. I do want to highlight that this was, like, Miami. Well, I guess I'm making this in prep for next year, or for this year.
Yeah, like you would just replace it with your
which
photo.
Image replace is really great, so let me show you how you do that. You would click on it, you click replace, replace with upload, and I'm going to pull it from my folder right here. And so, like, say, here's a photo of Jess and I. And my face is covered, but that would be an example of how you could replace that. So that's how I'm setting you up for success as you get this template. Okay, so this is looking good. Keynote. I kind of want to add like a little star. I feel like we need that. I don't know why.
We need a little design element.
Wait, showgirl. What am I typing? I'm
oh no,
a 4-point star girl.
Interesting.
I just feel like it's a little more like vintage, a little dazzle.
It is.
A little
oh my god, put a gradient in it. I'm so sorry, you have to.
A gradient? That's a really subtle gradient, but I think it's cute.
Wait, I didn't know you could put gradients in shapes. This is the best day. It really is.
It really is. Chat, I hope you're having as good of a day as we are. Yeah, this is really fun. Another thing, I want to make sure that these strokes are the same, so the magic number is 4, so we're kind of just doing that, making sure they stay consistent. I want this to fill the space. I feel like this is working well for us.
Yeah, cute.
Great. Keynote, done. Okay.
Got
Sessions
that one
and
done
learning.
fast.
That was so speedy.
So speedy.
I work in a lot of consumer packaging, direct-to-consumer goods, so this one really appealed to me. I went to the Mattel
Fun.
talk, which was super exciting. I had a great time, learned a lot, saw how they were using Firefly and image generation in their workflows, what they were doing with packaging. It was really, really inspiring. I also got a Hot Wheels toy, so I'm bringing that in here.
Can we remove the background?
I was just thinking that. Yeah, okay, great. I am wondering how it's going to do my hand. I think it's probably going to leave that.
I think it will leave your
Let's
hand.
do remove background, and it's going to do its magic Firefly Express work.
Oh.
Okay.
So, okay.
So my hand is gone. But
you can do fill.
we can work with this. Oh, yeah, you could also do fill.
Restore.
Where am I going?
Erase.
Why can't I see it?
Go to erase. And then you can do restore.
Does that work if I didn't? Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does. But you also might need to change it to not quick selection. Hi, Ray. Ray is asking how we're doing. We're doing great.
Hey, Ray.
Well, today I learned
Okay.
that there's hella gradients all over Express, so I'm doing great.
In some ways, we're like doing too well. Like, I did have a small crash out at the beginning, realizing
We're
some new
too
features.
excited about the new features in Express.
If you could believe. Remove background. Again,
It
we
works.
say it all the time. It slays so hard in Adobe Express. Like, remove background really functions so seamlessly. It's great. I love it every time. So it's fun to get to use that. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna keep it same style as the other one. So I'm gonna round the corners a little bit. And I'm going to just copy and paste this one because I don't want to resize things. So Command C, jump back over, Command V, and I'm gonna say like sessions. Sometimes when you do things in different type cases, break or session, lecture. I don't know. I want a two-part title to look like this.
Session,
so.
lecture. I think you need a third. I think it needs to say breakout. I don't know.
Is that too repetitive? Should I just say session breakout? Oh, you know what? Here. Hold on. Session breakout. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
lecture looks better. Sorry.
Okay. They are the same words. Sometimes this is where designers and marketing fight, where they're like, yeah, we want this word, but designers are like, but it looks better if it's this other word. Mattel
session lecture. Could it just be Mattel session? It doesn't matter.
You guys can customize this however you see fit. So on Megan's, it's not going to say this. It's going to say something totally different. Okay, we need a background. So I'm going to use, we haven't used pink yet. Pink is very Mattel. Pink is very Barbie.
Yep. And in the color palette of Max. So
and
great.
in the Max, so it's all good for us. I think we need like a little, sorry, that was the longest pause. I think we need like a little note to self kind of vibe. So I'm going to use this again. Guides also exist. We were seeing guides in Firefly Boards, which was really cool, but guides also exist in Express.
I live by the guides.
She lives, but you didn't know about distribute, which is interesting.
No, I know.
They kind of go hand in hand.
I swear it's new. It wasn't there when I
in
made
Megan's
my
Express,
wedding.
it could be.
When I did my wedding invites, it was not there.
She said, I would know.
Because I spent a lot of time.
If you want to watch how to design your wedding suite in Adobe Express or the Adobe Creative Suite, go watch Megan's past streams. They're on YouTube, and they're very helpful.
Yeah.
For that DIY bride in you.
Yeah. Or join me on November 6th for more.
Megan and I will be back together
Yep.
on November 6th.
If you like the chaos, come back.
If you're feeling extra excited on that Thursday, feeling ready for it.
Ready for some gradients.
If you're ready to lose your mind about gradients, tune into Adobe.
It's coming.
Okay, what's actually going to be crazy if I can refill all of these at one time.
Okay, let's see.
No, I can't. That's so helpful. Yeah, sorry, that was positive. No. No.
Yes, no. Wait,
So,
I love the pink.
It's so cute.
Okay. Are we going to put a little pen or something?
No, I feel like they knew. Like, we instructed them. We were like, hey, right here.
Right here.
You know? And now they're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just going to. That was a typing sound.
Yep. They also have handwritten type, like type that looks like handwriting.
I'll demo that for you. Here we go. Let me go to text, add your text.
What's your favorite handwriting type?
I think Hanley is in here.
Handley. Let's see. You can always add it.
No,
too.
it's not.
Right there.
Oh, Filmotype is cute, but I don't write like this. My handwriting is actually
I wish I wrote like
hideous.
that.
Let's see. Let's do under.
Something that Andrew taught me that it's like so basic, but I don't know why I never thought about this, is like he just loves exploring in Adobe fonts and then just adding to your library. Which again, basic, but helpful.
Why can't I not sort my typefaces? Recommended fonts, view all. Weird. I feel like because there are a lot of like font
handwritten fonts, yeah,
a lot of handwritten fonts, but also a lot of font sorting features, like in even your font book in Illustrator and in Adobe on AdobeFonts.com, you can like sort like I want a handwriting font. So it's kind of odd to me that I'm not seeing it here. I swear it used to be. But
can you type in handwritten?
Yeah, let's see.
No.
Oh, there's the categories. Yeah, wait, why are they not? Hold on.
Hold the phone.
But like, do I have to scroll to the bottom to find the categories? No,
I don't know.
That can't be right. That's
weird. Wait, there are more fonts.
No, but that's just gonna be.
Yeah,
like
there's
a list.
There's the categories.
No, those are names.
No, on the side.
Oh. Give me the phone. I need to phone a friend.
Phone a friend. Chris.
Chris, are you still there?
We found it.
Obsessed with the way this looks. Will this be remixable? It will.
Yes,
Thank you for asking. Enhanced speech is so good. Oh, wow. I got lost on things, guys. Okay. I'm looking for... Oh, marker would be fun. Okay. Wow, we have so many options.
Oh my gosh.
I swear they add new fonts to Adobe Fonts.
They do. All the time.
All the time.
Wait, I like that one.
Which one?
That one that says... There. No, down. One.
What's the
one
name?
more.
Classic Pro?
I can't
Classic.
see that far.
Oh.
This one.
Collector comic?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Wait, that's very fun.
Yeah.
I approve.
Thanks.
Yeah, she knew. I'm going to be like, got a Hot Wheels...
Yeah, that's cute.
Got a Hot Wheels toy. Learned about legacy brands.
Okay, now you can kern, right? What is it when you go long ways?
Letting. Which looks like leading, but don't be deceived. It's pronounced letting. Say it with confidence. This E is not my favorite.
That's kind of how I write my E's.
As someone who has capital E in their first name, I have a lot of like
feelings.
Yeah. Raymond's in chat. Honestly, shout out Hot Wheels, dude. Shout out Hot Wheels.
Shout out.
Yeah, it was really cool. They did a lot of awesome stuff, and I am forever inspired by Mattel and all their packaging.
Amazing.
Well, never mind.
Okay. Next, let's add pictures of friends. This is the best part of Max. We have lots of friends.
Okay, so I was going to say, I actually don't know if it supports an HEIC file, but it looks like it does. It just takes longer, so that's awesome. Matthew, if you're watching.
Shout out.
It was great to meet you in person for the first time at Max last year. I'm going to, like, crop this in for us. Maybe let's do, like, a little circle moment.
Ooh.
Cute.
Next year, when we make this, your dog will be in it.
Mosby. I don't know if my dog honestly could handle it.
No, my dog couldn't either.
He's a very social little guy. And so I just don't know if he would be able to handle the pressure of Max.
One time, Jess did a whole stream with a cat in her lap.
Yes, send us cat.
Yeah.
All right. My hair looking crazy. Okay, I'm going to crop this down a little bit. Oh.
My bestie.
I'm like, perfect. The image looks great.
Bye.
Andrew, you know, all good. Okay. I think this is fun. I'm gonna pull in. What do we got? 2 minutes left.
Cute.
I'm gonna pull this in. I'm a copy paste girl. Once I know what I like, it's we're going to. Okay, so
friends.
Matthew.
Oh.
Yes, but I want. Okay, actually, great. Let's do that. Let's do friends.
Oh, you could do another one. Says new.
Friends. Oh yeah. You get the vibe.
Yeah. But were they new? Andrew wasn't.
Yeah, no, he's not new.
Sorry. No new friends.
No.
As they say.
Except for Matthew and Jess.
Except for Matthew and Jess.
Okay, I'm going to get a little quirky with it. A little...
Yay.
Wait, hold on. More quirk.
Okay, cute.
But you know that's like not the sound that it's making. Like,
yeah.
It could be that.
Oh my gosh, we spent way too much time on slide 1. Because now
that's the hero. This is what's living in the feed.
That's true.
You know?
You're right.
And we showed a lot of new features. And we also discovered...
Can we please animate something?
They may have to stick around for next one.
Oh,
but
right.
Let me see. Okay, hold on.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, Matthew. I don't know.
I don't think we need that.
Oh.
Okay. Well, if you were going on social media, you could put their ats.
Yeah.
Which we
don't.
At Chick of all trades. at hawk.com.
Jess, is it Chick of all trade? I don't know if Jess is watching. I want to say it's Chick of all trade with no K, but I've been wrong before, so I'll need you. Is it all trades? All trade? We'll never know. Matthew?
Hawk, no, I don't know Matthew's.
I don't either.
They're top of my head. Great that I knew Andrew's, though.
I know.
Except I got it wrong.
If anyone knows how to spell mine, love that for you. I do want to give the shout out that there are like a million Emily Poulins. Like, I am the Jane Doe of France, so I had to get creative with my spelling of my name, and then it kind of has haunted me ever since.
Cody actually dropped your Instagram in here a little bit
thank God,
ago.
no one has to spell that.
Oh, Matthew's is just Matthew Trejo.
I think
His full name.
Yeah.
TJO
KRO.
KRO. Shout out.
I think it's Chakro. He taught me how to say it.
Chakro. Nice.
Chakro, yeah.
Chick of all trade. No S.
No S. Is it C?
And K.
And a K. Chic of all trade. She's chic no matter where she goes.
She is chic. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to stick around.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, sorry. We're out of time, guys. Stick around. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to drink some water, and we're going to be back.
Get some food.
And I'm going to talk more about setting up for success for Adobe MAX, and then also creating a bingo card. So stick around. I will be right back. Joey's going to come back and host me, and then we're going to be going back around with Joey and showing how to do Firefly Boards into Premiere Pro. A lot of fun stuff. Thank you so much for being here.
And we'll see you at Max.
This is going to be a really important stream. One of my favorite things is that we have this really cool media button here that we can find all sorts of photos, videos, music that is totally commercially safe. I think it'd be really cool to be able to pop in and see if we can find something that we could sneak that we have merch coming. Pink t-shirts on a clothing rack. We could really kind of go through and find things that really speak to the Socials and Stilettos branding, or keep it very simple. Like, this is kind of cool, right? And then maybe add some text on top. Socialista swag, and then maybe we can put coming soon. So this is something really cool that is a new update in Adobe Express. Are you all ready? Drum roll, please. Let's say I want to pull in some more photos, iconography, really any additional assets, but I'm like not really too sure where to start. I'm a small business owner. I don't have design experience. When you pop into your media tab here, do you see this new option? It says ideas based on your file. So this is contextual recommendations. It is taking information about your design and giving you suggestions of things that it thinks will complement really well with what you already have going on. So if I want to create another page, let's see, clothing brand. Love it. That's exactly what we're doing here. We got lots of fun stuff to play around with here. We're gonna do Instagram story t-shirt. I really want to try this one. Let's try replacing. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have this one here of Amanda. Let's see. We can very easily pop in our brand colors. Here, what we can do is change the text. Talk about taking a template and making it our own right now, which is really cool.
Are you using the safe zones option? Showing you where stuff is gonna get cropped off. Turn it on if you're using Express.
So making sure that your safe zone's on is so important, because when it comes to your ads creatives, it's really gonna help you make sure that nothing important is getting cut off for the different platforms or places that you're putting them. Something that you really, really, really wanna keep in mind is that you do not want to have any trending audio.
It's true.
Like any of your favorite songs, I promise you they are not licensed to use in an ad. So I really would recommend making sure that you're using commercial safe music. And there is so many different platforms out there to find commercial safe music, but you're gonna have to pay a little bit to get access to them. So why not just choose from things that are already readily available to you inside of your Adobe Express subscription or account.
Exactly. Upbeat pop background. Let's try this.
I love it.
There we go.
A lot of the tools that you know and love inside of Adobe Firefly or some of your other favorite programs are also available inside of Adobe Express.
Welcome back to Adobe Live. I'm Joey Dowd. Here again with Emily.
Again.
Emily, we're watching Emily's marathon live stream. So yeah, what are we gonna do right now?
Yes, if you were in, well, it was actually just a few minutes ago. If you were tuned in, I am making a carousel post that I'm going to share as a remixable template that you could take to, or take with you to Adobe MAX next week, whether you're watching online or in person. This is a place where you can jot down like what you learned, add your photos, who you became friends with, all that sort of stuff. So I'm making a template for that in Adobe Express, and then once we wrap this up, I'm going to make a bingo card of like what you did at Express. So chat, or not Express, what you did at Max. So chat, if you have ideas of like, I saw a keynote speaker, I made a new friend, like whatever you think should go in those spaces, we're going to figure that out.
Someone knows what the latent space is.
Oh, yes. And as promised, Joey is now here to tell us what latent space is. Joey, what is latent space?
Yeah, I could talk about it as best as I can explain. But basically, in the AI world, when you're training the models, it is looking at millions of images, turning it into noise, and then turning all that into noise. And then when you make an image, it starts with noise and then turns it into an image. So that noisy area where the AI is sort of like thinking or hallucinating, that's the latent space.
Wow.
Yeah.
And does Christopher Nolan know about the latent space?
Good question.
I feel like he lives in latent space. Sorry.
He knows what IMAX is. He knows the IMAX space.
That's also very true. I just feel like, right, he did like Inception and Interstellar. I just like his concept. Oh, and what's the
Oppenheimer?
Yeah, Oppenheimer.
Different.
What was it? The original one he did? Memento.
Oh, Memento. Yeah.
Okay, that man's understanding of space, like, is he well? That's
I'm sure.
So hard.
All the Nolan brothers too, because like his brother did Westworld.
Oh,
the robot, TV show. So yeah.
All right. Well, in this time and space, in this reality,
let's talk about Max and.
We're talking about Max and Adobe Express. This is a safe place. Although Megan and I
bingo cards.
did go. Yeah, we're gonna make bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo is very non-latent. It is very real time. Megan and I discovered some new features in Adobe Express on the last stream. So if you want to lose your mind along with us, just rewind or watch the replay on YouTube. It's always up and available for you. But we are starting with the Max badge. I put in some icons here that are very California-esque because it's in LA this year. Last year it was in Miami. But we're back in LA, so I have the California poppy. The orange is very California. Are you a California native?
I'm a Miami native.
Native.
This is both my spots.
What are these things for Miami? Do you know? Like, what's like the icons for Miami? I'm thinking flamingo, but that's probably like very trite.
I think, honestly, I think flamingos are artificial, but they are iconic of Miami. Like, I think they're one of those things that were brought in.
That's true. Like, how did I get here?
But yeah, I mean, flamingos, palm trees, sun, beaches.
Okay. So it's like
alligators.
Oh, alligators. See, that's what's different about California. They don't
there are no alligators here.
Yeah. Also, Chris, shout out Chris, giving us a lot of Express pointers and features. So we do really appreciate all of you guys being active in chat. And we're excited that you're sticking around. Let's not put my computer to sleep. Okay, so here's the first one. We added those fun things. Here's a little badge. We did some drawing, which is a new-ish feature. It's been around this year. I think it was this year only. Yeah. What are we in? October? I did the keynote. So these are my photos from last year. And again, you can click this and click replace. So the idea is that you would just use this template carousel and swap these out pretty fast. And this is gonna save you that time where you're like, I went to the event. Now I have to figure out what to do and how to post it. I'm making it easy. You just gotta plug and play. So if everyone's posting my template, I love that for us.
It looks super fun.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah.
The what's it called? The graphics for Max are always insane. I mean, the scale of them, the consistency, the creativity behind them, super cool. So this was outside the convention center. This is the keynote speech. And then I went to a breakout session for Mattel, which is really near and dear to my heart. I love all things consumer goods. Yeah, Hot Wheels is super cool. They walked us through like how they do iterative packaging and how do you pay homage to like, a legacy brand. And I mean, as designers, that's like an honor and a privilege and also like a standard to upkeep. So it was really cool.
That logo is iconic.
Super iconic. Oh my gosh, they showed like different variations over the years. Like that's the history designers care about, right? Yeah, you just want to Yeah, I don't think
there must be like a Hot Wheels, like their internal library of just like every car ever made.
It's so crazy. The collabs that they've done.
There's that Lego library where they have like every Lego set ever made. Yeah, I'm like,
I just saw that some company gave their I want to say it was Deloitte. I don't actually know, but gave their employees like $1,000 to get Legos every year.
Oh,
Speaking of Legos.
Company? Oh, man.
They really, I don't know, it was for like
what a great perk.
Well-being. Yeah, it was a really random perk.
Buy that new giant Death Star set. That's
exactly
like $1,000.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's really...
That's where it's all going to.
That's where it's all going. Okay, and then this slide is going to be new friends. Megan said no new friends, but I am open to making new friends. So if you see me at Adobe MAX, this could be you.
Your friend cut off is shut off.
Yeah, I did. I'm at my max, actually.
Yeah,
I did threaten to crop Andrew, but that did not happen. This was a really cool pre-conference event that I got to go to. We were on a yacht in Miami. It was really epic.
That is very Miami.
Yeah, my hair also explains that it was Miami. It was very cute.
The post-yacht hair.
Yeah,
This should be just
hair.
is this like a before and after, like with these?
No, that was my hair the entire time. It was never calming down. And then I'm going to do swag haul because swag is really important and set you up for success there. A big part of Max is everyone's like printing their own stickers and, merch and stuff and trading that and sharing that with everyone, which is really cool.
That's fun.
Megan's in chat having fun while you're finishing this without me. Megan,
Hey,
you're in
Megan,
the chat.
I'll try to take up the torch and finish this.
If you need the phone's right there. So if you need to call Megan, you can just bring her up really fast. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, Chris. Shout out to both of us.
Chris, shout out back to you.
I was following you in the chat before.
And someone all the way from London. Hi, Ray. Thank you
yeah.
for joining in.
Lancashire.
What time is it for you?
Lancashire.
Is this like your bedtime stream?
London's always like opposite. Yeah, it's like evening wind down.
Give us the rundown. Okay, I want to add this behind so we can get the shout outs. Matthew, a good friend of mine and a good friend of the show. He's really incredible. Does a lot of really awesome Imagineering type work.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, subtle flex there. He's insanely talented.
Entrepreneur, yes.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I've been to Tokyo Disney Sea so many times. I was like, I've never been.
Which Disney parks have you been to?
I've been to I used to live next to Anaheim, so I used to go to Disneyland every night
Yep.
almost, which was awesome. I recently moved, but I've been to Disney World once, and I was in high school, so I don't know how much of it I remember. But where have you been?
Growing up in Miami, Disney World was
I forgot. Yeah.
was the
now
the
you live
spot.
in the other Disney.
I do. I've only been there a handful of times.
Okay,
It
fair.
always feels novel. I mean, Disneyland is so well. Going from Magic Kingdom
Right.
to Disneyland, the castle and the comparison, it's like
Not the same at all.
that's cute.
Nice try. That's just the original.
Yeah.
One thing that is crazy though is Disney World. I desperately want to go back because like I'm an adult now and I want to whatever.
Yeah.
But like there's so many parks. Like where do you start? Where are we going?
Disney World is like you need a week
I need
to like
a planner.
see it all.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
And not just the parks, but then the resorts, the hotels, the restaurants.
It's crazy what they did there.
And then now there's Universal and Epic Universe and that whole thing.
That looks
That's like,
insane. I would want to
Yeah.
go there so bad. Harry Potter World looks incredible.
I only went to the very first one they built.
You
like,
went?
10 years ago or so.
Oh, okay.
But then they added expanded stuff.
No,
Yeah.
have you seen the one where you go into?
Oh,
I don't know the word of it.
the Gringotts
Yes.
ride. Yeah, or Ministry of Magic. Ministry of Magic.
You like go down through like the tube thing and the fire.
What? No, I've just seen the waiting room, pictures of the waiting
Yeah.
room. That's like Ministry of
Insane.
Magic.
Yeah, and they have like all like the posters in
Yeah,
there.
it looks wild. Yeah.
Guys, we celebrate creativity on this stream. It's amazing.
The parks are cool because it's like immersive art.
Totally immersive art. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's our industry. That's what we do. It's really cool. So yeah, I really want to go there. So if anyone works there and wants to take us there, we would love to go. I
Field
would be
trip.
thrilled to talk about it. Yeah.
Can we do the stream from there?
I don't see why not. I
Yeah.
think he raises a really good point. Coming to you live from
It's
a
all,
ride.
it's all about content.
Yeah, it's all about content. Okay, cool. I am going to just like tap these around and I feel like I actually have one more photo. I feel like Izzy was in here. Shoot. Izzy, I had a photo of you. We attended the Hot Wheels one together. I apparently did not drop it correctly into here. But here's Steven. Steven could come in. I took this photo of Steven in front of the Adobe sign. This could be you. If you go to Max, this could be you. I don't know if Steven's still in chat. Oh yeah, he is in chat. Steven, it's your time to shine. Okay, I'm gonna crop this into him and Adobe Max, crop out those other people. All of this needs to get scaled down. So just dragging, scaling.
Big group scale.
Yeah, the usual. You get it. Okay, I'm gonna pull this over. Oh my gosh, my stomach growling. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there's Steven in the chat.
Hey, that's me. Proof of life. Here you are, Steven. Look at you living your best life. Steven, what's your handle? I forget. It's like at Overturf Design. How do you spell your last name? Overturf Design. People will think that's a fake last name because it's so cool. It feels like a brand, right?
That is a real last. Yeah.
That's a real last name. He's not lying.
Sounds
That's
like
him.
a surf brand or something.
Ooh, Steven, are you trying to go into business? Joey has ideas for you.
Yeah, if you're into surfing.
Where is he?
Over turf surf. Surf and turf.
Turf and surf. If you want to open a skate and surf brand, Joey has the ideas for you. Okay, I don't know why my right click isn't necessarily working, so I'm just gonna drag
Yeah,
over
with that
here.
the big trackpad issue.
Yeah.
What about control click?
Oh, control click. No.
Yeah.
Am I doing it right? Control click.
Yeah, that's sometimes
Yeah, it's
right
not.
click.
Let me try with my mouse. Yeah, I think my right click isn't working, but you know what?
Like on your whole computer.
Yeah, look, if I right click. Nothing's happening. That's okay.
All right.
There you go, manual.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Hotkey mode activated. Okay, I'm gonna drag these around. I think what's gonna happen.
They're over Turf Design Studio.
So, Steven, that's so long.
Yeah,
no offense.
You gotta shrink the font size down.
But is this whole slide about you now? Okay, so back to Disney parks. I am dying to go to Tokyo Disney Sea. Like, I've watched all the documentaries about it.
Yeah.
I've heard all the things. Then Matthew's told me more about it, and like he's done design work for it. So I'm like, I gotta go. Like, so
yeah, that's up there. Yeah, I really want to go there.
if I'm ever not here,
Also, just like Tokyo in general.
oh, yeah, no. So I have an agreement with my husband. I was like, we're gonna go to Japan, but I specifically require at least 1 to 2 days, and I need you to be okay with it. And he's like, yeah, sure. But it's also really cheap to get to that park, like way cheaper than America, or like California pricing, which is great.
Prices went up again. That's not fun.
Yeah, no. I used to be pass holder as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same. Growing up, it was like, yeah, you had it, and
right.
then it's just like, yeah, we'll just show up.
But that one's called something cute, isn't it? Like the Pixie Pass or like something like.
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, I have not been in a long time. Like, and back
The
in
way
my
I'm
day,
Disney adulting so hard.
back in my day, it was still just
Back in
Fast
my
Pass. I have not really been around since like the
Oh.
Genie thing or whatever that other stuff
Yeah.
happened, and yeah, so I'm still like in.
That's fair.
I'm still in like Fast Pass mindset.
That's very fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I fully don't understand it either. So. You're
Yeah,
not-
I would see posts online of people be like, of like how
How
you
to
do
do
the
Genie
system, and I'm just
Plus.
like,
Yeah.
this seems so complicated now to go back to the parks and figure the system out.
Those were the days. If anyone can do it, it's you. Okay, here are my friends.
We're
the
gonna
only
need
thing
an
that,
AI algorithm to figure that out.
honestly,
That's what we need it
that's
for.
the long language
Yeah.
model I'm training. Take me to Disney.
What were you saying?
What was bothering me was that like my corner rounding is not the same in all of these. I would
okay.
appreciate if I'm just gonna do an even 30. I feel like that makes it easy, so I'm gonna do that on all of these. Also, I promise I'm not a Disney adult. As a creative, I just really enjoy it, which if you are, love you. Glad you're in the chat. I just love the design and storytelling of Disney. I think it's just like really inspiring, and to see it, played out on such a large scale.
I know, it's just so
That's
immersive.
what
Same
I'm here
with like
for.
the Star Wars land.
Oh my gosh,
You
yes.
just walk around
So
and,
cool.
and the tricks they do with the force perspective. And
Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. We just love creativity and seeing that played out. Okay, so Megan and I learned that you can do gradients, so I think I'm going to honor a gradient here.
more gradients.
More gradients. Can you have too many
I was going
gradients?
to say, can you never have too many gradients? Like,
You know the real questions to be asking.
Okay.
Okay, since I have new friends in the middle, I think I'm going to use the radial gradient to kind of really just like
Focus.
glow, glow from behind, glow within. Oh, hold on. It's 19 hours, 1900, 7 p.m. That's not that bad. Yeah.
1900 hours. I always wonder this. Do you say, like, if you're just internally, you're like, what time is it? Are you like, it's 7? Or are you like, it's 1900?
I think that
And
you should speak for yourself, Ray, because
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but I
tell me,
think
Ray,
that
I've
they
been-
use 24-hour clock.
like, just even in casual conversation.
I think
I've
so.
like wondered this.
Yeah.
Because I see it written down, but it's always,
Or
do
they're
you
all
say
nurses.
that?
I feel like all my nursing friends always are like having their watches like that. I'm like, can you just tell me what time it is? I don't want to do this.
Don't want to do math.
Yeah, no. Like, what do you mean? I'm good until like 7. Yeah, around 7 p.m. Like 19. I was like, the +5 I can do, plus whatever. Okay. Let me see. I want to do swatches. I think I could choose. No. Okay, yeah, and then I'll do Oh, okay, hold on. I'm getting lost here in how to use my custom swatch color. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm going to choose like a blue. Wait, I want it to be this fill color. I'm going to choose a blue. That's not the blue I'm using. Hold on. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. Go back to custom.
Swatches.
I'm going to copy my hex code. But that's that hex code. Hold on.
What are you trying to achieve right now?
Honestly, what are you doing exactly? I'm trying to use my custom. So I have my custom swatches here.
Right, okay.
But when I come here,
No custom swatches.
right, which doesn't
But they
seem
should
to
be
be
there.
right. You know what? I can sample from this. That's the workaround we're going to do.
No right click, no custom swatches.
My computer may just need a full restart. My computer was
Yeah.
not ready for the marathon day that I have signed it up for. So I'm going to use this dark blue, but as you can see, I double filled it. So I'm going to make this one the white one. And
You're
now we
like,
have my little glow.
I'm ready for marathon. Your computer's like, I'm not.
Who asked you? I said, this is what we're doing. Okay, using my other swatches, I'm going to just change these out because since I made the background blue, I think we just need some different colors here. So I'm going to make these red, very Adobe-esque. I think it's working for us with our branding. Chat, are we hanging on? We're doing okay? Megan fully left us. She said, I'm having FOMO. And then she said, I'm actually going to leave. I'm good.
I'm just going to miss out.
Is there anything else that I want to add here? Oh, I don't think I need to do any like writing portion because we did their handles. I think that's great. So for this last one, pins, stickers, swag haul. Okay, let me see what photos I have for this. I do fear I've used all my photos, so I'm not sure what I was exactly planning. But here's a photo of me getting an Adobe Express tattoo, which I think is helpful. Here's also my badge reference, which I don't really need to flash, but I was trying to talk about badges in the beginning of like what they look like, so that was kind of the reference.
If it was rounded or pointy.
You were really watching the stream.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I would like to confirm that it's rounded, so
it was okay.
That's important.
So no one should have been injured by Max badges?
No one should be injured. This illustration is really fun. Adam the illustrator did a really cute tattoo, or like obviously temporary tattoo. I don't still have this. I love Express, but not like that. So here's me getting that tattoo. Adam the illustrator, he is a friend of Adobe Live, really wonderful. It was really exciting to see that he has that. Let me round these corners. I was doing 30, so do that. And you can swap this out with whatever swag you actually get. I might put my Hot Wheels photo back in here.
Cameron says we love a tatted queen.
Oh, Cameron.
Could also
we
be
love
temporary.
Cameron. Wait, what did she say?
I said it could also be temporary.
It could be temporary. Yeah,
temporary
Cameron,
tattoos.
do you also love temporary tattoo queens? Just wondering. 30. Okay. So here's like my swag, whatever. And then maybe we'll do some like fun little arrows as far as like, here's this thing. I think that could be fun.
Stuff you got.
I may even give you, I may even just do like a little extra image in here to give you, because we're going to do this as a remixable template, give you like the space to just plop not plop, that's not the word we want. Drop.
Plop's a good design term.
Plop. Okay, I'm going to, what's it called? Crop this in. Cameron says, duh. Thanks, girl.
Steven
Appreciate
says,
you.
tattoos for the win.
Steven, do you have tattoos? I feel like, no. Maybe you do. I don't know. Okay. Do you have tattoos?
No. Thought about it, but I'm like, I just never really commit
That's super
to
fair.
like something yet.
Yeah. No, that's really real. I know Megan was saying she's gonna get the Adobe Red tattooed as a hexagon. I was like, not me. But we'll keep her honest on that. Next time she's on the stream, I'll have her show it.
Do you have tattoos?
I do. I have two really small ones.
Okay.
I have the word okay on my elbow.
That's
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I have a little saguaro cactus for Arizona.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. I do
Maybe
like.
I'll get a palm tree or something.
Yeah, you should. That applies to LA and Miami.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very bi-coastal. Okay. I'm gonna write just like little description here. Description. Yeah, that's how you spell.
You need a voice to text.
Hello, computer. Can you hear me? And we'll just do a fun little thing like this. This probably needs to go. Okay, yeah. And this one we'll change the alignment to far. Zoom in on the photo of me, lol. Oh, that's a great question. Ah, yeah, Steven, you have many tattoos. Would you look at that?
Yeah, you have good
proof.
photographic evidence.
Okay, great. He said, have you looked with your eyes? Have you seen that? Okay. We were decreasing the line spacing. Do you know the design word? Megan and I were chatting with them.
Line spacing. I mean,
it's technically leading.
Oh, yeah, I'm like LEDE.
So no, it's actually, this is how you spell it. It's spelled leading. Leading. So this is how you say leading in the design world. So if someone has the answer, I feel like Cody or Jack, if you're in the chat, I feel like you guys always have my design question answers. But this is called leading, and leading is the space between lines. And then there's tracking.
Yeah. Okay.
And tracking is this.
Space between
letters. Yeah.
Okay.
But here in Adobe Express, we make it very
it'd tell you what it actually does.
Yeah,
yeah, that is helpful, because like honestly, I always, when I was doing design stuff and dabbling, I would forget what they meant. I would just drag the thing until it did what I wanted to do.
Yeah, which is totally fine. You don't have to know the words, but if you know the words, it does help you communicate with other designers. So that is helpful. Okay, so description here. Let's do our background color, obviously. I'm just gonna do a solid fill because I don't feel like fighting with gradients right now, as I still continue to learn those new features.
We still got bingo to do.
Huh?
We still have bingo to do.
We do have bingo to do, and we have 35 minutes left, so we're gonna make it happen. So I'm gonna decrease this here, and I need some arrows. Have you ever played around in Adobe Express?
I've just used like the templates, usually
They
for
have
like,
great templates.
yeah, I'm like, I just need some social media posts really quick, and I'll just modify a template. So I haven't done anything from scratch, so it's really cool to watch you work
totally fair.
in this.
And figure out new features.
Yeah.
Cameron in chat actually did a really great feature, or a really great short video about how she used Adobe Express to make an invite for her kid's birthday. And just using templates and how you can leverage that in Adobe Express. So if you haven't seen it, check us out on
that's a great use.
TikTok. Adobe Live is now on TikTok. We're making all sorts of content. It's really helpful to learn those things. So
Cody Bear. You know, I was about to make a joke too of like, I'm sure the leading and terms come from like old printing
perfect. Is that what
designs.
she said?
It's called leading because in the printing press days, they used pieces of lead to separate lines of type. Probably not the most
Yeah, they're
long-term health
letting
beneficial. But
more than
thanks for
both
sharing
chats.
that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Cody. See, I knew the history buffs were out there.
Yeah.
I want more of this, like,
Now, what about
squiggly.
kerning? Where's kerning come
Yeah.
from? Do you know kerning?
Were they putting kernels between each letter?
That's my corn. Just put my corn in
I
here.
wonder. I know out of sorts, right? If they say all out of sorts, each letter was called a sort. So if you're all out of sorts, you're all out of that
because
letter.
all the letter.
Or they're all over the place.
Okay.
There you go.
Interesting.
I know a little design.
Yeah.
history, just a little bit. Mostly what Andrew has told me over the years, honestly, but this is Andrew.
Well, that's right, because even in the video space, there's a lot of terms left over from like the days of like film cutting.
Oh, like cutting room floor kind of vibe?
Cutting room floor, yeah.
Ah.
But even in, I don't know if I still call it bins. I don't know if they officially changed the name to folders, but like folders in Premiere and stuff that used to be called bins, because it would be like a physical bin that you'd like have the film strips hanging in.
Wait,
and
that's
so
crazy.
A lot of the terms still kind of came from like actual like cut and scissor and those effect icons. It's like because you would like actually like cut the physical film.
I like that. I feel like there's definitely ones in Photoshop like that, right? That are like dodging and burning. Obviously, like that was more of more of a physical
enlarger days. Yeah.
Right. I love that. I think that's something that really pays homage, which you don't know unless you know.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna draw. We're going manual. I don't know if you saw me on the live stream. Like the drawing tool is great, but I still want curve fitting or like smoothing tools because they don't have that.
Kind of
so
smooth
it's
out
really
what you draw. So it's.
That wasn't terrible.
That's pretty good.
No, that was okay. Chat, can I get a rating on that? This one's ugly. I'm gonna fix this over.
Rating.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically something where you draw that, but then it smooths it out.
Right.
That
Yeah.
kind of
Which
feature,
we have in a lot of other programs.
Yes.
Oh, cool. I drew a dot.
Oh, no.
Can I erase that? I don't think I can.
Is there an eraser
There
tool
is,
just for
but it's
that?
more for photo based. I don't think that I can. You know what I'm doing? I'm just gonna draw another arrow over it, and it's gonna cover it. And if you see it, you can fix it on your own if you use this template. Okay.
Someone uses the template. It's like, why is there a dot here?
Ugh, that happens. It's like when you see a design file and like someone like did, you know, placeholder text, and you're like, huh,
yeah.
what is that there? Okay. I also wish you could control
buried layers that are turned off from
right?
like past iterations. Like, oh, okay.
I also wish you could choose like rounded edges. Like, it's like it was never there, chat. We're all gonna be okay. Wait, hold on. I want to tap this around. There you go. All right, close enough.
It's like what's the why am I blanking on his name? The landscape painting guy. It's like we'll just put a little tree here.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. We'll just hide
Happy little tree.
Happy little
yeah.
tree.
Gosh, painting so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna make these a little border behind. Although, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave this for now because we're supposed to do a bingo card. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
I've been
like
talking
30
for
minutes.
3 hours, so I'm trying to keep it together here. I'm going to duplicate this to close this out. I'm going to do duplicate and then be like, see you next year or something like that. I'm going to take these off because who knows where it's going to be. So we'll do a 6 here. I did this as a drop shadow, which is really nice, so I don't have to edit those 2 layers. It's just going to update that for me, which is awesome. And then let's do like, have a great summer. See you... No, that's cringe. Okay, so you're at... Okay, why is it doing full typesetting? That's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm fully justified, that's why. Okay, let's do it more like this, and then I want it to be centered, not justified. I'm okay with this. I think I just need to scooch down the sizing of it. See you next year, and then at Max. Let me click both, please. Great. Okay.
There you go.
Cool. Closes it out. All right. So here we are. Max memories. Wait, why did it go? Oh, because I didn't put it in order. Just a little drag and drop there. Okay, Max memories 2025. Here's the keynote. Here's your session notes, your lecture notes. Here's all the new friends that you made. Tag them appropriately. And here's your. Oh, I need to do a title for swag.
Oh yeah, like a big old swag.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray, we got some more typography facts coming
okay.
in. The terms uppercase and lowercase originated from where they were stored in either the upper portion of the typecase or the lower portion of the typecase.
Wow.
That's cool. Yeah, I think we're talking about like a letterpress machine, right?
Yeah, or printing press.
Printing press, yeah.
Yeah, letterpress. That's a whole nother game. Letterpress is like where you can like raise it and like emboss it and deboss it.
Okay, so then what is the difference with letterpress and printing press?
I wonder if printing press uses ink and letterpress uses
I'm
ink
thinking
and
of
embossing. I don't know.
I'm thinking of like those big machines where like the trays and the letters, and you put the letters in, and they would typeset it,
Right.
and then like
pull the lever.
like roll the ink on it, and then pull and press, and
you know,
that was their layout for that page, and then they'd have to like print all their stuff and then redo it.
But I think that's like where like you spread ink on it and then it just like prints on the page. But like letter pressing is where it's like it's gonna imprint onto, like it's gonna like push the paper up.
The paper
raised.
is gonna have okay.
I think
so. Those are different machines.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let us know.
Yes, it's mainly a difference in
I
machine
feel like
and
we
process.
have some good typography history experts here.
Could anyone in the chat, could you call someone really fast on the phone for us? Hey!
Yes. Phone a friend from the
Are you a
History Channel.
letterpress machine? Okay, cool.
Yeah, Steven says, it's mainly a difference in machine and process.
I think, yeah. So, like, if you're, like, doing, like, really high-end wedding invitations or birthday invitations, you want that letterpress.
That's
where it's,
letterpress.
like, the raised. But it also does ink application usually, but it is embossing or, like, impressing upon the paper.
Some texture of that paper.
Yeah. Okay, I got swag on here, so that's the swag giveaway.
Is your head blocking?
Yeah, I'm the G.
There you go. There's the G.
Swag.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now we're going to round that out this way. And then Megan wanted some animation, because animation in Express is really fun. Have you animated in
I have
Express?
not yet. I'm curious about
Great.
this. Yeah, show me the animation.
All right. So I'm grouping these, just Command G, so that means that these are going to move together.
Okay.
I'm going to get real crazy with this, and I want to animate the group, and I just want it to, like, scroll. So I'm going to do looping, and I just want it to feel a little crazy. So, why did it not group? Can I not animate the whole group?
And this is just the animation tab on top when you select this group? Okay.
But I'm wondering if it's not going to let me do... Oh, there I got the group.
Spin. Okay.
Oh, it's behind my hand. You can't see it. Okay.
So
that one's going to be that. I'm going to click the group over here in the corner. That seems to be a little more successful. I'm going to do... So in and out would just be like, right, like how it appears. Like, so we could do these like fun little... Okay, I'll stop doing these so fast so they're not like crazy. So this would just be an intro and then it's done. But I want looping.
And so because you picked a group, is it going in order of each layer? Like each letter?
Shoot, I don't want none there. Because I chose a group, it's just doing those together. I'm not doing it in order because they're all going to be looping, so they're all going to play at the same time. So I don't need to go in order.
Are we just watching a preview of
Yeah. So it's like
now?
kind of demoing like what you're going to see if you choose this animation. So I'm clicking these, I'm clicking spin. It's going to demo it for me. I'm like, great. Okay, now I'm going to grab the S. I'm going to also spin it. And it's spinning the whole thing. Okay, cool. So now if I come here.
Oh, you're clicking each letter. I thought it was a group of swag, all four.
No, I'm doing individual.
The group for your letter group.
Yes, sorry. So S and the rectangle, W and the rectangle. Okay, great. And now if I press play, you can't see the G behind me.
But they're all going at the same time. Yeah.
Why is the S on top going way faster than everyone else?
Is there a speed setting?
Yeah, I think so. Let's take a look at that.
Do you have... Oh, I see there says edit timeline on the bottom. So if you wanted to more fine-tune this, can you...
You could.
Did it give you every letter as a layer or no?
They are living on their own layer, but I think if I click...
All layers. There we go.
Are you feeling at home?
I am like,
as a Premiere user?
Yeah, I'm like, give me timelines, give me tracks.
As a designer,
show me the tracks.
Show me the receipts. I start to feel overwhelmed when I see that. I know you can do really advanced, not really advanced, but you can do pretty handy video editing in Adobe Express, and this is definitely where it breaks down, and you can do it that way.
That's what's so nice too, because it's like you're in one app, and it's like, okay, we don't have to round trip this to another program like After Effects or whatever.
Right, and like something like this,
easier.
you're not looking for this like really custom logo animation, right? You're like, I just
we
want
just need
an
some
animation
for our social media graphic.
Right, we need to keep it cool, keep it interesting. I feel like we were talking about that in Firefly Boards of like, oh, this like general place, so like this gen fill is now in Firefly Boards, so I don't have to go to Photoshop. Like,
the less round tripping, and that just saves you so much time.
Yeah, we just want to get it done. Okay, I'm gonna check. So as we're saying for time, so I'm gonna click on for timing that the S was moving faster. I'm gonna click on the feature, and if you click here, it's gonna show you a little bit more in depth of like the personality, which I think is very cute of how we should talk about it. So like if we want to do strong, I don't know what the difference is. Oh, kind
of like goes slowly and then like speeds up.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
cool.
Physics, get crazy. Energetic. They're all doing it that way. Weird. Okay,
didn't show the energy there.
I don't see it, but if you see it, I wonder if I applied it just to the W. Hold on.
More cowbell.
Remove all. Way more cowbell. Okay, I'm gonna press spin again. Make sure it's on there. Let's see if we press play. Is everyone spinning? Everyone's spinning, but S is definitely moving faster. So what's happening?
So is the speed like the letter and the box moving at different speeds?
I don't think so. I think there's
like
only
on the
4,
S.
but let's check. Okay, so this is an 8. I want to say the W was at not an 8. It was an 8. So maybe, do I have double?
You gotta take it to an 11.
More! What's happening? Okay, well they all say the same, so I don't know why it's... It is moving faster, right?
In general?
Yeah.
The speed, yeah, and it looked like it was aligned. Is it the point of origin position 2 of like, because it feels like the S
Moved,
is
right?
moving out
In space and time.
in just XY space. But it's like kind of shifting in the box.
I have no idea what's happening, and I don't really want to figure it out, so here's the hack. I'm deleting this. I'm going to duplicate this group, Command-Shift-W, or Command-Shift
Oh, just change the letter.
And just change the...
There you go.
You know what?
Take the one you know you like,
Yeah.
and just, there you go.
Sometimes it's just working smarter. Watch this not work. Okay, let's try. Let's say a quick prayer, and now let's try. Woo, okay, that does work. So I don't know what was going on at first glance. I'm sure if I looked at it closely, the answer is there. I did not want to. So this is a quick fix for how to work around that.
Also, if you knew you were going to do this in the first place, you just do one letter, animate it, and then just duplicate 3 times, and then
It's crazy what Future Sight will do for you, huh? Yeah.
Planning.
Who does that? Okay, cool. So this is our little Max template. I think it's super fun.
That's cool.
You could customize this however you want. So I'm gonna click share. Actually, is our studio manager? He's not there.
I think he's trying to get an omelet or something.
Yeah, he is. I will share this. I don't want to be sharing my personal information, which I fear I may have just done. So I will not click share because it's going to show you my my email at this point. So, but what you would do is you would click share, and it would generate a share link for you. You can choose like how you want to share this, and then you can move forward from there. So that is how you would share this as a remixable template. I will have that and get it to you somehow on the internet. So maybe follow me on Instagram. I may share it there. That might be the easiest way to find it. If not, find me at Max, and I will be happy to share this link with you directly. So
when you make new friends.
When I make new friends. If you want to be my friend, find me at Max. Okay, so we're going to go to the very back.
Bingo?
Yeah, let's do bingo. So I'm going to do all the way back to the beginning of time.
All right.
And I'm going to do a document. You don't have to use pre-sizes on here, but they're kind of helpful at times. So I'm going to do A4. Why is it in millimeters? I use location settings. I don't know millimeters.
Millimeters.
Yeah, that's weird. A4 landscape.
Is it because it's for actual printing? So it's giving you like, because you pick document, it's giving you printing dimensions?
Yeah, but it should just be in inches still, so it's just kind of odd to me.
This is America.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, use location settings. I am just going to do
maybe
my own.
Ray got in your computer?
It may have happened.
Yeah.
Ray, you knew. I wonder if I go here.
Did your clock change to like 1700?
We'll never know. Okay, I'm going to do custom size. I'm going to choose inches because that's what I know best. I'm going to do half sheet. So in America, our standard paper size is 8.5 by 11. So if we turn that landscape, now it's 11 by 8.5. And if we half that, it's going to be 5.5 by 8.5. So width is 5.5, or as people say, hamburger style. And height, 8.5. Did you follow that hamburger math?
I take your word for it.
Okay, great.
I get what you're saying.
I don't think I have a piece of paper.
Fold the paper in half and it's that size.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then if we were going to print this would print 2 up. So I could print 2 of these on a page, cut it in the middle, and then everyone can bingo. So we were using pop-ins. So I am going to add a text. I'm going to write bingo. And perfect. This is the one that I wanted.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adobe Fonts.
Definitely read that, yeah.
Pop-ins. Not poppy, pop-ins. And I think I was using the black
Yeah, you gotta go bold with Poppins.
Bingo. Do you like Poppins? Are you a
I love
Poppins
Poppins, yeah.
Poppins.
One of my favorite ones.
All right, I
Yeah,
like that.
good
Okay. Max 2025. Yes, it is 2025. Because I did 2026 at the end, I had to make sure we aren't in the future. But are we going to go into the... Okay, so what are you going to be doing? You're up next after the stream. What are we going to be working on in your stream?
In my stream, we're going to be going back to that storyboard that we worked on and turn it into video clips and then do a previs edit. So we're going to do a edit version of our fake commercial so we can see if the commercial works before we ever shoot anything.
I love it. And before we spend the client's money or our own money.
Exactly.
You generate this really cool image where it looked like she was going into like the Doctor Strange universe.
I saved that one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can we bring that to video?
I have that queued up.
Excellent. That was my request.
I grabbed some of the new images we made to turn them into videos.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so stick around after this. So I'm going to be working on bingo for the next 20 minutes. And after that, Joey's going to be back in this seat. I will be there. We're going to round out the day as far as our streaming, but there is one stream afterward as well, so stick around for that. But really exciting stuff. Okay, cool. That's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, coming up in in 25 minutes.
Yeah, I got this. We're gonna make this happen before then. Okay, so elements, I'm gonna speed round you guys. If there's anything I do best, it's designing ridiculously fast for no reason.
Live streaming in an hour window will do that too.
Yeah, you really would. Yeah, I know. Every time
Okay, so we got a box.
Okay, we have a box. This will be our bingo
Wait, are you gonna
box.
like magically make this into bingo squares?
Yes.
Let's see it.
You know, I wonder. Hold on. As you
Okay.
said that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. Hold on. I'm going to do elements, but I think instead of doing like a chart, I think I'm going to do individual tiles. I think this. You know what? I can also do a chart. You can also chart in Express now.
Oh, like a table.
Yeah,
like a table
like a
kind of thing?
proper table.
That's cool.
I think what I want though is I want more of like a.
Is it because you want to figure out the padding or this, like have control of the spacing between each spots?
You can do that, but I think what I do want a little space in between. I want it to look a little more like, you know, Boggle, how there's like those little like cubes in Boggle, like they're little roundy shapes like this. I kind of want them to look like this, so I think I'm gonna do it manually. But if you want to add a chart, it is really helpful. Charts and grids is its own thing right here. This would be a really fast way. If I was designing super fast, this would be the right way, but I'm gonna have confidence in myself that I can do it a different way. I'm first gonna take a small sip of water.
You can do it.
How's chat doing?
Yeah, I still want to know the answer to kerning. If any typography wizards know.
Is anyone a kern
The
nerd?
origin of kerning. I mean, I could just Google it, but I'd rather have chat.
Remember
tell
when
me.
we Googled if it ever snowed?
Yeah.
That was cool. Okay, Megan didn't know that there was distribution in here, so I'm gonna demo that again for you all. I'm gonna also highlight all of these. I'm gonna turn them all white. I'm gonna keep that outline. That's gonna work for us here. It's also showing me kind of that space between, which is helpful. So I'm gonna keep this Option Shift Drag again. I don't think it does. Yeah, it's not gonna like snap it for me, but these are
you
close
just gonna
enough.
do a 4x4?
I think so. Or no, bingo's 5, right?
It's usually 5x5.
Oh, it
You
is
need
giving me the
another-
snapping. Okay, so it didn't do on the first one, but watch. When I drag this out, it's going to give me the pink guides to say that like these are matching.
Oh, same distance between all
which
your rows.
is great.
Yeah.
Again,
Which is also in Firefly Boards, which it does that as well. Yeah.
See,
so
isn't that great? And that's something about the Adobe ecosphere that I really like is that things that you love show up in other programs, sometimes in a little different ways, but like there is that familiarity and that framework, and I just think it's helpful as you move between. Okay, this spacing is a little far apart.
You need another column.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So the spacing is too far apart. Thank you for keeping the math straight here. Okay, I'm gonna just group.
Or unless you want a really big challenge to go vertical, like.
And then across.
I'm gonna go for bingo across. That's the easier way.
Okay, I'm just kind of dragging all of these. I'm gonna sort them later, so I'm just gonna drag these across. It would have been way faster to do a chart, guys. Like we all know that I chose the path of the most resistance.
You're not afraid to say no to a challenge.
I should be. I should have a little bit more decency about that. Okay, so I'm gonna drag these down. It actually doesn't look that far
There you go.
off. I feel like they're like decently spaced. I'm gonna leave some room at the bottom for like a hashtag shareable moment. Are these straight? Why do they not look? Okay, they don't look that far off. So overall, I think it's okay. What is ridiculous is how round these corners are. I think they need to be a little more square to look a little less. Like the negative space here was like overwhelming. Like I was looking at it more than the actual shape. So if you don't want your eyes to play tricks on you, you kind of gotta sort that out for yourself. These are a little, oh man, I chose the craziest way to do this. Okay, so they are centered that way. I want to do it.
I mean, you could have just freestyle hand drew every circle.
You're right. I could have done worse, is what you're saying. Okay, I'm gonna highlight these. I'm just gonna do a quick vertical distribution. That's gonna help free up a little bit of this jittering that's happening here. Vertical space, awesome. Okay, so middle space is always bingo, right? That's a free space.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I played bingo, so I'm gonna bring this to.
And also, when you talk about like bingo, do you mean like actual bingo, or do you mean like this kind of bingo card in like icebreaker scenarios? Because like, I feel like I probably played the icebreaker version a lot more recently than I can't remember the last time I played actual
real bingo
before.
Yeah. With the person.
25, yeah.
With
the big machine with the balls coming out.
The full production.
Yeah.
I want to lock these, but if my right click isn't working, that's why.
Oh. Is it not? And control click doesn't do anything either?
No. So
weird.
typically you can right click and it will give you the option to lock. It's also not giving it to me there.
Does it work on your Chrome browser? Like, is it just like Express, or is it like your whole computer?
I don't know.
Like if you right click on your Chrome.
It is. So something with Express isn't working for me. That's okay.
If you refresh, does it does it mess you up?
I'm not sure where it's going to take me. And since we can't cut away, I'm going to be safe and I'm just going to keep it here. So no worries. We're going to work around it yet again. Can I right? I can't right click. Okay, that's fine. Where's Jacob?
It's kind of like you have to like sword fight, but like one hand behind your back.
Yeah,
Like.
but I can do it. I trained for this. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so this space is bingo. So that's our free space, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's do. We're just gonna have some fun ideas. Chat, if you have ideas what should go in these
what
spaces,
ideas you
let
have.
us know. Make new, or I'm gonna say more fun. I'm gonna say new friend acquired. I'm gonna take this off black because it doesn't need to be. We don't want this to be the focus. Also, it does not need to be in all caps. Let me stop doing that. New friend. Jacob's back. Okay. Jacob, can you cut to our heads really fast?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh my page here and not be afraid. Oh, I'm also gonna do one more thing. Hold on. Express.
Are you gonna share the?
I'm gonna create the shareable template link without you having to see my full email address. Oh. Okay. Let's do view. No, I want to do convert to template. Yes.
And so anyone could just take this and copy it in and make it their own.
Yes. Okay. We can go back to my screen now. Thank you. Okay, so I clicked the button. So I went under share. I clicked a button that says convert to template. And now I'm going to title this Max 2025 Memories. And I'm going to leave you guys a little note that says make this your own with your your own. I'm going to type, guys. Make this your own with
Here, help me
your
write.
Max experience and memories. Okay. I'm going to keep a copy of this on file, and then I'm going to convert this to a template. This will only take a moment. Great, because we are in the final moments
Because we
here.
only have moments. Yep, we got about
Yes.
10 minutes or so.
And then I could copy this link, and then can we cut to my head one more time? I'm so sorry. I'm going to make one more too.
We're in the latent space.
We're in latent space.
This is the latent space
Okay, we're
behind
back.
us.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Okay, I'm going to generate a QR. I'm going to put this in here. And I am going to do a PNG, but let's test this really fast. If I scan this QR, it should take you to my template. We're loading. And guys, just like that, the template is now, I don't know if you can see this on my phone, but you could verify. It's on my phone, right?
It is on your phone, yes.
So now we could go ahead. Oh,
It
great.
did work, yes. There we go.
Here's the template. I scanned this QR. So if you scan this QR, you can grab this, go to Max with it. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Let me zoom in for you. Get this template for yourself. See you at Max. Put all your content in there, and I'm really excited for you to use this. Okay, so now that we have that taken care of, we're going back to bingo.
Bingo.
Okay, new friend acquired. Acquired. Okay, great. Let's do
Works.
Oh, what do you want?
I was going to say, like, knows Adobe Express. Or
Oh, yes.
knows Firefly. Or
Okay,
has used Firefly.
Let's do that. Explores with Fire, or has explored Firefly, or has tried Firefly for the first time. You know, maybe someone at Max hasn't tried it yet. Tried Firefly for the. I don't know what capitalization I'm going for here, but it's getting a little over the board.
That is the one plus of like all caps where you like you don't have to make a decision.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I should do title case, which is what I'm doing. Title case is everything that's not like a throwaway word.
Yeah,
Is
for
capitalized.
the
okay, let's do
first Adobe MAX.
first Adobe Max. Okay, I love that. You're on a roll. Thank you so much for your help right now. Okay, first Adobe Max. Let's do graphic designer. Let's do some main disciplines. Graphic designer. We'll mix these up so you're not getting them all in a row here. Oh, I want to see my right. My right click is back. That's why we refreshed and cut to our heads. Okay.
All of that for that, yes.
Yes, all of that for that. Shoot, I kind of got far along in my work plan here. So now I'm gonna unclick these.
Did something get hidden behind one of your tiles?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yep.
We've gone too far. So I'm gonna right click, but I can do that now. So I'm gonna bring forward, so that's fine. And I'm gonna drag this over here. I'm gonna put photographer over here. Which is really long, so we're gonna have to.
Photog.
Yeah. Oh, honestly. Okay, we're just gonna hard return that. Sorry, that's ugly, but it is what it is. Okay.
Filmmaker.
Yeah. Give me the breakdown. Filmmaker versus videographer.
Oh, that's. I feel like I don't know. That could be like personal choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personal preference.
I mean.
I don't want to
I feel like
discredit
filmmaker
somebody.
yeah, I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I would say traditionally, if I hear those titles, like videographer is kind of more like event filming related.
You're showing up, you're doing the thing. You're not the one like running the production.
I mean, it could. It's such a broad term. It could be that.
Okay.
Like, but I think a videographer more is like kind of event. You know, like the videographers at Max or wedding videographers or event videographers.
Okay.
Filmmaker probably usually something off of a script or something that's a bit more fictional or story centric.
Now you know a little bit more.
That's my opinion.
Wade A Cup in the
I feel
chat.
like they can go either way. I mean, filmmaker is kind of a not silly word, but like we don't shoot on film, so it's like
It's an old term.
It's an old term.
Okay, let's see. Attended keynote. What else? Went to all of their sessions. So you can sign up for different sessions at Max. And this is someone who signed up and went to. They had the follow through, went to all their sessions. Okay, I spelled there wrong. That's really embarrassing. But what is nice is that Adobe Express
Tells you.
has spell check. It did not used to have spell check for a while.
Oh, that's.
Am I spelling filmmaker wrong?
2 M's.
You and Adobe Express both knew that. Okay, I'm gonna hyphenate that as well. That's so ugly. I'm so sorry.
And then your I and E order.
Oh, wait.
On there.
On where?
There.
Oh, there.
There.
EIR. Okay, went to all their sessions. Let's do traded stickers. How are we doing on time? We got 9 minutes.
Yeah, we're at 46. Got about 10
All
minutes
right,
total.
traded stickers. Watched Adobe Live
They're good.
because we are going to be live streaming from Adobe MAX. Let's do talked with a product manager.
That's fun.
So you can what is really cool is a lot of the product teams are there, so you can give them live feedback about what you're liking, what you're not liking. Your request for Firefly Boards could be answered at Adobe MAX.
Yeah, it's like anyone you get to actually talk to the people that make the tools.
It's really cool. It's a really neat experience. I feel like it's almost cathartic in some ways. It's also really helpful for them to understand too, as like an everyday user, how you're doing it. I got to do some focus groups last year. That was really cool. Yeah, it's cool. There are real people behind all these programs, and they do care deeply about how you use them. So it's a really nice experience to be able to do that. Okay, talk with the product manager. Let's say like demoed a new product. Demoed? Is that okay?
Yeah, I think.
There's a lot of awesome features that are revealed at Max, and so this will be a cool way for you to like, cross off, oh, I tried one, I wrote it down, whatever. Let's do learn something new. We all hope everyone's crossing that one off. This should be a free space, honestly. Everyone's learning something new. All right. Make my taste.
We got one from Bree.
All right, what we got?
Met with a mentor.
Oh, I love that. Oh, yes. So, are you up to date on the Adobe Apprenticeship program?
No, what is that?
Okay. If you go, I think it's behance.com/resources.
Okay.
Could mods check me in the chat on that. Adobe launched a new initiative to connect people who are either new in the creative field or just need more mentorship with people. Yep, awesome.
It.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it was behance.com/resources. You can get
.net.
Sorry, behance.net.
Maybe com works too. I don't know, but they're
resources. Let's hope they own both. Let me not send people to the wrong place.
It redirects.
Okay, great. It redirects. So yeah, you can get connected with a mentor, you can get aligned with an apprenticeship, and you can get jobs commissioned through Adobe as like your first situation or first job. So it is really cool, and the mentors are going to be live with us at the Adobe Live booth. So definitely check out that. It's really
resource,
cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot of really awesome videos from like people that you really admire and respect in your industry. It's really cool. Okay, let's do followed Adobe Live. I know that that's really important. I'm going to hyphenate this again. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm just going to have to make this one smaller because if you hyphenated, it would not work. Okay, follow Adobe Live on social. Guys, this is a little biased. You are on Adobe Live, so don't be surprised. We obviously care about that a lot. Yeah, Steven's going to be a mentor, so if you want to talk to Steven.
Oh, cool.
Steven's really cool. Steven has an awesome show on Twitch. He streams on, I think, Wednesdays. But he does really awesome sports-focused branding. Really, really cool. Definitely check it out on Twitch. I always learn something new, so always doing cool stuff. Let's see. What else should we do at Max? Went to Max Bash. Max, on the second day of Max, they do a really big party. There's always, like, musical guests, and it's a really fun time, so that's important. Ooh, this is going to be a good one that I'm going to... Ooh, what the...
Ooh.
My computer's getting tired of copying and pasting. Stayed hydrated. I think this is going to be important.
I hope that's everyone.
Yeah, again, a free space.
Yeah.
Stayed hydrated. Stayed hydrated.
We've got about 5 minutes.
Okay, amazing. We're gonna fill this out. Speed round. What else should we do?
I don't know. Mess with a new feature.
Okay, I like it.
Charge my phone, yeah.
I think I did learn something new, so this will be tried something new.
Mm-hmm.
Or did I have a new feature on here? I'm gonna do that one too. So Max Sneaks blew my mind. You should definitely watch Max Sneaks. This is where they always demo like.
Oh, is this the stuff that's coming up?
So it's not always going to come out, but it's like could happen, and they kind of use it to gauge like what. So like Harmonize was teased last year at Max Sneaks, and
I remember some premiere features. I think in 2024.
Gen Extend and stuff.
Yeah, around the same time when they teased Gen Extend, it was also similar to what we were showing in Firefly Boards, where you could generate video and call up different models within Premiere.
Oh, so cool. And
yeah, that's not shipped. Maybe that'll come someday.
Could be.
But that was, I remember that was teased like 2 years ago.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, gave out my business card.
There you go. Or scanned your QR code or tapped phones or whatever.
Did something business related. What about got a new client?
Yeah, that's a good one.
You guys, they said it couldn't be done, but I swear we have done this. Okay, got a new client.
All right, we got 24 cool things.
Okay, 24.
Well, bingo's free. Right, yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? Okay, Max Bingo. Okay, I'm going to do the same type treatment in these last final minutes here. So I'm going to do effects. I'm going to custom. I want the fill to be white, and then the shadow is going to be black. So I'm going to come back here, turn that to black. I am going to do no blur. The angle, I want to match kind of what I was doing on the card. So it was kind of the up ankle. I'm just eyeballing this. It is what it is. I am going to come back and do edit. And I'm going to add a stroke to these so we get that outline. It kind of gives a different feel to that drop shadow. I'm going to up the thickness just a little bit. Make sure I'm not getting anything too crazy yet. I think that's working for us. I am also going to edit this page. Background color lives here now. It moved. She's here. I think the max red is going to be what's right for us.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's cool, right? And then I had some really fun stars that I want to bring in from here. So without like redoing those, I'm gonna Command C, Command Copy. I'm gonna jump over here and hopefully it's gonna paste them for me. Yeah, cool.
That's good.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to sparkle a little bit? I'm gonna make these yellow and keep these with like the really authentic Max branding of it all. I'm gonna pop this down a little bit. I think it's a little too big. I'm also gonna double check. So my outline stroke here is 19. So I am a whole numbers person, but let's see. I really wish we had round corners, guys. The stroke, I need more.
More stroke control.
I do. Mm-hmm. I'm a control person when it comes to my design work, you know? I want it to be how I want it. Okay, I'm gonna pull these up. Oh, another thing that I was trying to do earlier that we kind of got too far down the rabbit hole was just to lock an item. So you can right click and click lock, but because my right click was not working. And that would have made it a lot easier for these. Like I wouldn't have to have worried if I was gonna move them. And so that is like, you can't move this. So if I was to share this as a template with a client, they wouldn't be able to change this. Like they could change like the spaces, like maybe we wanted to pass this out to like the Premiere team or whatever, and they want their own. I could lock elements like the title and the
boxes,
the subtitle, right? Yeah. So things that they can't edit, which kind of gives you that flexibility. Okay, in the last minute here, I'm gonna do tag at Adobe Live, and so that way we have that little call to action for people if they use this, if they get bingo. Tag at Adobe Live with bingo. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. It doesn't have to be real, but this would be a little fun thing to do. And that is that. So I'm going to recap in our final minute here.
Yeah.
I started creating us a carousel graphic. So if you want to drop your images in here for your time at Max, write your note, share what you learned. There's going to be no time between you going to the event and you posting about it. This is going to start that for you. We also added some animation for Megan's request. She wanted some animation, so it was super easy to express. Really fun to do that here. Close it out. See you at Max 2026 next year. I created that into a QR code, so if you want to grab that template, scan this QR code, here's your last chance. This is going to be where you can get that and customize this yourself. And then very last piece, we did this really fun bingo card of all the fun things you're going to do, either in person or online. So hope to see you next week at Max. And then stick around. Up next, Joey, you're going to be in this chair and you're going to be showing us all things Premiere and Firefly.
Yep.
Awesome. All right.
See you in a minute.
See you guys soon.
We are going to be hanging out today working in Photoshop.
Here we have my album cover, and I have it here placed in a new feature in Photoshop called Projects. What Projects is a way to collaborate with all the files in one project all at one time.
Wait, I like this. Can you share this project with me?
Yes.
And it has all of the elements in here, and so I can just come in very quickly, and I am going to download this. So really cool, really easy way to work collaboratively with different people.
Now we are going to make some mock-ups. To start off with this, I am going to get my little selection tool, and I'm going to select where I want the image to actually be. I'm going to make a solid color over that. I'm going to make this screen, and now we are able to change the color of said cover.
Smart.
Whenever. From here, I am going to actually make this into a smart object. We can place this in here. We are going to hold Option in between our two layers, and that's going to mask the top layer into the boundaries of the bottom layer. And once we do this, we can hit Command S to save it. We go back into here, and now it is automatically there, fitting to the edge. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make another layer mask for this exact same spot, and I'm going to go to my levels, and I'm gonna bring my blacks down just a little bit. And so I wanna add another image into here. Let's make another one of these little mask guys. I'm going to bring this guy in here, so right there, and then just like before, I'm going to mask it to that bottom layer, Command S, and there, and then we are actually going to do the same thing. We'll bring this guy in here, and then same exact process. We are going to select just the actual vinyl. We'll bring this guy back in here, and then we are going to blur this.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'm not mad about that.
Can we make a scene?
We can make a scene. Let's make a scene.
Let's make a scene.
I can't believe the...
Okay, let's select this now. Bring this over. If you guys don't know about this new feature, it's called Harmonize, and it's going to change your life. We are going to click this button, Harmonize, and it is going to place the top layer on top of the bottom layer. It reads the lighting, it reads the color, the tone, it reads everything in the bottom image. And this looks pretty solid, I think.
Well, you can even see the reflections on there.
Yep, exactly. So here's the before and then the after with the Harmonize.
I can come into this document. I'm going to select one of these objects. We're gonna go to animation and go to animate all. Let's try this, sunrise. Yeah. And then some of these other elements. This horse, I know that we talked about it. We're gonna do wobble. What?
That's insane.
It's so crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So wobble is a new effect that just came out. We can have it kind of, yeah, perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready?
Oh, I like that a lot.
Wait.
Brain blast.
Oh, I have an idea. So I'm gonna mask this. That's great. Turn this off. There we go. And now I can just come in here and I'll
just clean up a little bit.
Okay, so I have all the pieces that I need. So I'm gonna save this as just a local PSD, and then I'm gonna import it into Express real quick. Here we go. This is gonna be great. So I'm gonna upload this, and then we are actually just gonna like put it over the cover.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do animation, and the animation is going to be spin. Okay, that's all animating. And then once the horse comes in, here we go. From the top, play. Cool, great.
Love it.
Love it.
And
vinyl, roll out. Yeah!
Oh! That was amazing. That was just...
We did it.
Wow.
Wow. I'm so proud of us. And we did it in time.
Yep.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Adobe Live. My name is Emily Poulin and with me is Joey Dowd, and you're going to be showing us the workflow to take it from Firefly Boards all the way into Premiere and how you bring commercial video to life.
Yes, exactly.
Is that right? Okay, great.
Yeah, that's sort of part 2 to what we did earlier today. So if you missed it in the morning, we did Firefly Boards and we did a storyboard for a fictional commercial.
About a backpack.
Yes, about a backpack.
Yes.
And so load that up here.
Oh, and a dog. Forgot the dog.
And the dog. I was messing around with. I was like going back to generative fill. I was like,
More dogs.
I was like, tell me about this generative fill some more. So in part 1 today, this morning, we covered the basics of like image to or generating images to make a storyboard for this fictional spot. So now in this part 2, we're going to take all of these images and turn them into videos and do an edit of our commercial. And the goal of this is like it's so easy, and you have time here to make a version of your video, a previous video of your commercial.
Yes.
And so we can bring that storyboard, or we can bring that script to life. And then now is a great time where we can see, like, does the script work? Does the concept work? Before we commit to spending tens of thousands of dollars to actually film this in real life.
Doing your homework. You know,
Yeah,
it's
so you
definitely
can see,
worth
does
it.
this work before, and change things before we, make things more expensive decisions.
Exactly. Well, so you did a really good overview here, but if you want to see the like play-by-play of all of this, Joey went into detail about different models and how to generate things, how to problem solve, troubleshoot. So if you want to watch it on YouTube, the replay, go back, rewind, it'll be there for you. You can pick up here after.
It was the very first one. So
it was the very one.
Where the video starts,
first.
you can go back there.
Easy enough.
And so I gave an overview of like kind of Firefly boards in general, but we didn't cover in part 1 was the other tab down here, generate video. Zoom in.
Someone was texted in the studio.
Do not disturb.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
So in generate video, let me zoom out. Too much. We get a lot of the similar features that we saw in generate image. Same idea with the video models. We have Adobe's Firefly video model, but then we have partner models, which, like we were talking about with the image models, they all do different things, and some models are better at doing things depending on what you're trying to achieve than other models. We also talked about credits before. Videos are the most credit intensive, so it's gonna.
But it's also the most intensive workflow,
it is the most
right?
intensive
Like video takes so
AI
much time,
thing.
and no one addresses that. So it makes sense.
So, and you can also see if you whatever model you pick, you can click the little. I've always wondered what this is. It looks like dice, but it's like whatever this icon is.
Oh,
it is.
I wonder if it's like versions, like stacks.
Whatever this icon is, it tells you how many credits this takes, which is behind my head right now.
We'll never know.
So
there it is.
Firefly video, there is no free version of Firefly. Like we talked about in the image generation, if you're using Firefly's basic image model and you have an AI plan, you can get unlimited image generations.
Yes.
Not the same case with Firefly video. It's 500 credits a generation. And then just quickly running through some of these other models. And so we talked about this in the first part, but Firefly video Adobe models are commercially safe. They're trained on licensed data. So if you did want to take that video and publish it on social media or elsewhere,
you could do so freely.
Exactly. Yeah, you should be good to go. Obviously, these are all decisions based on clients and internal decisions, but just FYI. And
important.
The other partner model, so Mary is a newer model from a company called Moon Valley. And so they also have trained on licensed data. So they are also a commercially safe model trained on licensed data. Pika is another model that I would say is a bit more focused on animation and kind of anime stuff. Ray 3, Ray 2, those are from Luma. Ray 3 is a newer model and is pretty good with like cinema, like sci-fi or kind of heavy special effects looking things. Yeah, so very kind of like I keep wanting to say cinematographic, but that's not a word.
It's not?
Cinematic.
Oh, cinematic. I was like, it sounded right.
And Runway Olive, I'll talk about in a second, but then Runway Gen 4 is Runway's video generation model, also very cinematic. And then we got Google. And I'm going to be using mostly Google models.
So Google has a different VO?
Yeah, VO. Yeah, Google's image generation models are called VO. So VO 3 came out a few months ago, which is like ancient in AI timelines.
So old.
So now there's VO 3.1. But the cool thing about VO, and you see there's VO 3 and VO 3 fast, and this is a pretty good trick for talking about credits. VO 3.1, it's going to be like a higher quality. You usually get higher quality outputs. It uses 400 credits a generation. But VO 3.1 fast is also really good, and it only uses 80 credits a generation. So it's a good, you can use, like I'll use VO 3 fast, and generate videos. And then once you find a prompt or something that works, take that prompt and run it on VO3 fast, and you get that higher quality output, but you're not like wasting credits experimenting.
Yeah. Firefly does something similar too, right? I think there's a fast version of Firefly Image, I think, does something like that, where it's like, here, just give me like something.
Yeah, so like
brainstorming almost.
In the image, right? If we use the free Firefly Image one and made stuff, and then we were like, oh, I like that one. You could take that prompt and run it in the higher quality Firefly Image.
I appreciate you walking us through our workflow. I think a lot of people are confused of like, how do I integrate AI and how do I leverage this in a useful way? So this is helpful to even just see that behind the scenes workflow. So
and this is I mean, and like the stuff we're talking about here, these use cases, like everything we're making, like nothing has generative AI in it. We're just doing this in our pre-production phase where it's like, okay, let's just use these to help us make decisions and visualize things before we like start rolling the camera and before we like hire a bunch of big crew and spend a bunch of money. So like,
make sure we're good. Also, do you want to say hi to chat? Jess from Women of Type. Jess, I just tagged you in the last video, so glad that you're here. Go back and watch it. Adara, Bree, Drew, Ray, thank you guys so much for sticking around and being active in the chat. If you have any questions for Joey about all things video, storyboarding, commercials, he's your guy. So ask the questions. We'd be happy to answer those for you.
The other thing VO3 does, we didn't talk about, it generates audio with the video output.
Do we need audio for this?
Our
studio manager would love to get that ready for us if you'd like to have that on deck.
Do I need to change my speaker to a different output?
No, you're good.
He'll get it for you. But yeah, maybe, do you want to generate it right now?
Are you Pro Capture?
I don't think you need to do anything. He'll just plug in a cord for you.
Oh,
you just
another
need
one?
to find the cord.
Got it. Yes.
Sorry. We've been jumping through a couple hoops this morning, guys, but we're going to get you some sound.
Emily's doing her magical marathon sprint.
Yes, I am sprinting today.
Oh, so we can hear.
Am I already plugged in? Yeah. Look, mine are ready.
So you know what? Let's just start generating something, and then I'll show you what the.
Do we need to proof chat? If you have your sound on, be aware, because sometimes when the first time we use sound, it's pretty loud. I don't know if you control it or Jacob controls it, but
I'm like in the middle.
Just be ready, chat, just in case when we generate sound.
I don't know what this is going to sound like. All right.
Turn your
so
sound
let's start
down.
generating. So similar to what we did in the image, if we okay, so also again, video.
No sound
let me still do.
I'll
do the overview. Video, we can also do the same thing with image. We could just do text to video. So you can just type a text prompt if you're just like, I just need a shot of an aerial of like a mountain range, like something kind of stock footage-y, like but more specific. Or what we're gonna mostly do is we can give it an input image. That's gonna be first frame. It's gonna use that as the first frame, and then it's gonna generate what it thinks is the video after that. Some models you can just give it an image and see what happens with it. Other models you have to give it an image and a text prompt for it to work, and then it generates. Also, some other models will take a first frame and last frame.
Yes.
So if you're like, I want to start here, I want to end here.
Make it happen.
You can make those two frames, and then it will go in between. Yes, as you just said, Firefly Video has, you could add a first frame, last frame. And a composition, which I've not messed with.
Would you say, again, I don't know what you're doing there. Would you say that, I'm sure it's just like what you need it to do, but like is first frame, last frame more helpful, or is open-ended, or is it just like what I need? Like I know I need this person to end here. Like is that where that's helpful?
Honestly, I found like first frame, even some of the experiments for the commercial, I was like, I need the character to start here and end here, and I did that. And I honestly, sometimes I found just first frame and a descriptive text prompt worked better because it's forcing itself to end on that last frame. Like sometimes I wish it was more like first frame, middle frame, because it's like I want you to like hit this spot, but like don't end right here. Like keep going a little bit further. Yeah. So sometimes just a good first frame and a text prompt gets you what you're looking for. You don't have to do like a last frame.
Yeah, that I feel like is applicable to a lot of creative fields where you're like, don't give me too much information. Actually, give it a little open-ended and I'll figure it out.
And then we have the same aspect ratio control.
Awesome.
But for this, we're going to be doing widescreen, which is 16:9, which is our usual video format. So we're going to stick with that.
Gorgeous.
We should have less headaches with the aspect ratio for video than we did for the image generation.
Are you gonna make sound for this?
Yeah, so let me go back to VO. So let me go to VO3 fast. I'm gonna load, this is our first frame, which this was something we made in the first part. Really has nothing to do with the,
it does now.
the concept commercial, but we thought this was really trippy and we said we would turn it into a video and see what happens. I'm not gonna give it a text prompt, I'm just gonna hit run. And with VO3, you can see the audio is checked. So if you didn't want to generate with audio,
I want to hear what this sounds like. I need to know.
You could turn
actually
the audio off for whatever reason.
They're just on.
I'm looking at my left and right.
Oh.
want to make sure I get my ears right. I think you're a bit.
I didn't know. Okay, this actually feels better too, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. Why is it pushing on my ear so weird? So this is generating. I'll just throw a couple others at this too. We're having trouble generating content right now. Please try again in a few moments.
Oh, that's fine. No worries. We'll come back.
Let me hit refresh. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we were talking about this. I had issues on Sunday with the AWS outage.
Yeah, that affected a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was crazy to see how many things were like tied into that server in a scary,
You see the stories about
way.
like the beds, the mattresses, where
No.
the smart beds, and because they like use server connections, they're like
Wait.
either stuck on like hot mode or something.
No, I didn't hear that. That's actually crazy.
I was like, sorry, I can't turn my mattress off.
Gotta unplug that one. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
All right, let's try this again.
All right, let's get some sound. I need to know. In my mind, it sounds sparkly.
Right.
And maybe like vortexy.
And you can, we'll see what it makes, but
Can
you can
I tell
also
it sparkle vortex?
You can prompt sounds too. So,
I don't know if I'm good at describing those, but I'll try.
I mean, we'll try sparkle sounds.
Or chimes, maybe.
Oh, it did this earlier. It's like not fully loading. Like
It's getting nervous on the live stream.
it's,
That's. I mean, it happens
Don't
in
get
live
stage
streaming.
fright.
Sometimes programs don't
You know.
behave the way
Yeah, let me-
expected. Chat if you have any questions, or if you just want to say hey, or if you're on your lunch break. What are you eating for lunch? We were talking about sandwiches in the first stream. I'm hungry. So.
that is making me hungry too. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Or maybe don't tell us your lunch order. We just hope you're enjoying
Yeah, we
it.
were going on Subway versus Jimmy John's.
This is us on our
versus-
way to get the sandwich. Going through the
So,
vortex.
let's
Please,
see.
I need to hear the sound.
It did this earlier. I was testing this morning. It's like not fully loading.
Interesting.
Let me try this.
Sometimes we do have internet issues streaming here, so it could be that. Video definitely is a big lever to pull. So
I mean, I'll say this is also a sort of kind of dork, but this is a trick as well, hack. But it's not going to solve our problem. But while I'm
it's a
buying
hack or
time
something.
to see if this thing fixes itself, you can also click on an image, a frame, and I also don't know if I'm yelling because my headphones are on.
Sorry,
And
chat, we're not yelling
and
at
I can't
you.
hear myself.
We love you.
If you click on the image and you click convert, and then you say image to video, in
Oh.
theory, this would take your frame, load it up, and automatically load it into the model. Kind of like what we did with like edit
Right.
in Nano Banana.
you may be getting an Ethernet connection here, just in
Do you
case
have-
that's
maybe
the
this will
issue.
help. I will try. Yeah, a little hard.
Studio manager's doing the most today.
Yeah. All right. Give it the turbo power.
You're plugged into the mainframe.
I know Kung Fu. Let's refresh. If this doesn't, I might hop over to. I'll try Chrome and see
Okay.
if sometimes.
And
it
if not,
could-
you do have some pre-generations too. If you
I
want
do
to
have-
just
yeah,
jump
yeah,
forward
so
in your
yeah.
workflow, whatever works best
Yeah,
for
we
you.
got
We just
some
want to
stuff
see
made.
how to leverage. So
Yeah.
let us know what works best. Here, hold on.
Hey, there we go.
Let me call
Okay.
the internet really fast.
Please.
Hey,
call.
internet. Yeah, we
Internet
would like the video
tech
now.
support. Can you please fix the internet?
Can you fix the internet? And we would like some sound as well with the video. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, at least this is up.
Oh,
So
good cut.
I guess it worked. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, the phone call worked.
They answered.
Hopefully. I don't know. We got this far last time. Let's see if it actually does generate. While that's going, I'll load a.
That one's so cool. What did we type in for that one? How did we even get in space?
We made the image. This was just the image of the woman on the subway, and then we said very.
and it said
It
space?
was one of, I don't remember which one. It was either.
Subway
I think
to
it was like
multiverse.
keep. I think it was keep subject.
Yeah.
Because I kept the woman and just put her everywhere.
It gave you options and didn't expand our ideas. So great,
Yeah.
great leverage there. Did we get it?
It's at least it's going, still going.
All right. It's allowed to think. That's fair.
Yeah,
It's a big ask.
videos are also going to take the longest to generate out of anything that we've done before. But while that's going, and same thing from. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon because I thought I was able to run multiple videos at the same time, but now my generate
That is a big ask.
button is faded out.
It said
If I
hold on.
switch models, all right, I could.
All right, let's do that one.
We'll do this one with the big view of 3.1.
Oh, I almost feel like it didn't go. Oh, it is going.
It's
Oh,
going.
it is going.
It's
Sorry.
going. Yeah. So if you see,
I was looking at the button, and the button just like
yeah, there's small
relit.
things. Yeah, we can see here. This is like it's generating. Oh, there we go. All right. You can't.
Are we getting sound on
let's
this
see.
one?
We should get sound.
All right,
zoom
chat.
in. Yeah, hold on. Other zoom.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you
hear anything either.
I don't know if that's
There's also a possibility where
It doesn't?
fail to generate the sound.
Ah.
The
Chat hears it. Hold on. We don't hear it, chat. I hope you like what you're hearing.
Yeah. I was not melting your ears right now.
Watch, it's just like screaming. Adara says that she was about to tell us about her lunch. Thank you for keeping that from us. I hope you're enjoying it, whatever it is.
I hope it's delicious.
I hope it's so
So
good.
they're hearing where you're getting it on the stream, Jacob. Okay. All right. We'll come back to that.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear it. Chat, give us a thumbs up if it was good.
Was it good?
And if it was bad, let us know so we'll stop playing it.
I'm going to use that load prompt tip again. So I'm just going to, I guess I didn't show it to this before because before I said, oh, you could load the prompt here, but also if down here you like it, you could just load the prompt as well.
Cool.
And let's say.
Chat is not saying if it's good or bad. They're just saying I hear sound. So can we get a good or bad,
Is it good
chat?
or bad?
Was it
Yes.
sounding right?
Hit play.
It was really good.
Oh, hit play.
Okay, maybe we're gonna hear it. I don't hear it.
No, I'm not hearing it. But you're getting the levels on your end. Okay.
Chat is saying good all caps. Describe it. What are you hearing?
What was the word you wanted to? Let me see if I could.
Oh, I
prompt
said like sparkle universe vortex.
a sparkle universe vortex sound.
Oh, we have double vortex. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Let's try it.
Okay, let's see what a vortex sounds like.
And this was another one.
Oh, that's so
I will also
cool.
say you can't. I know you can't hear. Oh, that's trippy. You can't hear the sound in the preview mode. You have to
Oh my
drag
gosh.
it to the board.
Sorry, she's like going through like.
And this one was VO 3.1, so I feel like you can kind of see it as a bit like higher quality, like more motion.
Right.
Feels like a bit more cinematic synth sound.
That feels right.
Synth sounds are good. That's
We've
gonna
talked a lot today.
That's gonna be my nano banana.
Nano banana synth sounds.
Okay, interesting. Now these have absolutely nothing to do with the commercial, but I did grab these because these are ones we made from the last session. I just wanted to see what it does with the dog. So convert image to video.
Does it?
Oh
Oh no. I feel like video is such a big ask that you know we are demanding a lot on its lunch break. Honestly, it's probably on its lunch break too.
It's like I want Jimmy John's too.
How come you're not prompting me to make that? Jack is joining us in chat. Hi, Jack. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you joining us joining. I don't know what I'm saying.
You're joining something.
Thanks for being here. You are joining something. Joey Dowd is with us, filmmaker from Los Angeles, showing us how he uses Firefly Boards to bring commercial storyboarding to life and start to put together a pre-viz video reel to see if this is where we're going to take the direction. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're doing some generative sound and doing a lot of cool stuff. Is that accurate? Oh,
Ooh,
now I hear myself.
I hear us.
Chat, this is what you've been
And
hearing this whole time.
I hear my typing. I'm gonna let these generate, see where that goes. But yeah, while these are going, some other cool things to note, just with the features of video inside, is again, you do the same thing. You load the prompt that'll load your original files and prompt that you use to make that video. So same thing that we had with the image generation.
I feel like if you hit play now, we may hear it because we're hearing
Oh,
ourselves,
right, good
right?
point, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be really loud. That's cool. Wait, can we hear the other one?
Yeah, I'm getting sucked into it.
I know.
Had the like swoosh sound for
That's
like when the light
cool.
came up too.
I wanted some more like chimey, like sparkly sound, but
Sparkly sound, yeah.
sparkle is more, you know, it's
I
objective,
think it
subjective.
died on the sparkle one, and then
That's
it didn't
okay.
save it.
That's okay.
Okay, these are some other ones from our images that we made. So this was, I just want to see what it did with the dog.
Oh, he has a leash.
Yeah, and the sound of the train.
He's silent. He had no footsteps, I think. Wait, can we play it again? That's
Well,
cool.
yeah, we could try. Let's try to prompt it. So we say, the train arrives. The dog barks at the train. let's see if we can like prompt it with some audio.
I want like the tinkle of his like collar or leash
Oh,
or something,
yeah.
you know? I mean, that's very like ambient
It's
sound. I'm
yeah,
getting
I would say it's
specific.
usually not that detailed. You
I
can try
have
to
a lot of
prompt it if you
dreams,
like. You know
okay?
that you can try to prompt. You can try to put your prompt like
Yeah.
those types of sound effects. And this was going more back to our storyboard. This was our real photograph image from
Wow.
outside the office here, with composited with the our fake
Model,
actress.
yeah.
And then let's say we wanted this shot for our previous video.
It got the lighting way better.
Pretty
there, all of a
good.
sudden.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. Did you tell it to pan or like how?
No,
did...
this one I just gave it the image. I mean, I could
Cool.
try to give it more direction. Oh, I said walks across frame. The woman
okay.
walks as the camera orbits left.
Stage.
I know. I always forget my direction. Ending on a medium shot of the woman. So let's see
Back to the medium shot.
what that does. Yeah, we'll see what it does. And here's our new train clip. And yeah, actually, as in the name, VO3 fast is pretty fast.
Could you believe?
Yeah, when it works.
Yeah, fair enough.
Am
You're so mad at that train.
There we go.
Why'd you make the dog so angry?
But yeah, as you can see, like
That's
if this
cool.
was, something like in the script, we can give it that kind of
Yeah.
direction in the prompt, and then we have this clip. And a lot of things too with the AI clips, like if you play back the AI, or you play back the clip, and the generation I think usually defaults to 8 seconds.
Okay.
You don't have to, like, the entire 8 seconds doesn't have to be perfect. Because, like, if you have a good moment in it, we're going to edit it later, and we're looking for, like, snippets of stuff. So, as long as we have, like, a good moment or chunk that we can edit with later, it's something to keep in
That's the
mind. Because, like, you
point,
don't have, the entire clip does not have to, like, look good or realistic or what you're after.
I forgot that we're just storyboarding. I'm ready to ship it to the client. So that's where I'm getting caught up. So thank you for the reminder.
And some other features with the video playback that are also kind of cool is it has another feature where you can snapshot a frame. So like, let's say you generate a video and you're like, oh, I actually kind of like this frame.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so angry. That's not nice. For another, like I want to make another video, but using this as the basis, you could just take a snapshot and now you have a new
cool.
frame. And now this is like an image, and we could do whatever we want, like we would with any other image.
There is no limit in Firefly Boards. Like we
Right,
can just
you
keep
can
going.
keep like you can go in the inception of AI.
And then we could generate that. And
we can
then
turn this into a video. Or,
I am in the latent space.
Yeah, exactly.
I am there.
you get it now.
I have left my body.
And we also, I didn't cover this before. We have like our download options and also their
you know.
usual layout options that are familiar with like.
Can we make the dog breathe fire? I'm sorry.
We can, yeah, let's try that. Then also, I didn't mention this before, but you can open these images in Photoshop Cloud.
Yeah,
It'll
web.
copy it in the cloud, and then Adobe Express, which you just covered. So you can
That's
also
so
send these over
cool.
there right away.
Gosh. Okay, sorry, we don't need to make him breathe fire. You can keep focused on what you're doing. I love my dog, okay? I love all dogs.
Oh, yeah,
I don't wish
what-
this for a dog.
What is your dog? What dog do you have?
I have an Australian Shepherd. His name is Mosby.
Mosby.
After Ted Mosby on How I Met Your Mother, if you've watched it.
I have not seen that show.
Well,
Okay.
he's an architect, so my dog is an architect.
That's cute.
I've done quite a few streams where I use Mosby for stuff. So
The dogs are great
Yeah.
inspiration. And then also same thing, content credentials. So anything with the images, get the same thing with the video. It'll tell
That's
you
great.
where it's generated, and the details about what
who,
model
what,
is
where,
used.
when,
Yes.
whose dog?
Let's see. I was gonna. Oh yeah, let's see the snow scene.
Oh yeah, this was really cool when you generated this image. So you took photos around
Oh,
San
it's
Francisco,
this,
and
it
then
seems like this button is what's killing it.
Interesting.
All right. It's gonna lose our dog breathing generation.
No.
We'll try to redo that one.
That's okay. I got you off topic. If you want to keep, you
I
have,
mean,
a,
I'm
you
just
have a plan.
curious now. I mean,
I just
this
need
is
to know
all,
this
this is all off plan.
So
Let's go.
crazy. I'm sorry. Put someone with ADHD in Firefly and just let them go crazy. That's what's happening.
This is where you just get those like weird idea tangents. You're just
But-
like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, what if? That leads to good ideas sometimes. Probably not this one, but other times it brings good ideas.
Sorry, our client work's delayed because we had to make our dog breathe fire.
I had to scratch the creative itch, I gotta know.
The other thing I wanted to show while that's generating is another feature I mentioned, Runway Olive, before. And so Runway Olive is sort of like a Nano Banana for video.
Oh.
So if you have an existing video clip and you want to modify something in that video clip, you can use Runway Olive. So these are some stock footage clips. They were longer clips, so I shortened them so that they're only about 4 seconds because the models can only take, I think, up to 8 seconds. And I wanted to dictate like what specific moment it should focus on and also just save on processing time. So this video clip, I can click edit, and then the only option you get is edit with Runway Olive. And it has our video clip loaded. And then, so that's it, the composition input image. But then if I wanted to also give it another reference image, like the backpack, and I just say like, replace the backpack on replace the backpack on the woman with the image of the backpack and generate. It'll take some time, so I'll come back to it. Where'd our flaming dog go?
It said, hold back. Let's keep you focused.
And so it will swap the backpack out. I've had mixed results with like the quality of the output, but it kind of works. And you could also do things like you don't have to give it an input image. If we wanted to be like, remove the backpack from the woman, you could do things like that. So it's a cool model if you have an existing video clip. Or again, if you like shot some things and you want to modify footage you already shot, or you already have some stock footage clips you want to use, this is a handy tool if you want to try to insert the client's product into some existing footage, or modify something like change the weather or change the lighting just to see what something else would look like.
Cool. Kevin in chat is asking if this is live. Kevin, this is live.
We are live.
We're here with you.
We're reading your.
We're reading it.
We're
Yeah.
reading from the future. We're reading your post from the future.
Yeah, we're actually in latent space, so go figure out where that is. But if you have any questions for us, Joey is doing all things Firefly and Premiere related. So if you have anything there, we're happy to answer those questions for you in real time. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm still determined to get this.
Oh yeah, and if you are just tuning in, I have gotten Joey off track. We generated a dog in the first stream, so if you want to watch how the stream started at 9 a.m., Joey was putting ideas together in a storyboard. Then we generated a dog, and now we're trying to see if the barking dog could actually breathe fire, which is the most important use of AI to date. So this is what we're working on. But after this, are you going to be taking this into Premiere, or what are next steps after we find our dog?
After we get the flaming dog. Yeah, so I'll just speed run through because I copied everything I did before. Let's go over here. Ta-da. Okay. So from the original storyboard with the images
sorry, forget the dog.
that were tied to the fictional script for this commercial, basically everything here, I took the image and then just turned it into a video. And for the most part, this one I gave it some prompt direction, but for like most of these, I really just gave it the image. And because I wasn't looking for anything too specific. So if I had a specific shot in mind, I could give it more direction. But giving it the first frame, and it understands the context and kind of what it should look like, it did a pretty good job of just taking that and working with it. This one I remember I think had a crazy... I got an error message again. I don't think it likes the flaming dog. This generation did some...
We're violating something.
Completely. This is an example where it's like, this part looks good. Like, that's usable. And then it goes off the rails and she's like, turns into doors in the train and the subway station's like there. So, but the first part was usable. So like that, I kept that. Yeah, I didn't need to like regenerate that. It worked it's only going to be like 2 seconds and that was enough. Same with these. This one came out really nice. Where it just has this walking shot and then sun glare.
Wow. Okay, style.
Orbit. Yeah, I was like, I think this was just maybe I said orbit. Yeah, camera tracks woman walking through downtown. And it kind of made
it took it and ran with it. And it did great things.
Yeah. And then same with, this one I think I forgot to swap out the logo with something detailed. But that's a good job where it just kind of keeps that detail of the input image.
Yeah.
Ish. It's
got the sun flare again, though.
Kind of a little blurry there. So yeah, a lot of these I just fed the first image and then just turned it into videos. Reflection, crazy.
Really typing on that one.
This one, you could hear that typing. This was an example of what I was talking about with first frame, last frame. So the shot I wanted was like she puts the laptop into her bag and closes the bag up. And I tried an experiment where it's like first frame, laptop in bag, and then ending here with its close.
Right.
And I don't think I kept the things, but what it would do was also because it has to generate like the 8 seconds. So it like put it in the bag, and then the hands were like going like this, and then it ends here. And it was like this weird, or the zipper didn't quite understand the concept of the zipper, and it kind of did some weird stuff. But with this, I think I just ended up first frame, telling it what to do, and it worked. Weird audio.
Yeah.
Sometimes the audio also hallucinates.
It's speaking in AI language.
So, yeah, it's trained on a bunch of stuff.
I was like, what's happening?
I mean, Google is pretty much trained on YouTube, so.
So it could be Adobe Live coming back out.
Yeah, something from here coming back up. So yeah, you'll sometimes get hallucinations like that in the audio. But for the most part, this part, put it in.
Honestly, I don't understand how zippers work either, so I don't expect AI to make that happen.
It was short enough. It was like, it put the thing in the bag. I was like,
we'll clip to that.
Usable, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it got it. Great. Move on.
So I want to say hi to Annika. Annika's joining us. Kevin has a question, and Ray also has a question. Do you need fast internet to generate video?
No, because most of this work's happening on the servers. So you're sending it up there, and it's using the because these are partner models,
and then coming back,
using the servers and then getting the file back. So really, you just need fast enough where you could play or buffer an 8-second video clip. And these videos are sub HD
4K?
video, not even. These are. I think most of these are coming back as like 720 HD videos, which are pretty small. When you download them, they're going to be maybe 8 megabytes, 5 megabytes. They're pretty small video files.
Conceptual level.
Yeah.
Kevin has a question. How do you manage the credits you have and the exploration stage? Like trying things, testing things, it takes a few generations and therefore burns credits.
I know.
What's your approach there?
Yeah. We talked about this a bit in part 1 this morning as well. So for the image side, the thing that we talked about was if you're ideating and brainstorming and you're using Firefly image model, it is.
You're sitting in front of the credit thing.
Okay, yeah.
Jacob,
but also, I think I need
over?
to refresh again because I think it's like. I remember actually I did see an error message. Let me just refresh.
Okay. But Kevin, a great question.
I would also assume that Adobe's official documentation says you should probably use this on Google Chrome. I'm using this on Arc because I'm a fan of Arc, which is a Chromium browser. But it usually works. But I was just to say, like, the hiccups could be because of the browser I'm on.
So on Chrome is usually what you're on your internet.
What's
web apps
say
your web,
use Chrome.
Web browser.
That's usually the official stance. Is like just use Chrome. What was I saying? Okay, so generate image, Firefly Image 4. There we go. Okay, Firefly Image 4. If you use that one, and we come down here, we can see that you can make unlimited images with Firefly Image 4. If you go to the higher quality model, then it starts using credits. But if you're in that ideate phase where you're just like, I just want to explore things, this is a great, using Firefly Image 4, you can brainstorm, ideate, keep generating stuff. And then let's say I'm just dragging this image out here. Then there are those other tools. I don't know what I hit. Oh, I hit the history. There's a cool history feature. I'll just give a shout out to this.
Yeah, do
in your main boards area, files, where it's literally the entire history of everything you generate. So even if it was a different board, or you maybe, I don't know if you delete it if it still saves it, but if you're just like, oh, where was that generation or something, you can come here and find every file that you've made generated through Firefly. So that's also just a cool feature. If you're trying to like be like, oh, didn't I make that file or something in the past?
I think I saw it.
I think I made it. And so then the ideate, you can, if you hit vary, then you have these options more like this, and it'll generate 16 images. And these are all done with the Firefly model, so no credits. So this is a good way to ideate. I did also realize on break that if you highlight like multiple images,
it's going to do all of them?
Remix, it will like just, I don't know.
I think
that's where this came from.
That's so cool. So it's gonna like bring all these together. So like
use
if
them all as inspiration to make something. So this is also for ideating. Like this is like
something.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get.
Wow, that's so cool.
And then for video, Okay, we got Christmas.
Okay, so concept 1, Christmas Town. Concept 2.
Psych-
Oh, it's cool how it's like.
It's
Oh,
like
wow.
okay.
Oh, the dog
Psychedelic
is
with
there.
the subway.
The
Where's
dog
the-
came back as a giant.
as a spirit
or as
animal.
art, yeah.
Come on, we gotta see what this looks like as a video.
Okay, fine. Twist our arm. We'll use the video. So cool.
And then for the credits, what I was talking about with the video, VO3 and VO3 Fast. VO3 Fast is cool because it uses the least amount of credits out of all the video models. So it's 80 credits generation. And then you can use that to kind of generate ideas. And then you're like, oh, I like this prompt. I want to like improve the quality. Then you could run it with VO3. So you like can ideate more with the lower model. It doesn't cost as much. And then once you kind of find it, you can do something higher quality.
That's amazing.
But yeah, credits. I mean, that's the nature of AI. Just gotta, it's kind of a slot machine.
It's a
you're
space
like
race
hoping,
right now.
You're
Yeah.
hoping like you get something good and don't have to keep regenerating. Where were we?
Okay, so we have our outline. We
We have our outline.
our
we
story.
have our.
We have about 20 minutes left.
Okay.
So I don't know if we want to jump into Premiere
Yeah, let me jump into
or what
Premiere
your plan
and show
is from here.
that. Yeah, so we make our videos. Let me see if there's anything else that's worth noting. No, these are all pretty much just image to video. Yeah. And then once you're done, unfortunately, if you batch select,
Can you download multi?
no, it fades
Oh.
out. So you do have to download them all individually. So it's kind of,
Another request
Another
for Firefly
request.
Boards. Can we
yeah,
download
just like
multi?
a big batch video download feature. I think if the images, I
I was
think
gonna
you
say, I
could
wonder what the
download
back end of this looks like.
images. You could batch download.
So it must be the file size of it all.
Yeah,
the
probably.
complexity.
It needs to like
I
package it or
guess.
zip it or something. So you download them all individually. And then if we hop over here to Premiere, new basic project, nothing really special about this project. And then I brought my clips into this bin / folder / what are we calling it? See, it's called bin still. Yeah.
It's almost like you use Premiere.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if they had changed because we were talking about like,
Right.
because like, people are like, why do you call it a bin if you
Because
didn't?
it was.
Yeah, why
In
isn't
the
it just called
olden
a
days.
folder? And I couldn't remember if they changed it or not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If they had changed the name to like what we were showing in Adobe Express, where it's like,
Right.
it's just, is a more logical sounding name. So these are all the video clips. And then, yeah, basically you just treat them like normal video clips and edit away. I did this. I don't, how much into Premiere do we want to go into?
There are
'Cause,
Premiere
like,
folks in the chat, so you take us there. Jacob's a Premiere guy. He'll love that.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like because I already cheated and pre-edited this, so it's like how.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much should I? Because I'm not gonna be able to edit the whole thing again
No, that'd be crazy.
in 20 minutes, but I
Because
can
video takes a lot of time and it's
talk
very
about-
intense.
Yeah. Let's see. I brought in some music.
Yeah, walk us through what you
I
did.
brought in. Oh, so I used another service to generate some temp AI. Let me go back to the script because we have our sort of fake script that is
Oh, that's right.
our shots of the person, and then there's a couple of voiceover lines of a narrator, and then let me demo this because there is a line from the character where the character says there is no line. So let's say we want to make that in Firefly. So it would be this shot. And so, yeah, my prompt for this was the woman stops mid-climb, turns to the camera, and says in an American accent, because it was giving me other accents before, there is no line. And I don't know why this is faded out, but this dog looked like it finished.
The dog became real. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Our space. Oh, wow.
Okay.
All the plants match the dog color. That's crazy. I like it.
It's like a rainbow leash.
Yeah.
Very
That was cool.
weird. Cool.
All right. Are we
I don't know
getting-
why my generate is faded again. Let me try. I'll just try it on VO 3.1. Give it the higher quality image. But yeah, so if you're using VO and you want to like have the character say something specific, you could put them in quotes, and it will usually honor it and have. And that was an update in 3.1. It was better at control if you're trying to prompt the character to say something specific, and so you can put that in your prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you just put in your prompt, it usually does a pretty good job of honoring it. And I can play the one back that I generated. I think this is the better one. Do we have audio on this one?
Oh, hold on.
There is no line.
She said, I don't know if I delivered that right.
There is no line. Charan yon mexpond.
Yeah.
Whoa. Then she spoke some other.
Yeah. Then it went off the rails.
I mean, these are amazing for being, totally generated. That's.
Yeah, I know it gets freaky. Some of these are almost like, oh, it looks too freaky for real. Yeah, and even also with the sound, it's like you can hear
the wind.
the wind, and you can kind of hear the like touching on the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
That's wild.
So yeah, we're able to prompt it with that specific part of dialogue. So if you are pre-visiting and you need them to say something, you can just run VO3 and have them say something.
That's awesome.
Let's see what this one did.
Ray is asking, how many prompts can you place in a video? We only have 8 seconds, so I assume not too many.
How many prompts can you place? I mean, it's like one prompt per generation. So you're making a video clip. I've seen some people give specific like timing instructions in the prompt. So you can get creative with the prompts and be like, at 2 seconds, like character moves their arm here. At 4 seconds. Sometimes it honors it. Sometimes it doesn't. It also depends on the model. So you can try that.
Okay.
There's another VO3 hack. Maybe Firefly will build a tool in the future, but you could use like Express or Illustrator or Photoshop. But basically there's a hack where if you wanted to give it certain directions visually, so like let's say I have an image and I, like even with this, this image, let's say I wanted to like clarify, like I want the video to make sure that like she is hiking up and like the clouds move away or something. You can like literally draw on the image in another application and be like, arrow, like, and then annotate like person climbs up. Yeah, and so you can basically mark up your first frame and then you give it that first frame and then your prompt just says like follow the instructions on the frame. And then the video generation will be that image with the notes, but then the notes will fade away and then it'll be like 6 seconds of whatever you're trying to do. And so it's a way to sort of visually annotate if you don't want to get nitty gritty with prompt writing. You just would have to do that in another program. Maybe they'll add that in the future because that would be handy.
That is so fascinating.
Yeah. Let's see what this one did.
Huh. Ray says, so you could create a whole movie eventually.
Yeah.
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 That is true.
I mean, a lot of it's, it comes down to like taste and storytelling because like you can make these visuals and stuff, but if they're not interesting, like people won't really want to watch.
Yeah. I mean, that's why there's different directors and producers, right? There's different flavors of creativity, so.
Do we have audio on this one?
There is no line. It love uses
What is she saying at the end? But the start is great. It's also super windy. I feel like they really matched her hair to the sound. The elevation. Yeah. It's checking.
Yeah, like it feels like, this would be accurate. Okay, back to Premiere.
Oh, someone's asking probably how many instructions work best inside a video prompt and when does it get confused to avoid mistakes?
Instructions. I mean, so a lot of the stuff you could just experiment. Like,
yeah, that's a good answer.
Like I was saying before, you could try to give it, time, like 2 seconds in, do this, and we could try one. Let's see what, like to give it kind of timestamp references of instructions. I mean, going back to the image generation stuff, I don't think I mentioned it, but like with Nano Banana, you can give, because you can, I think, upload up to maybe 4 reference images to like insert. But I found sometimes if you give it like, move the camera here and change her shirt to yellow and insert a backpack.
One at a time.
It'll not maybe honor one of those things. So sometimes this works better with image generation and Nano Banana. You can kind of do like, process the image to do one thing and then reprocess it to do another thing. Video, that's still a bit Wild West for like modifying a video, which speaking of, I don't know if that ever finished because we were talking about Runway Olive before.
Oh yeah.
It might have died when we
refreshed.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't see it in the recent.
Yeah, I don't.
We do see the dogs.
I see dogs. I see
All I want to see is dogs.
climber. I see this stuff. Yeah, I don't think that happened. I'll try it again. That might have also been what killed it.
Yeah.
Um,
We do have about 10 minutes left.
Okay,
So if you
thank
want to show us, whatever is most pertinent to what you want to get across.
All right, so back to Premiere. So let's say we're cutting this. This is basically just you're editing these video clips. I generated the voiceover with the text-to-speech in another program. So we have this temp voiceover, just regular music that I brought in.
Oh, cool.
And let me just play this.
Yeah, let's see it. Do we need sound for this, I assume?
This has sound, yeah.
Okay, great.
They'll tell you to pick a lane,
Full screen.
work
Do you want
or
full screen?
play,
Good.
weekday or weekend. But some people don't draw lines. They just move.
There is no line.
Oh, wow. Wait, can we see it again on full screen?
Yeah, sorry, let's well play.
Let's do it again.
They'll tell you to pick a lane, work or play, weekday or weekend. But some people don't draw lines. They just move.
There is no line.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's a mock-up of our commercial. And so you're watching it, I could be like, I feel like the cafe went too short, so maybe I'll try to make some more scenes in the cafe. Or I feel like the hiking, the beats didn't really play out, and we need more shots of that. It's like we're just on the computer experimenting, and we can see a pretty photorealistic version of the commercial we're trying to make before we film anything.
And how has this impacted your client working relationship then? Has this really improved it? Have they been like, oh my gosh, we haven't seen something like this? How has this affected your workflow or your client relationship as you're doing projects like this?
The example that we did recently, sort of a holiday commercial, we did storyboard versions of that and also just mocked up, because we were doing location scouts and trying to get the client to approve the locations, but I mocked up the location images with similar to kind of what I did here, where I took actual shots of location, but then I said make it look like Christmas. And so then everyone could see and be on board we see, we're on board, we see this. So it definitely helped with that. And then I did do a test commercial because there was a spot where they were sort of iffy on. And then I did sort of a mock-up like this with just AI clips to show the concept. And then because they're able to see the concept, they're on board and we're able to do that project as well. So it's definitely helped. Yeah, even if this is in previs or for commercial, I think for pitching clients, because it's a lot of times with pitching, you'd be maybe you have your usual deck you go to, or you kind of cut in their product images in it. But it's if you could personalize that deck or your pitch with their products inside the deck that you could use and blend the images in, or make a fake trailer or sizzle reel with the client's products. I feel it would really help
Absolutely.
close the deal, because it's you don't have to explain your vision and then hope they understand what you're envisioning. You can just make it and show it to them.
Yeah, so much of a client relationship, right, is this trust, and sometimes seeing is believing and trusting in that, right? So if you could show this and be hey, this is the rough cut, this is the vision, right? Mm-hmm. Close that gap of having to have them fill it in for themselves. Yeah, that's amazing. And this is obviously is intensive in a lot of ways, but in some ways far faster than it would have been for you to go shoot test footage of all of this stuff, right? So
far cheaper than the cost
also
of
far cheaper. Yeah,
the cost to film all of this stuff. Yeah, and the goal with this was not to the
not final product, but
right. This is there are weird things in this, and this is not this is a test concept.
But you really worked around the issues or speed bumps that I was seeing you have, right? The zipper or the weird additional language. You really streamlined this together into something that's very presentable and very useful.
Yeah, and that's why I was mentioning before. It's you don't really the 8 seconds doesn't have to be solid all the way through. If you have a good moment, you're okay, I could use that good moment. Because we saw here, goes in the bag, cool, great. But we
don't
saw
tell me the rest of
real version was it starts warping around and then she speaks a random language. Yeah, so and this is basic. Oh, also one other tip. I'll give this other Premiere tip. Most of when working with AI clips, everything I've gotten from Firefly has kept the 16:9 aspect ratio. Sometime, my flight pop up even though I have Do Not Disturb on. Sometimes you might get video clips where they're like a slightly weird aspect ratio. And so when you load it into Premiere, you might get like black bars either on the top or the side because it is, it's not a full, like a true 16:9. So if you like do your edit or drop your clips in and select them all, and then you just right click and go fill frame, that'll save you a couple seconds from having to scale every image up to get rid of the black. It'll just like zoom it in a little bit so it fills the entire frame, and you don't have random black bars anywhere, which is good if you're using different models and you get different sized outputs. So you just make sure everything like looks consistent, because sometimes you might forget and then you see like one shot has like little black bars on the top because the size was like slightly different, and then the next shot was normal. So yeah, that's just another
That's a great tip.
AI tip for when editing with AI clips.
Amazing. Okay, well, we're in our last 4 minutes here, so if you
want
to
do a recap.
Yeah, let's do the recap.
Okay, so we took our storyboard that we made for a commercial, and we took all these images and we brought them back, or originated back in Firefly Boards, and then we just took each image and this is the one that actually, sorry, since we're here, the Runway Olive one, this one actually worked out pretty well, it looks like. So this one was, Runway Olive was the one where you can give it an input video and you can make a change to that entire video clip. And the one before I was trying to test, but I think the browser crashed, was adding the backpack to her. This one I just said remove the backpack, because in the original source clip, you can see here she's wearing that blue backpack.
Yeah.
And so this one I just said remove the backpack. This is like one of the best Runway Olive outputs I have received. And so the backpack's gone. And then
you would have never known.
Yeah, on the flip side, you can try to insert
in the specific
objects. I've had weirder results with that where like, I don't think I have the files here, but the test clips, it was like the backpack was like comically large on her. So
no.
I was like, oh, no, it doesn't quite look right.
You listened, but not all the way in.
Okay, coming back to this. So yeah, basically just gave all these frames, used VO3 a lot, turned them into video clips, and then downloaded all these video clips, went over to Adobe Premiere, imported our video clips, and then just edited it as I would with any normal video, and then just treated it like a regular commercial. So we brought in some voiceover, brought in some music, mixed the music a little bit. I did use, maybe do that in the future, but I used Essential Sounds to also super handy for quickly using AI, I'll call it AI, to automatically mix all of the music and tracks. So all of these, you can see the music lowers when the voiceover comes on. All that mixing was done automatically using Essential Sound.
Is that in Premiere natively?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is one of the newer like AI features in Premiere. So basically it identifies like what's music, what's dialogue, and then you have some settings to, it's called ducking. And there's other features too where you can like clean up the audio and sweeten the audio. But basically it'll just look at all of the tracks and then automatically mix the music down when someone's speaking.
Wow.
So that was
That's
really
so handy.
handy. And then we also have the audio, the dialogue from our AI character. And then I did some speed ramps here, and then brought in our fake logo to close it out on the end.
All right, should we watch it full screen one more time and then we'll close out? Let's do it.
They'll tell you to pick a lane. Work or play.
Look at the detail of that.
Weekday or weekend.
It's crisp.
But some people don't draw lines. They just move.
There is no line.
Amazing.
Yeah, crazy.
So cool. Joey, thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you for showing us your behind the scenes look at all of this. It's incredible to see what's possible in Firefly, and then also just bringing that into a more professional workspace like this. It's really cool. So thank you so much for coming in and showing us your behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad. And chat, thanks so much for being here. We love when you are a part of this and learn and be a part of the conversation. Yeah, Adara says this is insane. I agree, crazy. Thank you so much for being around. If you want to watch the replay, Joey shares some more really impactful tips in the very first stream. So tune back in for the 9 a.m. stream. Just rewind this or refresh your page and watch that the whole day. And then stick around because up next we do have another Adobe Express stream. I believe it's Halloween themed. Yes, we have a 5 spooktacular projects in Adobe Express for education. So definitely don't miss out. That'll be on in about 5 minutes. So stick around and thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone.